Wow, wow. We always on point. Wow, 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 wow. Yo, no refunds, it's showtime, we always on point. No dirt, yo, but they call me the voice. I just dropped the link, come and talk to your boy. Talk to me, wow, talk to me, wow. Shout out CM, keep it real. Shout out, preach, y'all. Go ahead and preach, y'all. When you talk to us, you better think before you speak, y'all. Wow, you better think before you speak. And all the pieces that I got them on my thing, they complimentary. I walk up in the building, they feel the positive energy. Haters, they gon' hate, but they not gon' finish me. I can't let them get to me. I can't let them get to me. Now I remember them old days shooting in the crate. Man, I'm feeling like I'm Shaq. I'ma move them out the paint. Man, we doing what it takes to put some food up on our plate. Ain't no way we giving up. Ain't no way we losing faith. Cause we knowing that God got us. Something going on, let's talk about it. Man, let's talk about it like grown men. If we stick together, man, I promise we gon' win. Eyes on the prize, man, I'm always on in. Studio session, walking down, I be going in. Freestyling straight up at the top, don't need no pen. I'm better with no friends, I'm better by myself. We gon' make it to the top, man, only time will tell why they always playing with us. I told them don't poke the bear. OGs always give me game, I'm always soaking it in. You be hating in the chat, but you know you really a fan. Man, you going outside, hating on another man. Wow, shout out Showtime, ain't no birdie here, the realest one. Why they over there chatting a fool like they Javale or something? Wow, 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 wow. They tryna get my attention, I ain't gon' pay none. Wow, everybody put their hands in the air. If you don't like it, you can stand over there. Wow, 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 wow. Showtime, ready up, no time. Wow, wow, wow. We ain't playing both sides. No. Yeah, keep it real. Shout out, preach y'all. Go ahead and preach y'all. When you talk to us, you better think before you speak, y'all. Wow, you better think before you speak.
What's good? What's good, everybody? It's your boy Showtime. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Y'all already know what time it is. On Point Nation. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Y'all come in. I had to come out and get y'all a show, man. Like I promised yesterday, I didn't open up the panel to the game. I like to open up the panel more on we do afternoon show. We kind of break things down. Hear folks takes. I hope y'all come with real takes today, not nothing. I hope y'all don't come in here talking too crazy. You know what I'm saying? Let's not put the let's not go crazy, too crazy, right? Like we're gonna take one game at a time. We're gonna go all the way down. I'm just trying to figure it out. You know who I'm talking about, Ben Baller. Cause I can already smell a bad take from a mile away from you. But shout out to everybody, man. I see y'all in here. What up, my boy? Prime in the building. I see you. I'm feeling good. Don't worry. We gonna get to it. I'm feeling good, y'all. We had a good night last night. Hey, Warrior fans, we gotta talk. Oh boy. No, y'all didn't, man. Hey, at the end of the day, Warriors, I just want to let y'all know, Warriors fans. Got number respect for y'all, but y'all gotta see us, man. At the end of the day, y'all gotta see us. I just want to let y'all know that. And shout out to my guy. Hold on, let me pull this up. Hold on a second. We're gonna break down the standings, man. It's crazy. Denver Nuggets lost last night. The Denver Nuggets look like straight garbage right now. They looking real bad right now. They defense is so terrible, man. You just cannot gloss over this, bro. Shout out to CWE. He said on the Rocket showed everyone it doesn't matter which color your nails are. Hold on, man. Why we getting personal, CW? Why we getting personal? So now hold on. Now we getting personal? This is what happens. This is what happens. You know, basketball conversations get into, it turned to personal stuff, man. What we doing, CW? CW getting on you dissing Jalen Green. I don't know that boy Jalen Green. Man, he got off on the defensive player of the year, and the so-called defensive player of the year, right? Nah, them boy got cooked. I gotta put this on the stream. Oh, I gotta put this in their face. Oh, it's bad time for y'all boys. Oh, shout out to the player of the week. I just want to say this. Shout out to the player of the week, Kawhi Anthony Leonard, the best two-way player in the league. I'm standing on that. The quiet assassin, your favorite basketball player, nightmare. What up, Vega? What up, y'all? I'm opening up town for y'all. Man, let me ask y'all a question. Let's get to it, though. Like, all right, so Oklahoma City Thunder. They got ran off the court from start to finish. And I know some people, they're going to bring up the free throws. That's all I've been seeing. Oh, the Lakers got way more free throws. Like my boy Matt said, man, show how many free throws these boys gonna get. But I'll be saying the same thing about Oklahoma City too, though. I'm like, man, how's they getting all these free throws? What's up with that? What up, Slick? He said, Tom C was good. He said, what? Oh no, I'm standing on that, Jack. But anyway, them boys get hella free throws too. The Lakers went out there from start to finish, and they wanted this game way more than Oklahoma City. Now, some Laker fans, like Elder, he predicted their split. But I'm asking y'all a question. Based off last night, did the Lakers expose Oklahoma City flaws, or they just having a bad week? Now, I can easily say the Rockets exposed them. I can even say the Clippers exposed them. They pretty much gave y'all the book how to guard them. Oh, you can go back to last year. What happened with Dallas? If you do that, they're gonna say, well, this is a different team. They got more experience. Okay. Well, I'm looking at teams that got length and got size. You can beat Oklahoma City. You watch that Rockets game. They destroyed them. They kicked their ass. If you look at the final score, it was like, what, 125, 111? Nah, that was a beatdown. If you watch those games, a lot of those points came when the game was already over. It was like close to a 30-point blowout. But last night, well, I'm going to say yesterday afternoon, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, who should be the MVP, in my opinion, he got outplayed by Luka Doncic. We're not gonna bluff over that. He did get outplayed by Luka Doncic. Jalen Williams was a no-show. That's one of my biggest question marks still. This what I'm telling y'all. I'm gonna say it. I said it once. I'm gonna say it again. In order for Oklahoma City to get to the finals, I strongly believe Shai Gilgeous-Alexander gonna have to go on to Allen Iverson, Kawhi Leonard, Michael Jordan, Kobe, LeBron 2018 type of run. He averaged 34 plus points in the whole entire playoff run, because I just don't believe if he's at 26 points, 27 points, I'm not sure the other players are going to step up. I don't think those other players are going to help him. I think you're gonna see a lot of games like last night where Jalen Williams don't show up or Alec Caruso, those guys not making their shots, and they're completely different teams, especially when they're not getting to the free throw line. They look like a completely different team. There's 2 games in a row, but I saw from that Clipper game, I saw last in the playoffs. So I know they still got the same weaknesses. They don't have another go-to scorer like that. If we being honest, they got one legit go-to scorer that's gonna guarantee give you 30 points. Everybody else just good defenders and guys that can make shots here and there, but they ain't got no lights out shooting team like Golden State Warriors had. They not like the Oklahoma City Thunder with Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook, James Harden. You had 3 guys that can give you 30 at any given point. They don't have that. So I'm questioning this team because they didn't really address some of their biggest flaws other than size. They couldn't handle Dallas girth, but last night what the Lakers did got physical with them boys. Now the Lakers they got hot from the 3-point line. I will say that they got hot. It wasn't they just got destroyed in the paint. They shot the lights out last night, bro. So I gotta be honest. But in the 7-game series, games like last night will make you feel like can they beat the Lakers? Now I still believe as of right now they can beat the Lakers to further notice. That one game to me ain't gonna change my opinion. If I had to bet my money, I'd probably still go Oklahoma City, but I think the Lakers can beat them. I think they got a legit shot of beating Oklahoma City because you got LeBron, you got Anthony Davis, Reeves. He's a guaranteed 20 points. Can I trust Chet Holmgren gonna give me 20? I can't trust he gonna give me 20. Chet Holmgren, to me, y'all, has not had a great or a good season by any stretch of imagination. He been hurt. He's been up and down. I haven't seen a great Chet Holmgren game all year long, so I can't really bank on that. So you definitely got to get the Lakers a good shot of beating them, to be honest with you. Now, I don't want to just get drunk off that one game, but y'all, it's a serious concern, y'all. We can't gloss over the fact every time they play against teams that got length, they got size, they still can't handle it. Even with Hornstein on the court, even with Chet Hornstein and Chet on the court, they still look premature. They don't look like they championship ready. Like when if you compare this team to the Warriors in 2025, you can clearly see Warriors was ready to take that leap. I'm not sure Oklahoma City ready to take that leap. I don't know if they that team. We don't even know. Let's just be honest though. Let's just be honest. As much as we like Shai, we don't know if Shai a guy that can carry his team to the finals. We don't know that yet. We just going on regular season, to be honest. We don't have enough he don't have enough on his resume that's gonna back that up, that he can lead a team to the finals. We can't pretend like, oh, that's a for sure thing. He can lead his team to the finals. We don't know that yet. We haven't seen it. We have not seen it. We seen Shai with Chris Paul in the bubble. We seen Shai fighting to get out the play-in. They lost. And we seen Shai last year. They lost to the Dallas Mavericks. That's all we got. And other than the Clippers run, he was rookie with the Lou Williams, Patrick Beverly, Montrezl Harrell Clippers. Other than that, we don't have no other evidence that Shai is actually a leader, that somebody that can lead his team to the finals. You know what I'm saying? That still got to be seen. You know what I'm saying? So I think, again, you got to get them veteran teams a shot. The way the Houston Rockets play defense, the way they locked them boys up the other day, man, that was impressive. They locked them boys up. 2 games in a row, they got destroyed. This is why I'm telling y'all. I'm looking at the Denver Nuggets last night. Nuggets, they are who they are, y'all. We can't pretend like they're gonna flip the switch when Jamal Murray get back. Nah, I'm not sold on the Nuggets like that anymore. Russell Westbrook, he looks awful. I mean, let's just call it for what it is. Russ looked out of control. And did y'all see Russ said last night? Let me show y'all this. This man, Russ, man. When Russ get to acting like this, he be nonchalant. I see guys on the sideline, Aaron Gordon and Peyton Watson arguing. I said, man, these boys are not on the same page. Clearly. You got Russ, let me find it. This man, Russell Westbrook, funny. I ain't gonna lie, Russ funny, bro.
I'm not sure, to be honest.
Coach just mentioned the urgency of the situation, trying to avoid the play-in right now. Do you feel like in this locker room there's a sense of urgency?
I don't know, man. Not sure.
Michael Morris called this team one of the most resilient in the league this season. You obviously are able to draw from so many experiences. What can you kind of try to draw from to help this team in a situation like this where you're going?
I don't know. I don't have the answer for you, man. I wish I did, but unfortunately, I don't.
What's frustrating you the most right now?
Probably just losing.
Where's the confidence that this group can figure something out in the next 3 games and be on the right path in the season?
I hope it's high. I can't speak for everybody in the locker room, but my head stays high. Be ready for Wednesday.
Thank you.
Man, you got Russ. Speaking to the media. Don't want to be balled up being he kind of on the defensive side. Oh, I don't know, man. I don't know. Man, let's just go out there and have fun. Yeah, you in trouble. Yeah, it was every time, man. Russ, the biggest problem with having Russ on your team. Did y'all ever catch what Bone Holland said about Russ? Let me see if I find that clip, y'all. That speaks of that to me. What he said, that kind of confirmed a whole lot of stuff. Man, Russ will tell you he want to sacrifice, but really, man, he feels like he should be on the doggone basketball court. He still feel like he the MVP Russ. Let me see if I find it. There you go. I don't think none of y'all ever watched it too. This was last week. This like last week, 2 weeks ago.
For me, he actually like funny as shit, bro. I'm gonna tell y'all this story, bro. I swear to God. Hold on, I gotta tell it, bro. Look, dog. It was one time. So, we was on the Clippers, bro. Hold on. So, we on the Clippers, bro. I swear to God, bro. He wasn't playing like that, So I guess like Lewis cut his minutes down, bro. So he played like 10 minutes one game, bro. I swear to God. After the game, bro, he calls me, say, yo. He said, yo, busy. I ain't gonna lie, bro. He said, bro, they got me fucked up. He said, I'm gonna walk in this bitch with my top 75 jacket on. Ask these niggas, yo, y'all niggas see this shit? Yo. Oh, man, bro. I was in fucking tears, bro. That shit had me fucking crying, dog. I don't think y'all understand how funny this nigga is, bro. Like, I'm talking about, like, after the game, yo, he said, yo, busy, like, yeah, yo, bro, they got me fucked up, bro. He said, I'm about to walk in this bitch with my top 75 jacket on, though. Y'all know it got the stamp on it, though. Like, they got this stamp right here, bro. He said, bro, I'm gonna walk in. You know how we walk through the tunnels and shit, like, get our pictures taken for the game and shit. He said, bro, I'm about to walk through here, bro. And I'm about to ask you, motherfucker, yo, y'all see this shit? Like stop playing with me. Bro, I'm like, he's so funny, dog. Like, he's at you with a straight face, bro. Like, that's one thing I swear to God, like, I really respect. Like, that's really my brother, bro. Like, I call him, like, when I got a camp or some shit, he'll answer, like, you feel me? Like, that's really my man, bro. Bro, he is so funny, though, dog. I wish y'all can really, like meet the nigga, bro.
That clip, man, I ain't gonna lie. You sit back and dissect. So Russ, all those times when we was benching Russ and the Lakers was benching Russ, right? That boy was 30 high. And I understand the Lakers, I feel like they got down on him kind of, though. I ain't gonna lie, they kind of got down on him, but he shouldn't have been a Laker in the first place. I ain't like how they did Russ, though. I'm gonna stand on that. I don't like how they did Russ with that vampire stuff. Blame him for everything. I think that was weak. But the fact that you got on the Clippers, though, like, we literally gave you an opportunity. The Clippers gave you a good opportunity to revive yourself. You played better with the Clippers than you did with the Lakers. And those games you didn't play and you didn't get 30 minutes, he was actually mad about that. That was crazy, though. That was crazy. So he was actually finna walk in the locker room with his jersey on, acting a damn fool because he didn't get playing time. He said that's why Brontar is blaming Russ. Yeah, that's a bad look, though. That is a bad look, yo. I couldn't believe, like, because the Clippers actually looked out for you, bro. They actually showed you respect. And he was mad about it. And then look at Russell Westbrook, y'all. Look at him in the media day. If you go back and look at him at the media day with the Denver Nuggets, he said the last two teams didn't utilize him the right way. That's crazy work, bro. The Tyronn Lue put you in the starting lineup, gave you opportunity to. They let you be Russ. You don't remember that? You gotta let Russ be Russ. They let you be Russ. I thought that was I thought that was very ungrateful of Russell Westbrook. If what Bones was saying is correct, man, that was ungrateful, bro. So, now he on the Denver Nuggets, they make all the sense in the world why he got to get so much playing time. It's like everybody got to babysit Russell Westbrook feelings. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy to me, bro. That's crazy. He's in league of his own. Yeah, like, bro, what? It's kind of crazy. That's why every team he gets on, he's just not a good fit. And I told y'all, ask Elder. I was the first one. I ain't heard nobody else talking like this. I was the first person. I never forget it. I had everybody going against me, but I know what I be talking about. I told y'all 5-6 years ago when this boy was on the I said this on the Rockets. The Rockets, and when he went to the Wizards, I said Russell Westbrook cannot be a starting point guard on a championship-led team. I said that, they went crazy. They said I ain't know what I was talking about. They said I was hating on Russ. I told y'all that, man. I saw through the flaws. When he got traded to the Lakers, I told everybody that was a bigger mistake because it's not going to work. Man, you had folks going at me like crazy. I'm telling you, Russell Westbrook, he's one of those players you have to build everything around him. There's a lot of players like that. Like Russ is one of those, like Russ a great player. It's nothing against him. But you can't start a guy like Russ and think you're going to have an opportunity to win a championship, especially at this advanced stage. He's not as good as he was 10, 15 years ago. I kept saying, look, you got to bring Russ off the bench. What happened? The Lakers end up doing it. They end up bringing him off the bench. The problem is he didn't want to accept that role. That's his problem. He don't want to accept the role of being a six man. Man, Bone said this. I was like, you got to be kidding me, right? So he really had a problem. He had a problem with the way Tyronn Lue was using him. But my guy, you're no longer the player that he used to be. I'm looking at this Denver Nuggets chemistry. Let me show y'all this. Let me find Aaron Gordon. I'm like, man, these guys are not on the same page. Clearly, bro. Clearly. They could not get a stop last night against the Indiana Pacers. They couldn't get a stop to save their life. And you can see these guys arguing on the bench. Them niggas falling apart right now.
On a great pass. Let's get more from Katie.
Guys, this is the third straight game Nikola Jokic has had 15 or more points.
Look at Aaron Gordon, red shirt, talking to Peyton Weiss. Look at this.
Entered today with the NBA's best first quarter offense, about 31.5 points per game, but also the league's second worst first quarter defense, allowing just over 30 points per game. So far, pretty good on the defensive side of things. They always talk about closing quarters the right way. This is where that's going to be integral.
Yeah, it's interesting, Katie. The Nuggets are top 5 offense all season, but in the last 3 games, they're 20th. So the offense has slipped below the defense, which is 19th. And well, he started.
Man, these boys are not on the same page, bro. Aaron Gordon pissed. He like, man, I'm the only one out here playing defense, man. I'm out here playing defense by myself. Ain't nobody helping me. We got to stop giving the Nuggets the benefit of doubt like they are a dynasty or something. They won one championship. I thought about this last. I said, why are we sitting here giving this team such a benefit of a doubt when they haven't played defense all year long? And then you got a Russell Westbrook problem. I don't know, man. I think we fall in love with Jokic. Is him as an individual player. We love the numbers and all that. But, man, them boys are not that good right now. They're not that good. I mean, we got to be honest. We have to be honest, bro. They're not that good. That's what I told y'all. I'm taking Clippers, Warriors over Nuggets. And speaking of the Warriors, how about the Warriors, though? I got to say this. I can't, y'all. I just got a question for Warrior fans. No, I ain't going to ask a question. But I'm going to say this. 3 points? 3 points? Damn, Warrior fans. Steph Curry had 3 points? 3? I'm not even kidding. Man, had 3 points. 3 points. Draymond Green ain't do nothing. What the hell, bro? Did y'all see? Hold on, bro. Look at the stats. 3 points? You cannot win like that. And when you have a game, I'm gonna say this: when Steph Curry having games like this, Jimmy Butler, he gotta unload the clip, man. He only had 7 shot attempts. Just 7 shot attempts. That's it. Y'all listen what Jimmy Butler said, y'all. I'm gonna see if y'all gonna agree with Jimmy Butler on this.
He did a good job of whatever you want to call it.
What do you call it?
I don't even know. I've never seen an individual get fouled more than he gets fouled. That's, to me, I think that's it's astounding. But it's crazy to say, but he's used to it. It's been happening to him his whole career. And he's found a way through it, around it, under it, whatever you want to call it. That's tough.
Fouling, you mean not just tonight, you mean since you've been here?
I mean, yeah, I've seen it since I've been here, but I don't know how many years he got. What he got, 16? I'm pretty sure it's been happening for 16 straight years. I get to see it, and it really angers me that he's on my team and he gets hacked like that.
You talking more on the ball when he's like going to the rim or off?
Both.
Which is the one that you feel like it's mid?
Off the ball.
Off, yeah.
Why don't you think they call that?
That's not my job. Leave me alone. I don't want to talk about it no more.
Did you see or?
He said Steph Curry don't get no calls. I mean, I do believe Steph Curry. He don't get the respect for the officials, but he's not the only one. I see a lot of you guys be crying. He don't get enough call. That person get no call. Man, look. I can say the same for Kawhi. I can say the same for other players, But of course, everybody like they like to talk about the popular players not getting all the calls. I get all that, but 3 points though, that's crazy. In a game of this magnitude, the Rockets defense is for real. I watched A-Man Thompson. Thompson was running through screens. He was stuck to Steph Curry like flies at a barbecue. That boy A-Man Thompson is the truth. Now they made a big mistake though, y'all. They made a big mistake dropping that game, knowing they still got to play a couple of heavy hitters. Let me pull up the standings real quick before I drop the link. I still got to play some heavy hitters. As of right now, we got OKC, Houston, Lakers. I think y'all, I'm going to say this right now. Looking at the Lakers' remaining schedule, all the Lakers got to do is win 2 more games. They're a top 3 team. I think the Rockets are for sure number 2. I think yesterday win for the Lakers, I think that changes a whole lot for us whether if they drop or not. I think the Lakers are going to stay at the 3rd spot. All they got to do is go 2-2. They can lose to the Rockets. It don't even matter. Like, all they need to do is win 2 more games. That's it. The Denver Nuggets, y'all, I think the Denver Nuggets are in jeopardy of dropping to the play-in. You look at their schedule. Let me pull up theirs real quick. I think they can drop. I was so right about Memphis. I knew Memphis was going to drop, but Nuggets may drop also. Because they said, don't y'all know they said Jamal Murray. They don't even know what's going on with Jamal Murray. They said Jamal Murray his injury was supposed to be day-to-day, and then next thing you know, he's not even ready. They don't even know Jamal Murray coming back. He's not even healthy. It's crazy how nobody talks about this Denver Nuggets team without Jamal Murray. They don't look as good. Everybody talks about, Jokic. But Jokic put up all these big numbers, but they don't win without Jamal Murray. They don't really look good without Jamal Murray. We got to keep it a stat. So the Denver Nuggets, they lost to the Pacers last night. They got Sacramento Knicks. They got Memphis, and then they got Houston. That's their next 3 games. Sacramento, who's trying to get in the play-in. You got Memphis, and you got Houston. Last game of the year. I think they could drop. I think that Sacramento game, it may be more competitive than what y'all think. And if it's a close game and DeMar DeRozan and Zach LaVine kind of hot, yeah, they can be in trouble because they ain't playing no defense. Now, my Los Angeles Clippers move up 5th. We have the tiebreaker over Golden State and Memphis. Now, Minnesota's sitting right there at the 7th spot. I think it's kind of hard for me to see Minnesota losing a game outside of that Minnesota game, the Minnesota Memphis game. Outside of Minnesota Memphis game, I don't see them losing. I don't see them losing rest of them. Let me check. Let me double check. Though. Let me make sure. Cause I think that's their only tough game. Minnesota Memphis. Yeah. Hold on. Time out. I didn't even see this. They play the Bucks tomorrow. So they play the Bucks tomorrow. Okay. So we got Bucks, then Memphis. That's interesting right there. If Giannis playing, I can see. Hey, they might lose to the Bucks. So you got Giannis in the Bucks, Ja Morant in Memphis, and then you got Brooklyn and then Utah. If they manage to beat both of those teams, Milwaukee, Memphis, they're not losing no more games. And as far as my Clippers, look, the memo need to be just win out, bro. You got the tiebreaker over Memphis. You got the tiebreaker over Golden State. Win out. If you lose one, I think the Clippers will probably end up at worst. Even if you lose one, at worst you'll probably end up 6th seed because you still got to play Golden State. I think the Clippers gonna beat Golden State. I think we're a bad matchup for Golden State. That's just me though. People gonna have their own opinion. One thing about it, two things for sure. They gonna play the last game of the year, and y'all gonna see. now you think, hey man, Thompson was giving this boy Steph Curry problems? Wait till you run to Chris Dunn and Derrick Jones Jr. That's all I'm gonna say. And Jimmy Butler better bring it. So that's gonna get ugly. That's all I'm gonna say. Now I'm gonna drop the link for y'all, man. What up, T Streets? No, I'm acting like we got y'all number because we do. Y'all know we got y'all on speed dial, buddy. Y'all better bring it. What up, Ben Ball?
What's good?
Talk to me, man. Did the Lakers expose Oklahoma City? I already know what you're gonna say. Just go ahead, bro.
No, I don't think they exposed them. I think what we just saw was that the Lakers they probably have a lower floor than OKC, but I think they got the highest ceiling in the league. When that big three's clicking, all three are clicking, and they creating wide open shots for their other guys. Because there's really nothing to defend. The defense, there's so much attention that Reeves, LeBron, and Luka attract when they're all doing their thing, that these guys are wide open. They got the highest ceiling in the league. And you saw what that ceiling looks like. I don't think it's about exposing OKC. I think it's about more the Lakers are just that good when their cylinders are firing.
Now, could this be a coincidence, bro? Like, they just having a bad week. The Rockets beat the brace off them the game before that. I'm trying to figure this out. Is it just they having a bad week, or the Lakers match are really good with them? Now, I tell you, I can tell you this though. I don't think Luka Doncic scared them. The way they guard Luka Doncic is so wrong to me, bro. I don't understand why teams allow the switch with Luka Doncic. I don't. I'm not allowing him to switch on the big. You allow him to get in the because you kept putting bigs on him. That's when you start cooking. Every single time that happens. When you double Luka Doncic and you get physical with him, bro, he gets frustrated. He starts doing crazy stuff, throwing the ball away, bad shot selection. I just think Oklahoma City game plan was bad yesterday.
Yeah, but you know the thing is, I don't even think the story's Luka. To me, the story right now is Austin Reeves. That dude is hitting
Well,
some shots right now. Some absolutely absurd shots. And he's doing it consistently. He's on like he's not as good as this player right now. But in terms of like his progression, he's got like a Jalen Brown type arc right now, where he's really starting to peak. He's really starting to peak. I can see him being a 25 point per game scorer at some point. But the real story of yesterday was the real story is how the hell did Steph Curry score 3 points, man? How do you score 3 points?
Oh boy!
Not even his worst year.
Yeah, ain't no
He had
Curry on 3.
where he only scored 2.
Why you always hating on the Warriors, man? Why you find he ain't scored 3 points against the Lakers? He cooked the Lakers.
Well, yeah, 1 out of 4 times he did. Sure, I mean,
yeah, they ain't had Jimmy. Yeah, I don't know.
If you tripping. Curry had 30 points against the Lakers twice when they played. When Christmas, Curry almost had 43 points. What are you talking about?
Here's what I do, Norman. Here's what I do. LeBron hasn't had a single since 2004.
Huh?
LeBron ain't had a single-digit game since 2004.
We're not talking about LeBron though. Why you bringing up LeBron? You stay bringing up LeBron. Like, God dang, nigga, get that nigga mess out your mouth, bro. Why you always bringing up LeBron?
Y'all gonna let this man talk about y'all boy like this, man. Look, all I know is this: the Lakers lost to the Warriors, and the Warriors didn't hold their own against the Rockets. By the way, a top 3 defensive team in the league behind the Clippers and behind OKC. But y'all don't forget, y'all got to see the Rockets too now. That might be the game LeBron get healed on a double digit. You never know.
We ain't worried about that.
Now, Ben Baller, I already know what you're gonna say, but I'm gonna ask you anyway. Based on yesterday's win, you think they can beat Oklahoma City in 7-game series?
I think they could beat anybody in the league in a 7-game series. It just matters if they can be consistent. Like I said, they got the highest ceiling in the league, but they also have a low. I think they got
the highest ceiling.
High ceiling, but they also got a lower floor than like OKC to me got a higher floor than the Lakers. The Lakers' bottom is worse than the OKC's bottom because OKC can still be elite defensively, no matter what. To me, Lakers, if their big three's not being consistent on any given night, their floor is lower than some of these other teams, but their ceiling's higher.
The Lakers got the highest ceiling in the league.
Highest,
not in the Pacific Division, not in the city of LA, but the highest ceiling in the whole entire league.
Yes, sir. It's for one reason only. They got the deadliest 3-piece combo in the league. If all three are firing, not only do you have to guard all 3 and they attract all the defensive attention, but we've been seeing this. Rui, DFS, they wide open. They are wide open.
The Lakers do got a 3 deadly, but 2 of them guys can't play defense though. 2 of them guys can't play defense. I said they won of the 3 deadliest. I didn't say they're the best deadly, but they don't. Luka and Reeves don't play defense though. Only person that played decent defense is LeBron. You gotta play defense to win championships, my boy. Offense don't win championships.
Look, man, that's why I said they got a lower floor, though. That's why I said that. They got a lower floor because of what you said, but because of how they can all fire. They're all firing, and you guys got.
I ain't gonna lie, Luka did cook the Thunder, though. I ain't gonna lie, Luka did cook the Thunder, though. He put them boys on the grill. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay, but look, but check this out. Oklahoma City fans can easily come in here and say, look, man, we already beat y'all before. Look, this just one game, though. This just one game. We're going to see y'all again. Now, what if Oklahoma City beat the brakes off the Lakers next game? Then what?
Yeah, I don't know. But if the Lakers, I ain't gonna lie, if the Lakers end up winning what? They play tomorrow. If they end up winning tomorrow, I ain't gonna lie.
That'll be impressive.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. That'd be impressive. So if they end up beating them boys twice.
Yeah, you gotta give them that. Because the Warriors beat them twice, but other than that, who else beat them twice? No, I don't think nobody twice.
Nobody. The Warriors the only team in the NBA that beat them twice this season.
They only got that many so many losses. So yeah,
Yep.
I think they beat them again next game. Then yeah, that'll be hell of a impressive. Somebody said the Mavericks. Did the Mavericks beat them 3 times this year? This year? The Timberwolves beat them twice.
Well, yeah, you know, OKC
Okay, so
only
that's 3
has
teams. So that's 3 teams that beat them twice this season. Okay, so
so
it's 3 teams.
OKC, out of their losses, only one of their losses is from the East. All their
Yeah,
losses
they
are
were
in the
against the
West.
Cavs. Yeah, they were against the Cavs. Cavaliers. Yep.
Oh, okay, yeah. That makes sense, y'all. That makes sense. Okay. Thank you, Shai. He said Rockets, Warriors, Mavericks, Wolves, all beat them twice. Okay, thank you. That's a fact check right there. That's fact check. Now, somebody said the Mavericks beat them 3 times? Are you sure about that? I thought they split. Because we covered one of those games, right? Didn't we cover one of them games earlier this year?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah. And the Mavericks won. Yeah, the Mavericks won. Black correct. The Mavericks beat them 3 times.
Yeah,
They
Yep, the Mavs only okay. So the Mavs only team that beat them 3 times.
They beat them.
Luka.
They beat them.
All
Hold on a second. They beat them 120, 121, and 119. That was on November 17th. They the OKC beat them 118, 104. That was on December 6th, December 10th. That was December 10th, January 17th. Dallas won 106, 98. Luka didn't even play that game. And he ain't played this other game too when they won 121, 115. Yeah, he ain't played them 2 games. Yeah. They beat them 3 times, though. That's impressive. But what they tell you, though, pay attention. Pay attention. What the Dallas Mavericks, okay, how you think the Dallas Mavericks beat them? They got the damn size, bro. The size and the length.
Yeah, you gotta have size and length and experience to beat a team like the Thunder, man.
That scares you. That scares you, you Oklahoma City fan. You gotta be worried about that, man. They can't beat those kind of teams. What's up,
Showtime?
Go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna tell you, bro. I feel like OKC, bro. Like that's why everybody feel like the West is wide open. That's why I came in here and I told you, bro. I feel like we could get 5. You see what I'm saying? And I feel like, you know what I'm saying, if they run into the Clippers, they run into the Warriors, they run into the Lakers, they could just get beat, bro. Even if they run into Denver.
Well, beat in 5 games or beat in 7 games?
So you think the Warriors will win? You think the Warriors will beat them in 5?
No team in the West beating the Thunder in 5 games.
That. Show. I ain't saying nothing
no
crazy
team in
like
the West
that,
beating
but I'm
the
just
West in
saying.
5 games. I say 7 games in 5.
I feel like it's last year all over again.
This Randy Inch, y'all. Randy is a Warrior fan, so he's saying that y'all can beat. So you saying the Warriors?
No. I'm not saying us. I'm saying Clippers. I'm saying Denver. I'm saying I feel like they can get upset.
Teams. What about the Rockets?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You know what?
They gonna stick our man Thompson on Shai.
You know what?
It's over.
You know what, homie? Amir Dope. Look here, bro. That man, he different than me. Doka, he different. You Doka kind of different, man.
I ain't gonna lie though. Zubac gonna cook. I think if Zubac plays the Thunder, I don't think nobody on the Thunder can guard Zubac. Chad, he too small. He a good defender, but don't get me wrong, he too small for Zubac.
But show what you think though? You think Thunder is good or you think they overrated?
Nah, they good. I don't think they overrated.
I think Oklahoma City a really good team. I don't think they finals material. Because I'm concerned about Shai. I don't know if he can lead them to the finals. I don't know if he's not a proven commodity yet. Like Jalen Williams, to me, as of right now, he's not a legit number 2. We haven't seen him do anything.
Right.
He's a first-time All-Star. We know he's talented, but you got to have 2 guys, at least one. Like I said, at least one that's gonna go on a crazy Michael Jordan type of run. You feel me?
Right.
Allen Iverson, 35 points. I'm talking about making timely shots, not just putting up the stats, but your team
and then show y'all the ones who put out the blueprint. Because look, that's another reason why I came up here. Because y'all the Clippers are the ones who put out the blueprint.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just saying though, bro. I don't know. I don't know about them boys. What up, Mingo?
Man, this shit's crazy, man. So y'all came up with all this off one game. Y'all came up with all this off one game.
Nah,
one regular season game.
One game, bro.
Y'all came up with all this.
Talk about it.
Cause I mean, they're 64-14 for crying out loud. I'm gonna say that again. They 64-14. They got like 4 games left.
Mm-hmm.
Every team got like 4 games left. The Lakers shot 55% from the 3-point line. They would never do that again.
All right.
Don't say that.
They won't do that again. 55%. That's insane.
Listen, Luka ain't even got going yet, bro.
That's insane.
You can't just say that, bro. Luka ain't got going yet.
But I don't give a damn about Luka. Damn that.
Listen,
damn
that.
that.
I don't like LeBron.
Listen,
everybody in here know
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. One player can't beat a team. Everybody keep talking about Luka. It doesn't matter about Luka. One player can't beat a team.
LeBron James.
Understand that.
Bro, you giving LeBron James Luka?
It doesn't matter. One player can't beat a team. Luka can average 60. One player can't beat a team. We all know this.
It's not one player. What? They got a 3-headed monster.
So what you gonna say when they
ain't got no? Okay. We're gonna see what all 3 do in the playoffs.
Thunder get their ass whooped tomorrow.
We're gonna see if he can hold. We're gonna see if he can hold his ground in the playoffs. What he doing in the regular season? The playoffs is a different animal. We all know this.
Yeah, that's
if Thunder get their
we all
ass
know that.
whooped
We all know the
tomorrow,
playoffs is a totally different animal. Let's see if he do the same thing in the playoffs.
3-headed monster.
So tomorrow don't count.
Hey, Ben Baller. So are we sure we ready to say it's a 3-headed monster? Because I'm gonna hold you to that now.
That is a 3-headed monster.
All right. Y'all believe that? Y'all with that, right? Laker fans in the chat. Hey, no refunds. Y'all remember that. You gotta stand on your takes now. No refunds. If you say it's a 3-headed monster, I'm gonna hold you to that now.
Yeah, you said you talking about blueprints. I think the Rockets, they show the blueprint how you, and I've been saying this for a long time. That's how you're supposed to guard Steph Curry, man. That's how you stick dudes. You stick a guy to him that don't leave him. He doesn't leave him. A lot of Curry shots that he gets off are on him running around, and the team loses track of where he's at,
yo,
and
homie,
he gets.
That was 3 games in 4 nights, homie. Back-to-back 30-something plus games, homie. You know what I'm saying, homie?
This ain't the first time it's happened. He had a 2-point game earlier in the season with a similar game plan.
Yeah,
you gotta
he's
have
37 years old, homie. He ain't taking no steroids, homie. You feel me?
Hey man, you gotta have one stick to him.
That's nasty work right there.
Hey, look, hey, Randy is.
Yeah.
LeBron could have sat out yesterday. The Lakers still would have smoked him.
Right.
Luka,
I don't know.
They ain't no. I don't know. I know what I watch, bro. The Lakers.
Nah, when Luka play like that, it's over with for him.
Minga Jessel. How they shot what from the 3-point line?
The guy said, like, I was looking at the little post game thing with the Lakers dude. He said the Lakers shot 55% from the 3-point line.
55% from the 3-point line. Okay, think about that. Even if you take away LeBron, because LeBron was what he was. Let me see.
Yeah,
I was really just coasting.
LeBron really just coasted, but he did make a couple 3-pointers. Let me see. What was LeBron?
Hey, Joe, can you hear me?
Yeah,
I talked to Minga about this yesterday because Minga.
We did. I thought Mookie. Yeah, Mookie.
Yeah, you confused. You confused. Listen, bro. Even if you bring the Lakers, back to their mean, back to like 40%, 37 to 40%, they still would have beat them by double digits. Because
and I don't want to hear about this whole they were trying to avoid injuries.
And the reason they was clean.
No, bro.
Hey man, can you just shut up while I'm talking?
The way that was guarding them, bro. That's y'all looking at.
Those shots were clean, bro. Them were clean looks, and they was generated from the fact that Luka's gravity, by when they got them switches on them big men, and he was cooking their ass like $2. You know what? When he was cooking them so bad, they had to do something different, and that's why it was 55%. If it
That's
wasn't
Probably would have beat them
55%, it
worse
would have been a
without
high
LeBron.
a
40.
lie because all them
And
shots
bro,
was
hold
not
up, bro, hold
open.
up.
All them
Probably
shots
would
was
have beat
not
them
open,
worse
bro.
without
Hold
LeBron.
up,
Because
G.
when Luka
Damn.
on like that,
The
nobody.
only guy that shot out of this world, that we usually don't see, he did. I think he went 80% on the 3-point line. Was Finney, and Finney is a 40% free throw 3-point shooter too. So
Yeah,
if
Finney
you
was
just
out there
take
sniping though.
you take 2 of those threes away, or maybe 3 of those threes that he made, we still beat them by 16, 17 points. That's the only guy that shot out of his normal range. Austin was right around 50. He's a 40% guy. Luka was at 40.
So let
Rui
me
was
ask you
at
this.
40.
So, Coach,
the
let me
guy
ask you this
that
question
ran the
then.
numbers up for us, the guy that ran it to 55 was Finney because he shot 80%.
So, Coach, let me ask you this question
You
then.
don't think that Finney can shoot 40% in a a playoff game against them or anybody else? Then you don't know basketball.
Okay, then. Well, let me ask you this then. So, in the first meeting, didn't OKC win the first time to let them and the Lakers play? OKC won, right?
Because Luka wasn't there.
Different roster.
That's right. The gravity that Luka brought in that game is the reason why they shot so well. You put
No,
Luka out
it's
there,
not.
it's a whole nother story.
No, it's not. Teams get hot
Luka play
sometimes.
like that,
No, it's
Luka
not.
As
never
Teams
long
get
get
as the
hot
hot.
Lakers leave the
sometimes.
ball in Luka's hand, you're gonna see that kind of gravity.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't
When
matter.
Luka play like that, no team
Teams
can
get
beat the
hot
team that
sometimes.
he
It
You
on.
doesn't
got
matter,
teams
bro.
out there
You
that
keep
get
saying it
hot.
doesn't
Some
matter.
teams get
It
hot from
did
the
matter.
three sometimes. Some
Now
teams get
let's
hot and they
talk
can't
real
miss.
talk though.
It
You know why
happens.
I was like that though? The fact of the matter is because the OKC Thunder don't got one guy that can guard Luka. Not one guy on that team can guard him.
And you don't have to.
What?
You need
You don't have
wings
to.
in this
Because
NBA.
one player can't beat a team.
Oh, you need
No,
to guard
wait
You
a
Luka.
need
minute. Bro,
wings in
if
this
I got get
NBA.
paint
You need to
touches with
guard
Luka,
Luka, nigga.
if I
Don't
can
say
get
that.
easy buckets with Luka, don't you think that's a problem?
No, because one player can't beat a team.
Oh,
Hold on, time out.
I done
You don't
seen
think?
Luka beat a
Hold on,
team
go
by
time.
himself, nigga.
Hold on, time out. Go time. You don't think they got Lou Dort? You don't think he can guard him?
he can't guard him. Too little.
Okay, you don't think Alex Caruso can guard him?
Too little.
Hell no.
I'll give you that. Hold on, I'm gonna give you that one. I'm gonna say this. Even if you get Alex Caruso on Luka, if you could constantly get him on Bron or whoever, they're so smart that they're gonna rub him off with a big. Get him to switch with a big. And it ain't nothing they can do at that point.
I thought
Hey,
look,
in fact, what you said is great. I would every time I see what that little boy named Alex Caruso on either LeBron or him, I'm gonna call for a screen.
Now, Kim Fo, I'm gonna say this: the 2 possessions I saw him did guard Luka. Luka didn't score him.
Yep, he is. I give you that. I told you, Alex Caruso had a very good defensive game.
Stop it.
Yes, what I'm telling you, he didn't score. He wasn't cooking Alex Caruso. He was cooking them
That
big.
nigga was cooking their whole
Go look
team.
at majority of his bucket was on Isaiah Hornstein and Chet Holmgren though. I mean, we're not
Nah,
gonna act like
he was frying them boys. He was frying
he
Charles.
was cooking
Come
them.
on, man. Alex Caruso can't
But
guard
see,
no
what
Luka.
Luka still can attack the paint though. Luka can still get attack the paint, so Luka can bully his way
Nah,
to the
bro,
paint.
go back and look at them buckets, bro. Most of them buckets was on them bigs. When Caruso
No, I know,
got
but see, that's smart about Luka. I mean, that's what you're supposed to do as a point guard. You're supposed to take advantage of the
Last
mismatch.
year, Lou Dort couldn't do nothing with Luka.
I'm with you on that.
We would
That's
have
what I'm
beat them
looking
niggas
at.
in
But
5
I
games
agree,
if
Lou
Luka
Dort
was
was on
healthy.
Luka though. Luka couldn't score though. I seen that, but hey man, credit to the Lakers IQ for switching matchups, man.
Nah,
Hey,
I'm
man.
looking at Oklahoma City. That's their fault. I would not allow
But
them to
see,
switch.
I ain't gonna lie. What hurt Oklahoma City is Shea teammates didn't do nothing out there. But I ain't gonna lie.
Y'all always
You're not
overrate
beating
every
no
time the
team. I
Lakers
don't
win.
care how
Y'all
good
do
you
that
is
every
defense. If
time.
your teammate not stepping up and your man got stepping up, you're not winning that game.
When the Lakers win a game, they about to win 7 championships in a row.
Nobody
I do that
said that.
every
They
single
played a good
time.
game. Nobody
Shit
said
is
that, bro.
weird.
They beat a good team, bro. Nobody
So
saying
it
that.
doesn't matter
If
when
y'all
any
stay as
other
the
team
fifth
beat
seed,
good
right?
teams. Nobody
Y'all
say
gonna
all
upset
this.
OKC
But when
in the
the
second
Lakers beat
round.
somebody
Watch what I tell
good,
you.
they're gonna win 7
Cho, you heard
championships
me?
in a row, and nobody can guard their players. Shit
But
is
here's the
weird.
thing. Here's the thing, Miko. This is the thing, though. When the big three are cooking, they generate so
Nobody
much
care
gravity.
about no big 3. Damn man.
Just
Go
Luka,
time.
not just LeBron, not just AR.
The
We've been
Clippers gonna
seeing it.
upset OKC in the second round, bro.
They're creating so many open looks that teams just have to really prey on the bench. They
I
got to
guess the
get on
Lakers the only team that can do that. I guess the Lakers the only team in the NBA that can do that.
No,
miss
bro,
their shots because they
They
are
the only
wide.
one that got
Y'all
Luka.
kill me with this man.
Ain't they the only
They
one that
not
got
saying
Luka?
that.
All right, then. So yeah,
What
the
does that
answer is yeah.
matter? Luka
They
ain't
the only
won
one that
nothing
got
yet.
Luka
You talking
Doncic,
about
nigga. That's
Luka
why
like
they
he
can
got
do it.
4 championships. Luka ain't won nothing yet.
Well, he ain't never played
Just
with
Not
Bron.
nothing. You talking like
It's
he
not.
got 4 chips?
That's because he never played with LeBron.
Talking like he LeBron.
Showtime. The
They
Clippers are
ain't
licking
got
their
not
chops
one
right
chip. You
now
said
in
it
the
talking
spot
about a
that they
Luka.
in.
It's
All right,
not just
hold
Luke.
on a
They
second.
licking their chops right now.
Hold on just a second. Hold on just a second. Hey, you ain't lying too. Elder, what you got on the Playboy?
Hey, can y'all hear me?
Loud and clear.
I'm kind of driving, so that's why I was just chilling, listening until I got to a little quieter space. I actually think that Oklahoma City's been a little tired these last couple games, so that kind of
Okay.
contributed to it. I do believe that the Lakers are not a good matchup for Oklahoma City. Um, I'm not saying that they're gonna. If today you asked me in a series who I'm gonna pick, I still would pick Oklahoma City, but that's not a good matchup. I think I'm gonna find out a lot about Oklahoma City tomorrow, what they do. Now, if it's me and I'm Oklahoma City and these teams are all about positioning and all that, I don't want to play the Lakers as fast as first or second round. So I'm going to make sure they get the third seed, which all Oklahoma City got to do is rest their players the next game. And that's what I would do. And they would have 3 more games to, well, they don't need to do anything. They're going to lock up the first overall seed regardless because Cleveland's still losing. And they got 2 full games on Cleveland and the tiebreaker because they got a better conference record than Cleveland does against the opponents, because they only lost 1 game against the East. So they pretty much got a 3-game lead on Houston. I mean, on not Houston, on Cleveland. So they're gonna have the #1 overall seed. They don't have nothing to play for. Rest your guys. Y'all went on all these long win streaks, all that stuff, and then by resting them, you guarantee the Lakers pretty much to be the 3rd seed. They get 1 more win like that, they pretty much gonna be the 3rd seed. So that's what I would do if I'm them. And then if they 3rd, that means I don't have to play them until they get to the final round if they make it that far. And that's what I will be doing. Now, if Oklahoma City load everybody up and just throw everybody back out there again, that means they think they got something to prove mentally against the Lakers. I don't think they do, though, because they played bad against Houston. They played bad against the Lakers. Show me anywhere in this man's history, his career, where Shai Gilgeous-Alexander only shot 2 free throws in 2 games. I don't think anybody can put that stat together. I don't think it's ever happened. So I think this has just got much more to do with fatigue, and they met against 2 teams that they match up bad against. That's what I think.
Yeah. Houston, Lakers. Is it either they tired or there's 2 bad matchups?
Man, it's a bad matchup. Thank you, Elder, for being humble.
I think they got a little fatigue, and I think those are 2 bad matchups for them.
Yeah,
So
thank you for being humble, but I'm not humble.
I would want to make sure
but
I
I've
don't
never
play
seen
either of
nothing
those
like this.
teams. I would want to make sure if I'm Oklahoma City, I don't play either of those teams until the Western Conference Finals. So Houston's locked in #2, essentially. 1 more win, they got #2 locked up. And the Lakers with 1 more win would pretty much lock up 3. So that's what I would do.
One thing
about these guys
but I
out
don't
here,
think
boy.
they're that smart, Elder. I don't think they smart enough to know to throw that game. They probably too dumb. They probably go out there and play all these starters for 4 quarters.
This
They
is
so
crazy.
dumb.
But Lakers win 1 game against OKC. They the 17 Warriors
Man,
now.
let me tell you something. OKC better
Lakers
stay so
win
far
1 game
from the
against
Lakers.
OKC. They the
Y'all sitting up here
17
lying
Warriors
to
now.
these young fellas. Let me tell you something. They be
This
lucky
is
to win 1
insane,
game
bro.
against the Lakers, bro. They be lucky to win 1 game.
Listen at them now.
They be lucky to, you heard what I said. That's the week. That's a week #1. They be lucky to win 1 game.
This is insane, bro. This is crazy. I've never seen nothing like this.
I'm not gonna crap on the season.
I've never seen nothing like
Yeah,
this.
well,
This is
it's the
insane.
reason why they done lost a lot of games to the
I'm not gonna
Warriors,
crap on that.
to the
They
Mavs,
still the favorites.
to
They still the
Houston,
favorites.
and now they about to lose to the Lakers some more. It's a reason why. Because
what I was
yes,
trying to
they're
tell
a
them, though,
regular
son.
season team. They win regular season games, but when you put them up against real talent like they had to face yesterday, that's what it's gonna look like in the playoffs. That's why Luka knocked them out
Because
last
you get
year.
all that off 1 game, go. One game, you get all of that.
No 1 game. They knocked them out last.
But
Luka
64 and
knocked them out
14.
last
What are
year.
you talking about?
Man, why don't you shut up and listen sometime?
Shut up.
Luka
They
knocked them
64
out
and
last year.
14. What are you saying?
He knocked them out last year. He gonna knock them out this year.
Okay.
That's the
All
fact.
right, then. Now,
Yeah,
last year
they
ain't this
can't
year.
guard him.
Last
They
year
couldn't
ain't
guard
this
him
year.
then, and they ain't gonna be able to guard him now.
Last year is not this year. Understand that.
Well, it's gonna be worse this year.
Okay.
Gonna be
We'll
worse.
see. We'll
Because
see.
this year, man,
This year he got
look,
LeBron.
bro,
This
he
year
ain't
he got
got
LeBron.
Kyrie on the side no more. He got LeBron. That's a
Okay.
whole
And
other
It's gonna be
animal.
what does
worse.
that matter? The same dude that
I
lost 6
just said it's
finals?
a whole nother animal.
The same dude that
How
lost
long
6
you got
finals. He
LeBron?
got the same dude that lost 6
Kyrie
finals.
is your second
And
best
he's
player.
40 years old. The same dude that lost 6 finals,
Yo, but
and
they
he's
ain't
40
been to,
years
Man, we
old.
don't
but
want
they
to
ain't
hear
You
been
that
got
to no
that
shit.
dude.
finals.
Come
Don't
on,
Okay,
They ain't
nobody
been
then.
to
want to
no
hear that
finals.
shit.
Run that then. Let's
Don't
go.
nobody
Let's
want
do
to
it.
hear
Let's
that
do
about
it.
no
They not
six
even gonna
finals.
make it
Let's
there.
do it.
The
Let's
Now you
do
Clippers
it.
want me
gonna
to
Let's
go
do it.
back
the
to
Let's
Clippers
do
gonna
it.
2011?
clip them.
What
The Clippers
2011
gonna
got to
clip
do with
them.
Hey,
2025?
Luca don't just got LeBron. He got an AR-15 on his side. All right, it ain't
I
just
hate to
LeBron.
agree with this boy, whatever his name is over here, but he telling the truth. And I'm gonna tell you another thing too. It's that we really got another dude they gonna have to deal with too. His name is Rui. See, Rui didn't have the best game yesterday either. He could have had a much better game, and that way we could have beat him by 40 points if he'd have had a decent game. Man, ain't nobody worried about no OKC. The Lakers ain't. Let me put it like that. The Lakers not worried about him. Maybe them
Okay.
other teams.
Lakers ain't never worried about nobody until they get put out in the first round and get swept in the
Well, hey,
Western
I don't
Conference
know nothing
Finals.
about
They
all
ain't
that,
never
man.
worried about nobody.
What you know about the Lakers? What you know
They
about the
ain't never
Lakers?
worried about
The
nobody.
real
What
question
you know
is,
about the
Because
Hey,
Lakers?
Denver
hey,
did that
listen.
back
Hey,
to back. They
listen.
swept them in the Western
You
Conference
don't
Hey,
know
Finals.
nothing
Then
Ghost
about the
they beat
Town.
them in
Lakers
OKC
5 in the
because you
first
basketball
ain't
Hey,
never
round.
seen the
Ghost
Lakers with
Town.
Luka.
But yeah, you ain't
Ghost
worried about
Town.
them. Okay. All
Hey,
right then.
Ghost Town.
What's
You
up?
kind
What's
of
up, man?
you know you wasting your time. Mingo gonna always come against the. You know that. You just wasting your time
I
arguing
know,
with
I know
Mingo.
he just a
No,
hater,
I,
man.
I
You
ain't
He just a
coming
wasting your
against
hater.
the
time.
Lakers. What I'm trying to say is the Lakers got a chance just like any other team. Yeah. Y'all
Man,
talk about
I
the Lakers
don't
when
want
they
to hear
get
that
one
mess.
win.
Let me tell you
Hold
Y'all
on.
something.
talk about these
You
guys
know
when they
what?
get
Hey,
one win.
hey,
Come
hold
on,
on, hold
bro.
on.
Mingo,
Hey, Mingo
Mingo, you know what?
Jester.
Let's
That's
have
Hold
all
your
I
say.
be
on.
saying.
Ain't nobody
Mingo
beat
Jester.
OKC
Hold on,
down like
Ghost.
that
Hey,
all
Ghost.
year
Hold on.
till
Hold on,
yesterday.
Ghost. Hey, Ghost. Hold on. Mingo Jester. Well, who did I say I would pick right now if I was asked today in a series against Lake and Oklahoma City? Who did I say I would pick?
You said OKC.
Bro, nobody's putting them on. I heard you talking about, oh, y'all gonna win 17 chips in a row. Ain't nobody doing that. They had a good win. They're a bad matchup for Oklahoma City. But Oklahoma City's still the favorite. Flat out. That's just what it is. Now you got Ghost. He gonna go with the Lakers and LeBron regardless. But
Yep.
basketball aficionados, we looking at it and saying it is a bad matchup for Oklahoma City. Doesn't mean they can't win a series. They still the favorite. Nobody's giving the crown to the Lakers. There are teams that the Lakers don't match up well against. They look like shit against Golden State the other day. Like crap. So it's matchups. That's what matters. But
But they
nobody's
never.
giving the Lakers a championship because you're looking at the score and they just beat the best team in the NBA by 27 points on their floor.
And then Elder, that's my point. When the Golden State Warriors beat the Lakers, nobody said that about what y'all
They
saying
didn't
about the
beat us.
Lakers
They
now.
won. They
Nobody
They
said
won.
didn't
that
win.
It
about
was a
They
Golden
didn't
State.
win
win.
It
by
was just a
27
win.
points.
They just
It was
won the
just a
game. They
win,
didn't
and
beat us.
everybody moved on.
No, they
It
just
was
won the
just a
game, but
win,
that
and
wasn't no
everybody
beat down.
moved
What
on.
you saw
No,
yesterday
They
was a
yeah,
beat down.
See, that's
Mingo
my
Mingo
point.
Jester.
Jester.
Now
Hey,
you're
Mingo
starting to make.
Jester.
Now you're starting
Hold
to
on,
The
Mingo
understand what I'm
Jester.
Warriors
saying.
then
That's hey,
Now
Mingo
you're
the
starting
Jester.
to
Lakers
understand what
the
Hey,
I'm saying.
Lakers literally
Mingo
took
Jester.
OKC
Mingo
behind the
Jester.
woodshed.
That's hey, hold on, Bill Ball. Mingo Jester. That's not true. Because if you were over here on this channel, you saw what everybody said about Golden State. They championship contenders. I still don't believe they championship contenders,
They've been
even though
saying
they beat
that
the Lakers.
since they got Jimmy. They've been saying that Golden State Warriors are championship contenders
And they
since they
confirmed
got
it
Jimmy.
after. Hold on, they confirmed it after they beat the Lakers.
But they've
They
been
controlled
saying
the
it though,
whole game.
Elder.
They this, they that. Man, you better watch out for them. They're gonna make it to the finals. They got a champ. Blah 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 blah. So they didn't move on. Everybody was talking about them being a championship contender till they just got their ass whooped.
But they've been
Everybody
saying that
was.
though. Since they got Jimmy, they've been saying that the Warriors is a
They
championship
just got
contender.
whooped, bro. They just got their ass whooped by the
They,
Houston Rockets.
they
Stop it.
I
okay.
just told you why
That
They
they
nigga
sure
say
did.
Curry
They
they
just
got
not
got
no
three
good to be
manhandled by
points.
them.
contenders is because
That was a
That
OKC
manhandling
nigga
what you saw
Curry
them
is
frauds.
the
last night.
only
Just
nigga
told you
I
that.
know that got his water shut off on a Sunday. That's crazy.
Man,
That shit's supposed to be
Showtime.
done during the
teams
workday.
lose
They
regular
shut that
season
nigga shit
games.
off
Showtime.
on Sunday.
Like what
Stop
what the
it.
problem is?
Yo, this man elder boy.
I'm
Showtime.
It's
just telling the
crazy.
Showtime.
truth. I'm
I
just
mean, yeah,
keeping
he
it a
played
buck.
bad. He played bad. He played bad. Ain't no excuse. I ain't gonna
He
make no
No,
got
no,
excuse.
he
He
locked
didn't
played
up,
play
bad.
bro.
bad. They did that to him.
They
Hey,
made
that
him
wasn't no
play
he
bad.
played bad.
He got locked up.
That's right. He got locked up.
Keep it a buck, bro. Them dudes had a great game plan, and Thompson punked his little tail. That's what happened. Now, you think Golden State? You think Golden State want to see Houston now? You think Golden State really want to see Houston right now?
I wouldn't buy that matchup.
I bet the Golden State Warriors will want to avoid them as long as they can. I guarantee it.
I wouldn't mind it.
I guarantee it.
Just
Fans
like
will say whatever because fans don't care. Fans don't care. Y'all are, we can beat the world. Oh, we'll go over and take the Hawk and body slam him. Y'all don't care. These players understand matchups. And again, they're not going to be afraid. They're not going to duck. But if I don't have to play you until the finals, If I know I can do something to make sure that I don't have to play you in 2 weeks, I can play you in 3, I'm going to do that. So I can regroup and have more time.
Let
I
me tell you something,
guarantee you
Elder.
Oklahoma City don't want to see the
Elder,
Lakers in the second round.
the same reason we beat y'all
There
is
go
the
the
same
other I
reason.
know.
Let me talk, bro. God damn, I never get to talk, bro. That's why I don't come up on here, bro. Elder, what I
I'm
was gonna
listening.
tell
Go
you
ahead, bro.
is the same way we had to beat y'all because we couldn't let y'all skunk us in the season series, and then we was going into the plan, so we needed that win more than you. The same way the Rockets needed to beat us, bro. They hadn't beat us in our home court in like I think a bunch of years or something like that. So they were fighting for something. You see what I'm saying?
Hey, brother, I agree with you that the season series matter, and you guys were down 3-1 because y'all played Oklahoma City 5 times. Houston, you talking about. And yes, Golden State, people didn't realize the Lakers had already beat Golden State 3 times. I said at the beginning of the game, look at Golden State. At the tip-off, I said they look locked in, and the Lakers didn't. Now, someone
Right.
said that's an
The
excuse.
Rockets
That
look locked in
it
too.
wasn't
That's what I'm
that
trying to tell
game.
you.
That game wasn't changing the Lakers. They were still going to be third no matter what. They were still going to be third. And they already had the season series locked up against Golden State. It was not as important to the Lakers to win that game as it was for Golden State. Now,
Elder,
does
that's
that
what I'm
mean the
trying to
Lakers are
tell
going?
you
Oh,
about
does
the
that mean the
Rockets
Lakers
right
are going
now.
to? Does that mean the Lakers are going to beat them in the series? We got to see. I would pick the
Ex-
Lakers over Golden State in the series. I would. I would pick the Lakers over them. Matter of fact, I'm actually going to pick the Lakers over everybody in the West except Oklahoma City. That's what I'm doing from what I done seen. Not because they're my favorite team. I think the Lakers would have an advantage over all these teams in the series except Oklahoma City. Because I think Oklahoma City's way better than that 27-point shellacking we just saw. I think they were fatigued. That's what I believe. That was the number one thing. They were fatigued.
What up, Dominique? What up, Angelo?
Y'all
Well,
got it.
you're all humble, Elder. Let me tell you something. I think that Lakers lost to Golden State was luck. If you look at that shit, that what's his name? That little curly head
Nah,
boy
luck is
did.
crazy.
Brzezinski.
Luck is
That
kind of
little
Brzezinski.
curly
crazy.
He
head boy
been
ain't gonna
playing
never
Luck
well
play
is
like
though.
kind of
that
Hey,
again.
crazy.
Ghost Town. Go look at the last 10. He been playing very well. That's
Well,
been
let me
what he
tell you
been
right now.
doing,
If he
bro.
hit
Yeah, he been
80%,
averaging like 20
if
points over
he
the
hit
last
That's
8 out
quarter.
of
been what
10
he been
threes,
doing for the
and
last
hold on,
month.
he hit 8 out of 10 threes, and one of them was a lucky heave at the half. What was it? Yeah, right before the half. You had 2 lucky threes by what the boy named Draymond, because shit, every time Draymond hit a three, it's pure luck.
Draymond
And
hit
then you
3
had
of them in
one.
that game. He had 3 threes in that
Yeah,
game.
Oh, he had
Ghost,
3. Okay, well
you
then
can't
The
2 of them
say
had
Lakers
to
that,
be
also
luck.
bro.
had
And
2
then you take
dumb
the one
fouls
that
on
that
Curry.
Jimmy Butler hit on Bron when Bron was just couldn't believe he would even take that shot. Man, it took all of that, and then
You
they
can't
Hey,
still
say that,
barely beat
bro.
us by
it
what
was a tough
6
shot.
points,
It was good
7
defense,
points.
but a better shot, bro.
And
You
Bron
can't
Man,
played
say
good
listen,
that,
I
don't
defense.
wasn't
forget,
bro.
impressed.
Ghost,
I
You
wasn't
don't
can't
impressed.
forget
say
the
that.
And
2
then you
dumb
turn around,
fouls
look
on
at what they
Curry.
did with Steph Curry. Steph Curry got to the line on 3 times when he shot threes. Talking about we fouled him every time he fall down. Man, it took all of that, and they still barely won the game by what 6,
Now
7
Golden
points.
Yeah,
State
but Curry
dominated
barely
the
Man,
get
ain't
game.
fouled.
nobody
Though. You talking
impressed by
about
that.
go stop.
Hey,
Curry barely
Hearn.
get fouled
Hey,
though. Curry
Hearn.
barely
Hey,
get
Hearn.
fouled.
Hey, Hearn. Go ahead.
Oh,
Go
and
ahead,
then
Hearn.
I forgot
You
to
had like
add
Curry go
this
to the
too.
free throw line like 10 or 14
Hey,
We
times.
look.
had
That
our
nigga
worst.
Ghost ain't
We
gonna
had
shut
our
up,
worst shoot. Well, one of our worst shooting games by 3
It's
of
no
our
point.
shooters.
Ain't no
Luca,
convincing Ghost, man.
between Luca, Finney, and Gabe Vincent, they only made 1 out of 15 threes.
Well,
They don't
son.
shoot that bad.
reading from the book of
It took
LeBron
all of that for them to
screenwriter.
beat us by 7 points.
You
Man, I
reading
wasn't
from
impressed.
Ghost, you gonna let me say something?
Oh,
What
my
about
bad.
Luca
Go
on
ahead, my G.
defense?
Go ahead.
damn
What
he
about Luca on defense? What about
What
that?
about it?
Yeah.
Bro,
Okay.
let me tell you something. We ain't out
We
here
was
trying
hunting
to
him.
we ain't out here trying to
We was
lock
hunting him.
nobody down. We out here
We
getting
was hunting
buckets,
him.
bro. The Lakers winning these games by getting buckets. We ain't out there worrying about, okay, yeah, you may score here, you may score there, but you ain't gonna score at the clip we gonna score. If we got
bro.
you at a 130-point pace in the first half, you going down.
So y'all gonna win the chip. So y'all
But
gonna
the
win the chip,
thing,
Ghost?
I disagree with
Y'all gonna
that.
win the chip.
nah. But the
Ghost.
thing is,
Ghost. Are y'all gonna win the chip?
I'm glad he said that too. I'm glad you said it.
I don't. He not speaking for all Laker people though, because the
Yes, he
Lakers
is.
win
Oh,
Yeah,
you'll
he
games.
get
picking
The
for
Lakers
you'll
LeBron
win
get
extra. He
games.
picking for LeBron. I
hey,
get it.
hey, hey,
The
Elder,
Lakers
Elder.
win
That's
games.
okay.
I
I
don't.
ain't got no
No,
problem needing to
no,
pass.
no,
Y'all
no,
catch
Nah,
up.
no,
I get
no.
it.
The Lakers win games when they play good team defense. This is why Oklahoma City got 99 points the other day. That's it. They
And you know
win
what
when they
helps that
play good
defense,
team defense.
Elder? You know what helps that
Huh?
defense? Playing out the
What?
net. Playing
Oh,
out
no
the net.
doubt. I agree
That's
with
right.
that. But
So when we making them buckets, ain't
I'm
nobody
not
getting a
finna sit.
transition,
I'm
and
not,
we playing
no.
out the net, and that
Hey,
helps our
I'm not
defense.
finna
So
sit
we
here and
get
say the
buckets
Lakers want
first,
to get
then
in.
we go play
I'm not going
defense.
to sit here and say the Lakers want to get in the shootouts. Because the problem with shootouts is once you get to the end of the game, it's who going to make the best buckets. And at that point, in a shootout, body's going to get stops. And I don't trust the Lakers in a shootout because they'll get tired, and that's when all them dudes, AR, LeBron, and freaking Luka start turning that shit over late. No, play good, solid defense. When they play good, force you to score and really earn your buckets, that's when the Lakers had the best chance to win, in my personal opinion.
I'm gonna say this though, like Elder was hitting it on the head. I think everybody need to pump their brakes. Last night was a great win, but that's not gonna tell you the whole story of how it's gonna go in the playoffs. End of the day, if you want to go off playoff basketball, the way Austin Reeves is playing now, he rarely shows up like that in the playoffs. Once you're in the playoffs, hey, once you're in the playoffs, man, they go game plan for you. Teams gonna be a little more prepared.
Y'all ain't ready for that extender on that AR-15.
Nah, man, it's fool's gold, bro. Hey, Austin Reeves been playing great, but what I'm saying, you really outside
Yeah,
of a
he put
couple of
the
games.
switch on the AR-15. It's probably automatic.
If Jordan Poole could go off in the playoffs, so can Austin Reeves, bro. Like I'm
Man,
not here to
Austin
hate.
Reeves
I'm not
already
here to
got
hate
a
on them.
history of playing well in the playoffs. I don't know what Herm talking about.
Nah, a
Hey,
couple
salute,
of
Herm. Good to
games.
hear your voice. But I don't know what
A
you're talking
couple,
about.
a
The boy has
couple,
already
a
showed up.
couple of games, a couple of games,
A
but
couple
not dump.
games.
Yeah,
No,
for a
no,
couple of
hold on.
games.
A couple series, Herm. A couple series. Get
No,
it
not
correct. A couple
a couple
series
of
he showed
games.
up well.
A couple of
I
games,
just
man.
disagree. AR is not going to be the Lakers' problem. Getting stops is going to be their problem. Teams that can exploit them off the dribble will have success against the Lakers. So that's
But
what you got to
Pastor,
do. Figure out how to
Pastor,
exploit them off
I
the
ain't gonna
dribble,
say this
and you
about
can beat the
Oklahoma.
Lakers. It's that simple.
I ain't gonna say this about Oklahoma City. They are not winning the championship. And unfortunately, when they don't, Oklahoma City got to do a couple of things.
Hey, Herm, you better hope they
How they
don't.
gonna
Because
get
if
past the
they,
Clippers in the
I'm
second
calling it
round?
now. If the Lakers win the chip this year,
Y'all
they're
gonna let a
going
nigga
back to
talk?
back.
Y'all shut up for a few seconds?
Lakers not winning the chip
No,
this year.
I'm saying
Is
the Thunder
OKC
gonna
getting
You
My
know
past the
bad.
it,
Go ahead,
Clippers
Herm.
it
My
in the
bad.
won't
Go
second
ahead,
happen
round?
Herm.
because they're going to
Go
go
ahead,
back to
Herm.
back
Go
if
ahead,
they
Herm.
lose.
Go ahead, Herm.
I'm talking about the Oklahoma City Thunder. They are not winning the championship, and this is what they're going to have to do in the offseason. Sam Presti gonna be on the hot seat. You got all those assets.
That's Herm.
You disclose. Don't harm me. Shut up.
Are they gonna beat the Clippers in the
Hey,
second
hey,
round?
fuck the Clippers right now. Fuck the Clippers. I'm talking about Oklahoma City. Fuck the Clippers. You
That's what I'm
worry about the
asking you.
wrong thing.
Can OKC beat Clippers in the second
Clippers.
round?
Fuck the Clippers, man. I'm talking about Oklahoma City. I'm not worried about the Clippers. I'm talking about Oklahoma City. Can you
They
get
need to
that
be
through
worried
your
about the
dumb ass
Clippers.
head? The Clippers ain't gonna do shit. Nobody ain't worried about them. But Oklahoma City itself, they are not winning the title. They're not ready yet. And this is what they gonna have to do in the offseason, bro.
Got a better record than Memphis. Keep that in mind.
We tied right now. Y'all got the tiebreaker. That's true. But
We'll see
they
how
ain't
it
gonna
ends.
last long.
We'll see how it ends.
They ain't gonna last long. But
Okay.
end of the day, I'm focused on Oklahoma City right now because that's the
Go ahead.
title.
Go ahead. Fan
That's the
Oklahoma
title of
City.
the video. But OKC, they gonna have to
Come
Sam
on,
Presti
man.
on. Hey, y'all keep interrupting. But Sam Presti on the hot seat, man. Sam Presti got to get it done, man. You gonna have to make some big moves. Hell, if I'm Oklahoma City, I'm trying to get Kevin Durant back, man. I'm trying to get Kevin Durant back on the team, and you got some assets. Go after Trey Murphy or Herb Jones from New Orleans, cause they gonna break that shit up. And what would get you to get them draft picks that you got, man? You get those two things. I think Oklahoma City can win the title. Before it's this year, no, I think they're a second round exit. I just don't know who the hell they gonna lose to in the second round. But they losing in the second round for sure.
They're gonna lose to the Clippers.
Clippers are not gonna be an 8th seed though.
I say in the second round, dude.
The second round will probably be the fourth seed they
The
play.
And the
Clippers are the
Clippers
fifth
not
So
gonna
whoever
be
seed.
the
The
fourth
Clippers are
seed.
the fifth seed.
they not go they,
So the Clippers or Golden State probably going to be the team that's
No,
going
we're
to be the
not gonna
fourth
lose the
seed.
fourth seed. The Denver Nuggets is the 4th seed.
Yeah.
Denver's gonna drop. Denver's gonna drop, y'all. They don't have Murray. They're jacked up. They're gonna drop. Denver's not gonna stay at the 4th seed. Watch. They're gonna drop.
You
Nah,
think
So
Denver's
it's
gonna drop
probably
to the
gonna be
play-in?
the Clippers or Golden State. Watch. It's gonna be one of those two teams. That's gonna be the 4th seed. Watch. One of those two teams.
Hold on, Elder. So you saying Denver's dropping to the play-in?
They don't have to all the way fall to the play-in. I just don't think they're gonna stay 4th seed. They may fall to 6. Yeah. They may fall to 5. I just don't think they're gonna be the 4th seed. Let me put it that way. I don't think they're gonna keep the 4th seed. I'll say that be more definitive. I don't believe Denver's going to keep the 4th seed. I know
We
Show said earlier that they could possibly fall. I
I,
don't think they got enough games to fall to the play-in, but I
yes,
just
it do. Yes, it
they got
will.
3 games left, right? They only got 3 games
Yeah, they
left,
can
right?
fall. They can fall to the play.
Yeah, they only
I know
got 3
they
games
could.
left, but two of them may not even be competitive. I mean,
Yeah,
they're not.
Nuggets gonna
The
stay
Houston
at
ain't got
4.
no reason to play for that last game. They have
What
no
about
reason to play.
Yeah,
what about
I
the
just
Clippers?
don't see them falling to the play-in. I don't see Denver falling to the play-in. I
Hey, now,
just
And
but
don't. I don't think they're
Sacramento
gonna
is
be
the
4th
only
though.
game. I
Somebody,
mean, I think they can beat Sacramento without having old boy. So if they beat that, if they win Sacramento, lose to Memphis, and
they
Houston
in the
gonna get in
play.
that last game. Why would they not?
Sacramento kind of locked in too. They gonna be 9 or 10 regardless.
yeah.
They locked in at 9 or 10.
So they probably rest.
They
But
might as well.
Pass, I got a question for you though. If
Uh huh.
Oklahoma don't win this season, would this offseason put Sam Preston in the hot seat though?
No, you got too many young assets. You got too many picks and too much money. He's
Nah, but
got too
one.
much. He's got too much to maneuver with for to get rid of him. He just
Nah,
does.
Why
He's get.
he be in
but
the hot
I
seat?
guess I'm
They
saying,
they
but I
just gotta
guess
add on for real. It's
yeah,
not
yeah.
Yeah,
hot.
that's it. And
Ain't
they
no
got all
budget.
the options to do it. They got everything they
Yeah,
need to
they got
make that team better. So no, I don't think he's gonna be in the hot seat. I don't. I don't think he's gonna be in the
But
hot seat.
knowing that they just damn close to
It
actually
doesn't
having an
matter.
opportunity to
It
win a
doesn't
title.
matter. It doesn't matter.
You
I
make
don't
the
think
case
they're
for
gonna
number
fire
3.
him, knowing how good he is
Now I'm talking.
at select.
What I'm basically saying though, if he doesn't do anything in this offseason coming up, especially if they don't win the title and they be in the same boat that they are this season without winning, you don't think he'll put himself in the hot seat?
No, I think the coach would be more in the hot seat than him. I really do. He's got too many options to make his team better. So whatever weakness is exposed, he can go out and try to find something to offset that weakness. He
They
got
they,
too many, and
they
he's
need
been such a great talent evaluator. Do you know how long he would be on the market if you got rid of him?
That man is not going nowhere.
Teams would fire their GM just to get him. No, you're not letting him go to another team to destroy you. He's not the problem. Talent is not the problem. Piecing the talent together to make it
It's the
win is the
leadership.
problem. That's the
now.
coach's job.
I don't like the roster, man. I don't like it like that. I
Wow.
don't like it like
You
that,
may be
man.
the first person I heard don't like Oklahoma City's roster.
I don't really like it like that because
What part do
outside,
you not like? What
no,
part do you not like?
well, you gotta let me say, you gotta let me tell you.
All right.
Other than SGA, Pastor, who you got outside of SGA that could get that bucket at will on that roster?
Williams.
I don't. He's too sporadic.
I don't agree with that. 49% shooting from the field is not sporadic. That ain't sporadic.
He's not consistent though, bro. He's not consistent.
49% from the field.
Full. Hey,
52. Hold on.
are
Hold
you a
on.
guy? Are
He's
you a guy
50. Hold on, bro. Hold on,
that don't
bro.
always
Hold
use
on,
stats?
bro. Hold
I'm
on, Herm.
surprised that you reaching
Herm.
with the stats, man.
Hold
I'm
on, Herm. You
surprised,
can
man.
bring the stats. This
I'm
man is
surprised that you
shooting.
bringing stats, Elder.
He is shooting 49% from the damn field, or 48, and for his career, he's shooting 52. He's the epitome of consistency. He ain't inconsistent. Sorry. I don't agree with
So
that.
he could get his bucket at will when he wants to.
Yes.
No,
He
he
just
can't.
never, hey,
No, he
bro,
can't.
he
No,
just
he
don't
can't.
have
No, he
to.
can't.
Because Shea
No, he
trying to get
can't.
the MVP.
No, he
That ball,
can't.
it
No, he
don't
can't.
fall on
Jalen
him a
Williams can't
lot.
get no bucket. You can't say, hey, you
I
can't say,
trust him.
hey,
I'm
you can't
telling
say,
you,
hey,
you
Jalen
asked me,
Williams,
hey,
take
hold
this
on,
ball.
Herm.
You can't get the
Herm.
ball to Jalen
Herm.
Williams and he lead them to a
Yes,
win.
Herm.
No, the
You
hell
asked
you
me who
can't.
I
You
trust to
know
get it.
that.
I
You
say it's
know
him.
that. You
I
know
don't know
that.
that. I
You know
don't know
Jalen
that.
Williams
No, I
can't.
don't.
You can't put the ball in Jalen Williams' hand and think you gonna win. Come on, Elder.
I disagree. I think Jalen Williams is a 1 in this league. He's playing behind Shai, but I think he
A
is a 1.
1?
I do.
He
He's
is not
just
no
like,
damn
to
one, bro.
me, he's
Come on
no
now.
different.
Come
He's
on.
no different than when James Harden was in
That's
Oklahoma City.
cap. That's
He's
cap.
no different.
No,
He's
no,
no
Hell,
different.
hell,
I'm
no.
telling you.
Too far. A
hell.
I'm
1?
telling you. To me, he's no different than when James Harden was in Oklahoma City as a 6th man.
Bro,
Nah.
now,
When I
hell
saw
no.
Harden, hold on. When y'all saw Harden in Oklahoma City, nobody knew he was going to do what he did at
I
Houston.
did. I
Hell
did.
Oh my God.
I
Oh my
did.
God.
I used to tell people all the time he gonna be that kind of player.
And guess what?
He get his
I
own
think
team.
if you gave Jalen
I
Williams his
did.
own team,
Jane
he
I
Williams
would
is
don't.
not a
he
number
would be
one,
on
Not
a
as
man.
good as
similar
James Harden.
level. Now I'm
Not
not
as good as
saying
James Harden.
that I'm not saying he gonna end up being a foul baiter and shoot like Harden and get 100 free throws. I don't know about all that. But he can lead a team, and I believe if he was on his own team, he would still be efficient, shooting
He
46,
is not as
No, he
47,
good.
won't. No, he
48%,
won't.
and his
No,
ass will score 25 to 28 points a game. That's what I believe.
no, he won't. No, he won't. He
Okay.
is not a
I
number
disagree
one.
with that, yo. He's not as good as
No
James Harden.
problem. That's my opinion. That's my
Yeah,
opinion.
that's right.
That's my opinion.
That's
When
why
I look at
Oklahoma.
that
That's why
player, when
Oklahoma
I look
He's
at
gonna
his
be the
skill
main
set,
reason why
hey,
they
when
why
I
they
look at his skill set, he can be a number 1 easily. That's what I
Okay.
see.
Well, right now he needs to show he's a number 2. So
Hold
got to
on a
start.
second. The man's an all-star. What are we talking about?
It don't matter. It
It
got
He's
don't
nothing to
scoring
matter.
do with
21 points a game
Kyle
at
Korver
almost
was an
50
playoffs.
at
all-star, Elder.
almost 50%
Kyle
shooting.
Korver was an
What are
Playoffs.
we
all-star.
talking
Don't
about?
matter.
Kyle Korver
Playoffs.
was an all-star. What
Got
that
to do the
mean?
playoffs. Jeff T was all.
Wow.
What are you doing in the playoffs?
Wow. He still played well in the playoffs. Shot 50% in the playoffs
He
last year.
disappeared. He disappeared the moments in that
Oh
Mavericks
my
series.
God,
He
bro. I can't.
disappeared in that Mavericks series.
Oh
He
my
got
God.
he got outplayed
Okay.
by PJ
They
Washington.
had a bad series
PJ
against the
Washington
Mavericks,
cooked
but
him
you
the
can't
whole
blame it on
series.
him.
Yes, you can. Yes, you
I
can.
can't blame it on
He
him.
wasn't the reason they lost that
Yes,
series.
he was part of it.
Okay.
Oh my God.
He was
Anybody on
part
the
of it.
team, hold on, bro. Anybody on the team would be a part of it. Shai was a part of it.
Shai played great, actually. Shai
Y'all may
actually
want to go
played
back
great.
and look at them. Y'all may want to go back and look at them games.
You may want to.
Okay. I know this. When I look at him, I see a 1 in this league.
Elder. Jalen Williams not better than A-Man Thompson.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
You
That's a
talking about
fact.
Harden? He not better than A-Man Thompson.
That's a
Y'all done
fact.
lost y'all mind.
I did lose my mind. He ain't been on A-Man Thompson.
Y'all have lost y'all ever-loving
You
mind.
crazy. I'm saying A-Man
Hey,
Thompson.
you tripping, pal.
You go ahead and take
You
that
tripping.
non-shooting ass nigga. Go ahead.
He non-shooting can put up 15 points without the shooting.
I
And play
guarantee this.
lockdown
Hey,
defense.
Amon Thompson is a
He
great
can
defender,
rebound.
right? He's a great defender, but so is Williams. Williams ain't
He
no
ain't better
slouch.
than A-Man Thompson.
He's way better than him
No,
offensively.
he's not.
Way better.
No, he's not.
How's he
No, he's
Way
offensive?
not.
better.
A-Man Thompson shooting for the field.
Go look what he shoot from the field.
He's shooting 50%.
He shooting
And so is
50%.
Williams, and he shoot jumpers. Go
Man,
Now,
look.
now,
Williams is, hey, y'all, in 3 years, the
and
boy,
Jalen Williams shoot wide open jumpers. Jalen
Williams
played off
is
of
shooting
SGA.
for 3
He
years.
getting
This man
open
is
looks because of SGA. He ain't creating his own shot.
Man, I'm taking
This
A-Man
man is
Thompson.
a guard, and he's shooting 52% for a career already. Go look.
Give me A-Man Thompson.
Yeah, give me
No, I'm
A-Man
telling you. Well,
Thompson,
you
man.
can take a man. I'm
I
gonna
ain't gonna
take
lie.
Williams.
Elder, hold
You
on a
can
second.
have
Time
that
out.
nigga.
Time out.
I'm taking Williams.
Time out, Elder. A-Man Thompson, this second year, right? He can't shoot. 14 points on 55% from the field. And he's shooting 28. 8 rebounds, damn near 4 assists, almost 1.5 steals, 1.5 blocks. And
I like.
outside of the 1.5 steals, 1.5 blocks, you watch his defense, on ball, off ball, he's better than Jalen Williams. He got
I
more
will tell.
upside.
I will say
In
this.
2-3 years, he's gonna be an all-star, and you're gonna see
Well, I don't have to
better than
wait
Jalen
2 or
Williams.
3. Jalen Williams already an all-star. I don't have to wait. He's in
Yeah,
his
that's because
third
he don't.
year. Hold on. He's in his third year, and he's already an all-star. And guess what? He is light years ahead of old boy
No, he's not.
offensively.
No,
Light
he's not.
years. Oh,
No,
my
he's not.
God. Oh, my God.
You ain't no
Tell
light
me. Hey,
years.
hold on. You skipped over it, Showtime. Tell everybody Amen
Only thing
Thompson's
he
three.
better at is
Hold on,
scoring. That's it.
Showtime.
That's the
Tell
only thing he
everybody
better at.
on here Amen Thompson's three-point percentage. Tell it.
28%. That's just shooting though.
That is
That's the only thing he
trash
better at.
ass.
He ain't better
Yeah,
than
that's
him
bad.
at
And
That's
guess
brick
what?
man right
Hold
there,
on.
bro.
He's 28% on low volume, y'all. Low
Hell,
volume
he
shooting.
ain't better than him
Imagine
at.
if he
He
had
ain't
to
better
shoot
than him nothing
7
else.
of them a game like Williams Williams do?
I'm taking
Man,
Amen
stop,
Thompson.
bro. That dude, Amen Thompson, not even close to Williams offensively. And
he only
Williams
averaged 7 more
and
points.
Williams is. Hey, I will tell you this: Amon is an elite defender, but Williams is above average defender. He ain't far off. That boy can play D2.
Yeah, so what about?
He can play D2.
Come on, bro.
I'm just telling the truth.
If you put
If
the
Amon
ball,
was so much better, why wasn't he an All-Star
you know
this year?
the difference between Amen Thompson and Jalen Williams?
What?
Jalen Williams got the opportunity. He has the ball in his hands more than Amen Thompson. Amen Thompson got to play with Sagoon.
How is
Fred
that when Shai
VanVleet.
got the ball all the time?
Nah,
Amen
but look, check
Thompson is
this
the
out.
backup point guard for the Houston Rockets.
When
What are
he
you talking
starts,
about?
he starts.
He's the backup point guard.
He
He's the
starts.
one that's handling the ball the most outside of Fred VanVleet. What are we talking about?
No, he starts though. But look, check this out.
Amon
He's
Thompson
not
starts. What are you talking about? He
okay.
starts.
When you done yelling, I'll explain what I'm saying.
Amon Thompson
Dude,
starts.
yeah, you gonna let me finish? Amen Thompson is like he's not even the third option on his third scoring option on his team. Yeah, 14,
For a reason.
55.
For a reason.
So if you put
but guess
Jalen
what,
Williams,
Joe?
Jalen Williams, the second option on OKC, only averaged 7 more points. Come on, bro.
Facts.
He ain't like
You
it's such a
said
big deal.
only 7 more points. Only.
If you put the ball in Amen Thompson's hand and his shot selection going from what it is to like 16, he averaged 20.
I don't ever see Amon Thompson in this league averaging 20, 25 points a game. Ever. Ever.
I'm gonna
I
put
don't
it to you
ever
like
see that.
I'm gonna put it to you like this: in the playoffs against the Mavericks, bro, Jalen Williams shot 42% for the field, man, in that series. 42% for the field, so he hasn't shown great promise that you can rely on him being a number one, and absolutely still not even a top 5 number
We
2.
already said he had a bad. Everybody had a bad. We didn't say that. We said they had a bad series against Dallas. That's
Playoffs
what
is
we
just a
said.
different animal, bro.
Yeah, okay.
Playoffs
We're
is a
gonna.
different
Hey,
animal.
you know what?
He's
We
not
are
a guy
going
that
to.
I would want to rely
No problem.
on
No problem.
to help lead my
No
team to a
problem.
championship. I would not trust no damn Jalen
No
Williams.
problem. I want everybody to remember this because let's see what Amon Thompson do. Now, see,
Amen
I
Thompson,
like Amon Thompson.
Amen Thompson got more dog in him than Jalen Williams.
I like Amon Thompson.
He got more
I
dog.
disagree. I disagree. He got more dog. He's a dog, just like Jalen Williams is a dog.
He got
I
more
disagree.
dog
He
in
got more. The only thing he does better to me than Jalen Williams is play defense. But
Bro, he's
Jalen
gonna
Williams is an above-average defender.
trust me,
He
dog.
ain't getting cooked by people like that.
Trust me, film don't lie. That
you're
boy
right.
that chill on you. He's a better defender than Jalen Williams, bro.
I said he is. I gave him that.
Better,
What are you talking about?
Dude just gonna be. He gonna be better.
I literally sit here and said he's a better defender.
In 3 years, you gonna see. Amen Thompson.
He has zero offensive bag. Zero. He has zero offensive bag. All he does is try to penetrate and jump over guys in the lane for little floaters. That's his whole offensive bag. That's it.
Okay.
That's it. He can't hit a mid-range shot. He can't shoot threes.
But
His
you talking
offense
about
is
offense. He really good at everything.
Hold on.
And you can't
Hold
stop
on
him
a
in
second.
transition.
Hey, Showtime. Hey, Showtime. Let's do it like this. Hey, what grade would you give?
I am, bro. Somebody spaz. That's you, Boo.
That ain't me. I don't know who that is.
I'm talking. That's Bookie. That's
Hey,
Bookie
what grade would you give? What grade would you give Amon Thompson on defense?
A+.
You know what his grade is.
What grade would you give Amon
Hey,
Thompson?
Elder, last night you said
there's a difference.
Elder, last night you said Jalen Green and Jalen Williams, their numbers are right around the same spot, right? Okay, who's better, Amon Thompson?
That's not no.
Jalen Williams or Jalen Green?
You started offline. Whoever that is, I didn't say their numbers are right about the same. I didn't say that.
One of them averages 20. Both of them average like 22, 23 points a game. Right?
But they average 21. The points they average the same. But I'm talking about their efficiency. Jalen does it on less shots. He's way more efficient than Jalen Green. Jalen Williams is. And
Okay,
that's
but
the
answer
difference.
this question though: Who's better? Who's better, Amon Thompson or Jalen Green? Who's gonna be better?
I mean, projection-wise, you're gonna probably be the one that's projected to be that.
You beating around the bush, bro. You beating around the bush. You know what you said last night on Green Channel, bro.
Again, bro, we was talking about Jalen Green and Jalen Williams on that channel last night.
I know.
So why Amon have to do that conversation?
How you gonna act like Amon Thompson ain't in the ballpark with Jalen Williams
First
when
off,
you was
see
just
this
arguing
what I
last
can't
night.
stand. This what I can't stand about you Negroes. This is why I had to go with Showtime and I was finna do the grades. Y'all don't the advantage on the defensive end. That's what the film shows.
Hey, Elder. Hey, man, Thompson. Hey, it's a great chance. Hey, man, Thompson be all defensive too.
Trash offensively.
He gonna be all defensive
Bro,
too.
I already gave him that. So why are we arguing that?
Why
Why are
you
we
yelling?
arguing defense?
Yelling for,
I said I said he's better. Why do y'all keep bringing that up? No, why y'all keep bringing that up when I said he's better defensively? Why do you keep? You said what now?
Defense is a big part of
All I'm
basketball,
saying is
right?
y'all keep going to the same old points. I said he's better defensively, but Jalen isn't above. Jalen Williams
So
is an
what is
above
great
average
then,
defender.
He's not reliable though. Jalen Williams is not
Oh my
reliable.
God. I just don't agree with this non-reliable. The man's been in the league 3 years. He's an all-star already, and he's averaging 52% from the field for a career. How is that
Yeah, but Armin Thompson gonna be an all-star his third year too, though.
bad series last year?
Off an open shot.
Oh
Off an
my
open jump
God.
shot.
Oh my God. Oh
Armin
my
Thompson
God.
gonna be an all-star next year. Yeah.
Well, you said the
Gonna be
man
an
way
all-star.
better.
To me, I'm gonna tell you right now, I like Amon Thompson, but he will never be the number one scorer on a team. Ever.
All right.
Oh, we gonna see.
He may be,
Jalen
hey,
Williams
he
is
may
gonna be
be,
the number
he
one. Jalen
we're
Williams is
gonna
gonna
find
be the
out
number
because you know
one.
what? Some people say that about Harden when he was in Oklahoma City too.
Bro, I knew
Man,
that.
he's not
I knew that
Harden,
about
bro.
Harden. I used to
Harden
say it
had
all the
way
time.
more promise
I
than
just
Jalen
had this
Williams.
conversation with
James
people
Harden
last
a way
night.
better player than
I
Jalen
just
Williams.
had
What are
this
you talking about?
conversation with Houston fans last night,
Bro,
and
this
they
ain't
didn't
no Jalen
have Harden.
Williams the
They didn't
James
have
Harden.
Harden coming in doing what he did.
Man, you
But
crazy. I saw that.
hindsight
I saw
2020,
that. That's from
everybody
everything.
everybody saw Harden being a multiple
Bro, James,
MVP.
that was not hard to predict, bro.
He
James
not a
Harden, you go
multiple
watch James
MVP. What
Harden
are you
play.
talking about? He's
All
not a
y'all
multiple.
telling me when James Harden left
What are you
Oklahoma
talking
City,
about?
y'all saw
Bro,
him
did you
being the
watch James Harden?
yes, I watched James
James
Harden, and
Harden
James Harden
was
to
doing
Oklahoma
way
City?
better shit than
Man, come on,
Jalen
dog.
Williams
That
been
ain't
doing.
even the
I
same,
want
bro.
James
y'all to
Harden was doing better
do
shit
this.
than what
Hey, do
Jalen
this.
Williams doing.
All y'all will do is go back, compare the numbers, and then y'all will cry and say, well, he was a third option, not a second option. That's all you're going to do. Because James Harden numbers wasn't even close to Jalen Williams' numbers. Not even
See,
close.
the numbers don't always tell you the whole
You
story.
right,
You
you
know
right,
that.
you right.
You know
But
that.
why are we ignoring the numbers now? This man has shot 52% for his career in 3 years, and he's already
Off
an
an
all-star.
open jump
And
shot.
y'all want to
Off
give
an open jump
that to
shot.
Shea.
Teams
It ain't
don't
open
game
jump
plan for
shots. It's
Jalen
not.
Williams.
Go watch
Teams not
Oklahoma
game
City.
planning for Jalen Williams.
Okay, hey,
It's
okay.
not.
It's open jump shots, right? So who gets open? Is Amon getting? He got to be getting open jump shots. If
He
he the fifth
facilitated.
option,
He should get there. He get there running
this
the
nigga,
whole
hold on.
offense.
This nigga
Come
getting,
in
oh,
running
hold
the
on.
offense.
We're gonna take
Jalen
your
Williams not
argument.
running no damn
We are
offense.
going to, yeah, he does. We're gonna
No, he
take your,
don't. No, the hell
we
he
are
don't.
going,
No,
guess
he
what?
don't.
We're gonna take your argument. Jalen Williams gets open jump shots because of Shea Gilgeous. So what the hell is Amon getting with Sengun, Jalen Green, Fred VanVleet, Dylan Brooks? This nigga is always open. And he still shoot 28%. Always open.
He not a
Nobody
three-point
guards
shooter.
him offensively.
He not a three-point
Nobody.
shooter. He
When
do
he,
a lot more than just shoot
bro,
threes,
when
bro.
he
What are
gets
you
the
talking about?
ball, everybody falls into the lane. Nobody guards him offensively. So stop with the rhetoric. Jalen Williams is superior to him offensively.
Man, you talking
Just
about
like,
one aspect of the game, bro.
and
One
What
guess what?
aspect,
Y'all want to
three-point
harp
shooting.
on his defense.
what
Three-point
about
shooting. That's
everything
all you
Y'all
else?
want to
talking about.
harp on his
Three-point shooting.
defense.
Man, come on, man.
What about
That's what y'all
rebounding?
doing.
Bro, what are you
Is
talking
he a
about,
better
bro?
ball handler than
As an
Man
athlete,
Thompson?
do the
He's
Is he a
game.
just as
better
good. He
facilitator
handles
than
the ball
Man
just as
Thompson?
good as Amon, in my opinion. He
Is he a
handles it
better
just as
finisher
good.
at the
I
rim
mean,
than Man
I
Thompson?
got Jalen Williams better than him right now too, but I mean, it's
What are we
not that
arguing?
far.
Hey, hold on, Atlantic. What we talking about then? If
I'm
you
saying,
got him
look, this is
better,
what I'm
what we
saying.
talking about?
This what I'm saying,
Hold
old
on,
head.
Showtime. Hold on, Showtime, my brother. Hold on. You got him better. Why are we arguing? You agree with me. What you up here debating then?
I ain't got that nigga better than him.
I ain't say you. I'm talking this nigga Atlantean. Why are you up here debating when you agree with me? Explain that. Where you at, nigga? Speak up.
You ride with his team, Elder.
He what?
Riding with his team.
That's ridiculous. He got the man better, but he's up here arguing for Amon. And I'm agreeing with everything they say
That's it.
about Amon. I don't
But he
agree with
riding with his
Showtime
team though.
that Showtime think Amon's a better player. I don't agree. Because he got to do more than play defense.
I'm talking about.
And I want to see how good Amon is when he's a number one option
Amon is
or a number
projected to be
2 option.
Andre Iguodala.
Hold on a second. Go drink some water, man. Calm down. I'm saying he might be better right now because he all-star status, but I'm taking Thompson and going
right.
forward.
Yeah.
That's your opinion, bro. Hey, that's your opinion.
Armin gonna
that's
be
no
a
problem. That's your opinion, bro.
Armin gonna be a superstar.
I'm taking him over Jalen.
Amon Thompson is projected to be like Andre Iguodala.
Nah, Armin gonna be a superstar in this league, bro.
Hey, do me a favor. The guy that said that, hey, hold on, do me a favor. The guy that said he's projected to be Andre Iguodala, go look at Iguodala's stats for the first 3 years he was in the league, and go look at Jalen Williams' stats.
He couldn't shoot.
Right.
Hey man, Thompson.
Jalen, who couldn't shoot? Andre Iguodala. Talking about Iguodala couldn't shoot.
He could.
But Jalen has been.
Andre Iguodala. What are you talking about?
Jalen Williams has been an efficient shooter and scorer ever since he came into the league.
I'm not arguing for them. I'm just saying.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are. Because Herm is saying that he's unreliable. Herm said he's inconsistent. So we are arguing that.
Jalen Williams.
Herm said Williams is inconsistent.
Williams.
Herm said Jalen Williams is inconsistent, and he's lying. The man is averaging 52% from the field. He's averaging 52% and 40 from the three for a career.
What happened in the playoffs?
One series.
What happened in the playoffs, Elder?
One series. One series.
42% from the field.
Hey, Herm, do me a favor. Hey, Herm, do me a favor. Hey, Herm, go look and see what he did. Hey, Herm, go look and see what he did in the first round last year. Tell me what he did.
He's supposed to do that. He the first. He goddamn top seed.
Yeah, see? I ain't finna talk to dumbasses like Herm. I ain't finna talk to dumbasses. I ain't finna talk to dumbasses. I ain't finna judge a man on one playoff series. And guess what? Even if he did shoot 42, that would be Jay. Hey, the guy we were. Hey, the guy. Hey, guess what? Amon Thompson ain't gonna shoot that good. Watch.
Yes, he will.
Even in his bad series, watch Amon Thompson not shoot that good. Watch.
Who is you, Nostradamus, nigga?
I ain't Nostradamus. These guys show us what they can do. Amon Thompson is never going to be an offensive juggernaut in this league. He'll never be. Amon Thompson, I don't ever see him being your number one scorer on the team. I don't see that.
Hey, Elder, do you think Giannis is an offensive juggernaut?
He is.
That's a good
But again, I still saw stuff in Giannis that showed me nobody's going to be able to stop him from scoring. Even when he couldn't shoot.
Not his first 3 years.
Hey, guess what? Guess what? Hey, Shaq couldn't shoot either, but he couldn't be stopped. Amon Thompson on offense is not guarded,
y'all. You ain't see shit in Giannis' first 3 years. You ain't see Giannis.
Hey, Elder, he's still a developing talent.
Do y'all watch these games? Teams don't guard him.
He in his second season. He just started.
Teams don't. Hey, guess what? I guarantee you this: you'll never find tape. You'll never find tape on Giannis where teams don't guard him.
Yes, you do.
Man, you crazy.
No.
You crazy. Giannis couldn't shoot. Come on, bro.
No.
Come on.
No.
Man. So they was guarding Giannis at the 3-point line. They still not guarding Giannis.
See, you added. I didn't say shit about the 3-point line. I didn't say shit about the 3-point line.
So they not guarding.
They don't. They back off in the lane. They back up in the lane and they force them to shoot jumpers.
Them go free. Man, stop lying, bro. You just making up shit now.
No, whatever, bro. Y'all niggas is sad.
You
just like to argue. That's all. Because you on here agreeing that Jalen Williams better. Even you show you agree Jalen Williams better now. I ain't talking about projecting.
No. They don't guard Hold on.
Projecting. We talking about right now.
Okay,
go ahead.
Look, you ain't letting me finish. I'm telling you, I'm taking Amon Thompson over these dudes. But West Collie is better right now. I ain't gonna take it away because he's an all-star. But
we don't have an argument then.
Tell me that this guy is James Harden status. No, he's not. I don't see James Harden.
I'm telling you what I'm telling you.
He got great athleticism, but he's not as skilled as James Harden was.
Can somebody tell me what James Harden did in Oklahoma City? What was his best season?
He was a 6-man, bro. He was coming off the bench. What are you talking about? And
Again, all I
the very
my
next year when he got his own team, he went on 25 points a game, got his team to the playoffs. Jalen Williams can't carry no team to the playoffs, bro.
You don't know that. You don't know that. How do you know that? He's never been in that situation. And what I'm saying to you is, when I look at Jalen Williams and I looked at Harden back then, I saw number ones on teams. Yeah, he's the second option here, and Harden was the third. But when I looked at him, I said, them dudes can run their own teams. That's what I said. They good enough. I didn't say he was James Harden. I said he's a number one.
Good enough to be a number one. He's not good enough to be a number one.
Well, that's your opinion, and I disagree with it.
Now he's not.
If he can get me 21, 5, and 5 and very low usage,
he ain't gonna.
He already got it now. What you talking about?
He ain't gonna do it in the playoffs.
Bro, Zach LaVine put up them numbers, nigga. He can't even lead his team to the playoffs. What does that mean?
That doesn't. Hold on. That doesn't mean Zach LaVine ain't a number one.
He ain't no number one.
Oh my God. Okay.
Man, Zach LaVine ain't no number one.
And I guarantee. Hold on. I guarantee this. Zach LaVine for his career ain't averaging 52%, and he's never averaged it.
Man, he ain't no number one.
Zach LaVine has never averaged 52%.
Man, a lot of people putting up 21 points these days, man.
Zach LaVine has never averaged 52% shooting. You're ignoring the fact.
He on a really good team. He on a great
You're
team.
ignoring the facts.
Listen, guys, everybody's a number one on a bad team.
Jalen Williams, most of his point, hey, Elder, if you was to look it up right now, I want you to look it up so you won't say I'm lying. If Jalen Williams gets most of his points, he scored most of the points out open jump shot. That nigga don't create most of his shots. He don't create most of his opportunities. That nigga
shut the hell up.
Open
shut the hell up,
That
shut
nigga
the hell
shoot
up.
Open jump shot.
Shut the hell up,
Jalen Williams ain't
Just
no
shut
fucking
the hell
number
up.
one.
Just
He will
shut
never be a number
the hell up, you
He ain't
non-basketball
shit.
talking
Jalen
ass
Williams
nigga.
ain't shit. You know.
Let me ask y'all a question. Hold on. Let me ask y'all a question. Bump this dumbass nigga Herm. Because I want to know the player in the league that's the number 2 option on the team that shoots all open jump shots. Tell me that player, y'all, besides Jalen Williams.
Bro, I know one that they sag off the man. His name Giannis. What are you talking about?
Oh my God.
They sag off Giannis. Who else? Julius Randle. Well, I ain't gonna do Randle because he developed, but like,
stop, bro. Just stop. Y'all there's not a number 2 in this league that's getting wide open jump shots for his game. They're being guarded. Probably by an elite defender. Because most teams have great defenders more than one. They got 2, 3, 4 of them. So the second player on the team is being guarded by a great defender all the damn time. He ain't getting wide open shots.
That's not
Any
true.
fool
This
that believe
league
the
don't
shit
have a
Herm
bunch of
saying
great
ain't
defenders,
never
bro.
watched basketball a day in their life. Jalen Williams is not taking wide open jump shots for the majority of his shots. Stop that dumbass shit.
I mean, when Shai averaging 30,
Now I'm having a conversation with niggas that believe this man's better, but they want to argue with me. And I'm telling you, he's the number 1 in my opinion, and he's better than Amon Thompson. But everybody wants to argue with me.
I ain't tripping. When A-Man Thompson show his bag, he improve his bag offensively. You gonna shut your damn mouth.
No,
That's
I ain't gonna shut shit
Damn
because
mouth.
I'm gonna tell you this. I already said Amon Thompson is the only max player on their team. He just ain't gonna be the number 1 scorer.
What you arguing about then? The fuck
No,
you arguing about?
I just told you my argument. He'll never be the number 1 scorer.
How you gonna be a match player? You can't score 20 points, man.
Yeah, Jalen Williams ain't the number 1 scorer.
He's gonna be
This nigga about to get me here.
He's not gonna be a scorer.
Man, just
He's
be
gonna
quiet.
be
I was
$100.
yelling for no reason.
Talking about, bro.
Just shut up.
So
You
he's
niggas
gonna
just
be
like
an
to
80.
argue with me.
Nah,
That's cool.
Hey, you think you know
Elder, I just
everything.
came
No,
in. What's
nigga,
the
this nigga asked me. He asked me, and all you hoe ass niggas want to argue, but you agree.
What's the argument?
Okay, let's do the. Hey, let's take a poll. Let's take a poll. Let's take a poll. Hoe ass niggas. Let's take a
Elder,
poll.
what are you
Who's the
saying?
best player? Hey, who's the better player right now? Jalen Williams or Amon Thompson? Who's the better player
bro,
right now?
Who you
Thank
taking
you.
in the draft?
Shut y'all dumb asses up then.
Jalen, I
Shut
would
y'all
say
whole
Jalen
asses up.
Williams.
How about that?
Well, all around. Let's talk about all around then, Elder. All around, I think Amen Thompson is. Amen Thompson is the better all-around player, Elder. All around.
That's all I'm saying, bro.
I disagree with that. I disagree.
That's fine.
I disagree. I don't think The gap, this is what I'm saying. The gap between Amon Thompson defensively to Jalen Williams is not even close to the gap of Jalen Williams
We gonna see
offensively
who
to
all
Amon
defensive.
offensively.
The gap is great, Elder. The gap is great.
Okay,
These
that'll
dudes
be
being compared to
Showtime.
Iguodala.
That'll be great. But what's better, all defense or all star? Which is better?
Hey, he gonna have both of them.
I'm asking you a question. Which is better? If Amon Thompson makes
All defense.
Hey, soon they get rid of Fred Van Fleet.
Hey, not every all-star win championships, but them all defensive players, they win championships, bro.
Answer my question.
I bet. Hey,
Which is better?
I bet
The
Oklahoma City
all-star
take
is a
Amen
popularity
Thompson.
contest,
I bet Sam
bro.
Presti take Amen Thompson if he had opportunity over Jalen Williams.
I
bet
guarantee
he
you,
would.
if Sam
I bet he
Presti
would.
had an option to, if Sam Presti
He'll take his ass.
had an option,
He was a top 3 pick for a reason. Jalen Williams wasn't. Keep that in mind, nigga.
Hey,
no problem.
Jalen Williams is a more polished offensive
That shit,
player.
hey,
though.
show
I
that
do
shit
agree
in
not
with
even
that.
close offensively. Not even close offensively.
Jalen Williams is a more
It is
polished
close.
offensive
That
player.
shit
bro.
him up right
I
there.
would say that.
Because he got the opportunity. He the second option. Amen Thompson.
Oh
not.
my God.
That's the difference.
Hey, let me ask you this, Show. I'm glad you said that. The team that Jalen's on, I mean that Amon's on now. Hold on, can I ask you a question, nigga?
No, you sure? Hold on, you've been talking enough. I'll tell
That's
you
what I thought. That's what I thought. See, when I was finna cook your ass, I was finna cook your ass, nigga. I was finna cook. I was finna cook your ass, nigga.
You spitting all over
That's
the
what.
phone.
No, I was finna cook you. That's why you cut me off. He know the cooking coming.
No, you ain't. You ain't.
No, go ahead. I'm gonna remember. I'm gonna remember. Go ahead, bro.
Breath right now.
Go ahead,
Let me
nigga.
say it real quick.
Go ahead.
Yo, let me say it real quick. If they get rid of Fred Van Fleet, I put my money on it. That motherfucker gonna be scoring double 20 points.
That's an opinion.
No,
That's
fuck
a thought.
all that. I put my money on it. I just said it. You run
Okay,
your
cool.
fucking mouth. Put your
No
money
problem.
on it.
Hey, you already know me. You already know me. No problem. I will definitely take that bet. I will take that bet. Hey, I will take that bet. Everybody heard it. Hold on. Everybody heard it. He said if the Houston Rockets let Fred Van Fleet walk, because that's what they'll have to do, which I don't think they will. He said if Fred Van Fleet's out the way, Amon Thompson will average 20 points a game next year. That's what he said.
I think he would too.
I bet he gets.
So, okay, hold on. So y'all hold on. Good, let's go with that. So y'all predicting Houston will have 3 20-point scores next year?
You gonna see? Yeah, they can do it.
I'm asking a question.
They can do it.
Yeah.
If Fred is gone, y'all predicting Houston will have 3 20-point scores next year. Because you know Jalen ain't coming down, and you know Sengun ain't coming down.
Who gonna put on 18?
Yeah, our man only gonna get
No,
better.
don't switch it up now. Don't switch it up now, whole ass nigga. Don't switch it up now. You said 20, not 18.
Watch your mouth, nigga.
Not 20. Nigga,
Hey.
shut up.
Mouth, old nigga.
Whatever.
Hey.
I'm in the
Hey,
future.
you heard me. Hey, don't switch it up now. Don't switch it up now.
Don't switch it
Don't
up,
switch it up
nigga.
now, niggas.
Don't
Don't
switch
switch
it
it
up,
up now.
nigga.
Hey, here's my question, though. Here's my
Hey,
question.
it depends on the
Here's my
offense,
question.
too.
Hey, even with Van Fleet gone, what option is just say Van Fleet gone? What offensive option will Armand be next year?
He gonna be the third option.
So he gonna be over Dylan Brooks? He's gonna be over Jabari Smith offensively?
Hell
Look,
yeah.
check this out, bro.
Okay.
Check this out.
All
He
right.
already is.
Hey,
No, he's
Elder,
not.
that's why I say
He's
he
not.
would need to
Yes,
be on
he
a
is.
probably
He
a
averaged
different
more than
team,
both
bro.
of them, bro.
He's not.
He averaged
He's
more than
not.
both of them players. He averaged more points per game than both of them players right now. So what are you talking
Is he
about?
their is he their third leading scorer?
You don't know what you talking about, man. You
Less
just
I'm
touches,
asking you a
too.
question.
That's
Is
less
he their
touches.
third leading scorer?
No, I think
Who's
Fred
the third
is.
leading scorer?
I'm
I
asking.
think
I don't
Fred
know.
I
is.
think he is.
I don't know.
Our team is so deep,
I know
but I
It's
between.
the
think he
Hey,
is.
I already
All-Star
know
break.
this. It's close
Atlanteans, it's the
between.
All-Star break.
I just know it's close between Fred, Dylan, and Amon. I don't know which
Yeah.
one is third. I'm
Fred,
asking though.
Dylan,
Look
Almond,
it up.
yeah.
It's the
All three
All-Star
of them,
break, though.
all
Not
three
They
the
of them
all
average
season.
around
14.
The
14
All-Star
points
But
per
break.
game.
what Showtime is predicting, if Fred Van Fleet gets out the way, because what he's saying is Amon gonna go to the point. That's what he's saying. So when
Damn, they
Fred's
got
out the
Tari
way,
Eason,
I
Amon's
bro.
at
don't
the
agree with
point.
that though. I
He
don't
go,
think he's going to
Tari
the point.
Eason.
I don't
hold
see him
on,
getting to the point.
hold on, Atlantean. If
Nah,
they
if he
let Fred, if they
if
let
you
Fred
put him,
walk,
hold on a second. If you
I
put
see
him,
Jalen move. Jalen gonna
nah,
move to the point. If anything, Jalen would move to the
but
point.
hold on a second. If you put him at the point,
wow.
not gonna put up them scoring numbers because he had different responsibilities.
Is he?
But
Hey,
what I'm saying,
Atlantean, you're a Houston fan.
Thompson
You're
is
a
the,
Houston fan. Hold on.
to answer the question
Go
from
ahead,
earlier,
Shai.
Thompson is the no, this is Priest. Thompson is the fifth
I was
leading
trying to hear
scorer.
what Show said. I couldn't hear what he said.
Oh,
all I'm saying is this, bro.
What'd you say,
If you
Priest?
get this man the same look, I'm gonna leave it like this. If you get this man the same opportunities Jalen Williams gets, if he have Dylan Brooks and Fred VanVleet taking all the shots from him, he'll put up the same fucking numbers. The fuck is you talking about? You doing all this yellow?
I mean,
I don't agree with that.
Okay,
I don't agree with that.
He only
I
averaged
think
7
so.
points.
I think so because he's great in transition too.
7
Right.
points is
He's
3.
great.
7 points is 3. Is Jalen Williams not great at transition?
Man, act like he on the same. Like,
Jalen Williams not great at transition?
He's not the athlete that Thompson is. He's
And
not the
Jalen
Thank
Williams
you.
is
I'm glad we got some honest people in here because the whole damn
Jalen
team in
Williams
Oklahoma
is
City
short
great.
and
They're the
shoot.
best
Jalen
transition team
Williams
in the
can
league.
shoot better, Elder. But I think that
He
what's
has
your
a-
name is better at attacking the basket though. I mean Thompson, he gets to the basket with ease.
I'm in a better athlete than he is. Point blank.
And the
Period.
dunker spot too. He also played that dunker spot really, really well too.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's see what happens when teams start to focus on. Let's see.
It's
Let's see
hard
what
though
he
when you
raises
got
can
somebody
do.
so
I don't.
athletic like that.
I
though.
don't
It's
see
hard.
Amon Thompson.
We already seen
I'm
him
tell you right
when
now.
he focused on
I'm
him.
telling
I mean Thompson a
from
bully.
what I see, from what I see, bro, I don't see Amon Thompson ever being no 20, 25 point scorer in this league. I just don't see it.
Did you ever see
I
Giannis
don't see
being a
it.
30-point scorer? Did you see Giannis being a 30-point scorer?
Yes.
When he first came in the
Yeah,
league?
I could.
Seen that?
Yeah.
No, you did
Yeah,
not.
bro.
Nobody seen Giannis
Yeah.
being no
Ain't nobody
35-point
seen it,
scorer.
bro.
Stop it.
Man, Austin Reeves.
Bro, when Giannis, hold on, let me say it this way. Let me say it this way. No, let me say it this way. Let me say it this way. When Giannis started to get starter minutes, I could tell be an unstoppable force. Shaq didn't have a jumper either, but I saw him scoring. I saw him being an unstoppable force. So just because a guy don't have a jumper, just because a guy don't have a jumper, don't mean he's not superior offensively.
Look at
It don't
Zion.
mean that. I
Zion
don't
the
see
same
superior
thing. No
off.
jumper,
Hold on,
but
bro.
he attack the basket.
He's superior offensively, though, and I saw with Zion. And look at the efficiency. All these guys we're talking about, they have incredible efficiency that don't shoot the jump shot. Jalen Williams shoots the jump shot and has the same level of efficiency as these guys. Zion, Giannis, all these dudes. But oh boy, don't. He's not a jump shooter, but his efficiency sucks. If he ain't dunking the ball or doing a little dunk shot, he don't have no other offense. Get in the
He ain't
lab
got
and
no
show me
floater?
something
He
different.
ain't
I
got
may
a
change
floater?
my mind.
What about
Hey,
Giannis then? What other
That's all. Hey, hold on, Atlantean. Hold on, Atlantean. Hold on, Elise. Atlantean. That's what I just said he had. He has a floater and a dunk. That's it. He has a floater in the lane and a dunk. He ain't got nothing else. That mid-range jumper, that mid-range is inconsistent. Clearly. It ain't even, it ain't, hey, bro.
And better than Zion and Giannis jumper.
Hey, guess what though? Hey, I'm gonna ask you a question. Hey, I'm asking you a question. No problem. Hey, no problem. Hey, no problem. I disagree with that.
Zion averaged 27 points dollar jump shot. And this fool
Oh,
telling
all
me
layups.
Thompson can't do it. Man, get the fuck out of here, bro.
Y'all actually can hold on a second. Hold on a second. Y'all compared Armon Thompson to Zion Williamson
Yeah, he
offensively?
get more shots. Yes. If I put Jay,
Okay.
if
Okay.
I give Zion,
All right, I'm done with y'all. I'm done with y'all. I'm done with y'all. I am done with y'all. I am not hating on him, bro.
But you'll come up here and dick ride Austin Reeves and act like he's the best thing since
I'm done
sliced bread.
because Austin Reeves got an offensive bag. Hey, Austin Reeves got an offensive bag, and your suck ass Clippers saw it, nigga. Take that. Austin Reeves has an offensive bag, and your sorry ass Clippers saw it.
Pushing niggas off, man. Stop. That don't fly.
Hey, guess what? Hey, guess what? Austin Reeves already averaging 20. We ain't got to worry about him. Austin Reeves already averaging 20. We ain't got to worry about him being that. Hey, who's a better offensive player, Austin Reeves or Amon Thompson?
Who's a better defensive player?
That's what I thought. Amon Thompson is.
Who would you rather have? Who would you rather have on your team on the Lakers team?
Who got a higher upside,
Austin
nigga?
Reeves.
Right, that's what I thought.
You can't pay that bitch to play
Who
defense.
said Austin Reeves?
Austin Reeves, nigga,
Austin
average.
Reeves.
Yeah, I'd rather have Austin right now.
Nigga, with his
I know
flopping
you
ass.
would. You
That
biased,
shit don't
bro.
Stop
work.
lying, Elder.
You just keeping it a buck.
I hate no Austin Reeves.
I like
Amen
Amon Thompson. I
nigga.
do.
Amen
But I'm
Thompson
not.
locked
Hey, I'm not
Austin
finna.
Reeves shit
I
up,
like
boy.
Amon Thompson. I'm the one that said last night he should make an all defensive team. He could down the road be a defensive player. But you're not finna get me to cap about this man offensive skill. He ain't Zion Williamson. He ain't Giannis Antetokounmpo. He
do got a handle. Can you
go in the lab and show me.
handle?
Austin Reeves got a handle.
I'll take
Who's
Zion
more
handles over
polarizing
him.
attacking
I
the
would.
basket, though? Who's more of a presence? in a
Zion
dominant
can
force
run the
attacking the
offense,
basket?
bro. Hey,
Austin Reeves
Zion
or
has
Amen
proven
Thompson?
he can run the offense, and nobody can stop him from getting to the basket.
Amen
Nobody.
Thompson don't have to flop, though. He don't flop. He
Austin
run
Reeves can
niggas
run
over.
an
Thompson
offense.
ain't.
Austin Reeves can run an offense.
Amon Thompson is not that
Man,
player.
Austin
So
Reeves can't run
quit
no
bringing up
motherfucking
Austin Reeves.
offense.
Austin Reeves
That nigga go to
won the
another
third
team,
player
that nigga
pick.
gonna turn into a dump truck. Stop.
Austin Reeves won the third player pick. So why are you
Thank you.
comparing Amon to a guy that was undrafted? Why?
Because
That's what
Armand
I
is
thought.
Because y'all think Austin
Nobody,
Reeves
no,
is the
you're trying to sway the
y'all think he
argument.
the savior
We're
of the
talking
damn
about two.
league?
Hold on, Jalen Williams and Amon are lottery picks. That's a fair comparison. Why bring up Austin Reeves? Thank you.
You brought
Shut
him
it
up.
down.
Austin
I
Reeves
didn't bring him up.
Keep it on. Quit moving the goalposts.
You
We're
brought him
talking
up.
about
nigga.
two
You
lottery picks.
brought him up, nigga. You brought him up.
I didn't. No. I didn't bring up
You just
Austin
said
Reeves. Stop
Austin
lying.
Reeves. What are you talking about?
No, nigga, I answered the dude's question. They asked me who would I rather have, Austin Reeves? No, I didn't bring up Austin Reeves.
Up before
I didn't bring him up.
Man, you niggas sorry. Shut up. Just shut up. You know damn well I didn't bring up Austin Reeves. Stop it.
What's wrong with Amen? Why you don't think Amen Thompson can average 20 though? That's all I want to know.
I don't see it.
Because he's
I
not
don't
he's
see
not a
that in
first
his
option.
game. He's a junkyard dog. I don't see that in his game offensively.
Gotcha.
He is.
Did you
He
see
scored.
Kawhi Leonard?
Hold on.
Did you see
Hold on.
Kawhi Leonard?
Okay, hold on. Time out. Where does he score the majority of his baskets at? From doing what?
Around
Dunking from the dunker spot or getting in the lane, jumping over guys with a little bitty floater.
He made some threes. He made some threes too.
That is his. Hold on. I said, where does he score the majority of
He's
his?
still developing his game.
Well, show me the development, and I may change my mind.
Hey, bro, stop talking about my future superstar, man.
I don't give two flips, nigga. I'm still keeping it a buck. Y'all punk ass niggas need to keep it a buck.
I guarantee you, he locked Austin Reeves.
Nigga, them sorry ass Lakers just whoop y'all ass. They just whoop your sorry ass team, man. What did Armand do against the Lakers? Nothing. Got his ass shut down. So I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. That's that L, nigga. And you better hope. Hey, you better hope. You better hope. Hey, that nigga didn't do shit. We just won.
Yeah, he
Austin Reeves shut him
He
down.
did what?
Shut him down, though, is what I'm saying.
And guess what? The only thing you got right in your statement was the L in lock. Because he took the loss, nigga. That's what you got right. He took the loss. Now lock that up.
You really talking too much.
Lock that up. Tell him to go. Hey, tell him to go lock up Dory Finney-Smith and Gabe. Tell him to go lock up Gabe Vincent. Tell him to lock them niggas up.
Hey, Houston, let them niggas win, man. You know how that shit go.
Yeah, you right. They let them win. Did y'all let them win last night?
Nah, we got our ass whooped.
That's what I thought.
Man,
Shut y'all asses up. Shut y'all dumbasses up. Again, I ain't trying to degrade. Hold on. I'm not trying to degrade. I'm not trying.
Where was your ass?
I'm not trying to degrade Armand Thompson. Shut your dumb ass up, Elise. I'm not trying to degrade. I ain't really listening to you. I'm not trying to degrade Armand Thompson, but I think Jalen Williams is a superior player. And guess what? All you numbnuts that's arguing with me think the same.
You said he's a
You already said it. You already said it that he's a better player.
He's been in the league a year.
Just 1 year more. 1 year more.
Right, and Armin Thompson gonna be an all-star next season.
All right.
Armin Thompson will be an all-star next season, bro.
No, he won't.
Okay. Hey, hold on. Time out. Hey, you gonna put some money on that right now, Atlanta?
Yeah, what you want to put on it, nigga?
Whatever. He said for a fact, Armand Thompson. Let's do 500. Let's do 500, nigga. No, let's do 500. That Armand Thompson is an all-star next year.
Nigga, I ain't heard for no.
All right. Hey, write it down, show. Write it down, show. He said he's gonna be an all-star next year.
Show ain't here right now.
Is that what the bet is? That's it.
That's what it is. He's gonna be an all-star.
Okay.
Yep.
Nah, he won't be no all-star.
Okay,
It's
hold
gonna
on.
be
I already know he ain't gonna be no
That's
all-star
gonna
next year.
be that's gonna be
That nigga may be all defense, but he ain't gonna be no all-star next year.
Nah, he won't be no
That's
all-star.
gonna be hard.
Hell
because
no, he's not gonna be no
y'all-
all-star.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you this.
I'll take that 500 too,
Hey,
dumbass
Elder,
nigga.
hey, Elder, if he
You
would
got
have
Luka
started
out there. You
all
got Luka
season
gonna
this
be an
year, he
all-star
probably would
next
have
year.
been an all-star.
Who gonna be an
Man,
all-star
stop,
first?
bro.
Jalen Williams or Aman Thompson?
Stop.
It's
Austin
gonna
Reeves
be
been an
hard for
all-star
Amen to be an
before
all-star
Ahmad Johnson.
because right now Houston got 8 players that average double figures.
Yeah, I know.
They
It's
got
tough.
8
It's
players.
tough. Yeah.
Austin Reeves will be an all-star before he
Everything is about balance. So
Yeah, but the thing is, I'm gonna tell you
No
this
doubt he
right here
will.
though.
Austin Reeves got a better chance than he do.
Hell no.
Ahmad Thompson is the most talked about young player coming up in the league right now.
Right now.
Not true. Not true.
Who
He's the best for Houston. He is Houston's best up and
What
coming
young
player.
player talked about more than Ahmad Thompson? Not even Cade ain't even talked
Shit,
about.
Paulo better. They talk about Paulo more than him. Paulo better than that nigga. Stop it.
No, they don't talk about
They
Paulo
don't
more.
talk about Paulo. Ain't nobody
Bro,
talking
we're
about
not in the circles. Ahmad Thompson's only being talked about because his team is second in the West. That's it. And he's a young player.
That's not true.
And we talk about it.
That's
We gotta hold on.
Nope,
We got a
they not
Houston
talking
channel.
about Jalen Green.
We got a Houston channel. We
ain't
got
talking
a
about
Clippers
Jalen Green.
channel.
Ain't
We got
nobody
Lakers
talking about
channel.
Jalen Green.
That's what we talk about. The league, no. I guarantee this. I guarantee the league got Paulo way rated higher than Ahmad Thompson. Guarantee it.
Yes, sir.
Paulo been in the league
Because of his years in the NBA,
Paulo
bro.
been in the league one extra year. This is his third year.
Okay, let Ahmad get his third year under his belt, and then we'll see where he at.
Okay, we got 500 on it already. No problem. You got him being an all-star.
That's fine.
Because guess what? Paulo was.
Cooper Flag will be an
And
all-star for
so
Ahmad
was
Thompson.
Jalen Williams. So he got to live up to their standard. You're right. I'm glad you called it
Hold on,
like that.
Jalen Williams was an all-star?
Hell yeah, Jalen was an all-star this year.
Yes.
Oh, this year. Oh, he made it. I forgot.
Yeah. Yeah, and he wasn't no right-in. He was supposed to be an
Only
all-star.
because his team was #1 in the West. That's the only.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. That's the only reason he made it.
They had to give him 2 players, bro, because other players deserve to be an all-star too.
You tell me the player in the West that deserved to be an all-star over Jalen Williams. Tell me the player.
Green, he deserved to be an all-star too. So
that's a lie.
Yeah,
that's just a flat-out lie.
Jalen
How in
Green.
the hell are you gonna have the worst? You're gonna have the worst shooting backcourt in the NBA, but you deserve to be an all-star.
Hey, Elder, was Kyrie an all-star?
Bro, what?
No, Kyrie wasn't.
They have Houston has the worst shooting backcourt in the NBA.
Alvaro Sengun was injured, and Jalen Green was still helping them win games, bro. What are you talking about?
Jalen Green shoots 42% from the field.
Kyrie Irving. Yeah, don't say that. Jalen Williams didn't deserve to be no damn all-star.
That's why it's gonna be hard for Ahmad Thompson. You got Kyrie wasn't no all-star. You got Norman Powell wasn't an all-star, man.
Norman Powell,
all-star.
another one. Right.
So y'all hold on. Y'all think Norman Powell deserved it? Hold on. Y'all think Norman Powell deserved it over Jalen Williams?
I do not think that.
Yeah,
no.
Norman Powell deserved it. Norman averaged 23 a game.
Hell no.
Hey, where's Showtime at? Where's Showtime at?
What are we talking about?
Where's Showtime at?
Hey,
Where's Showtime?
Elder.
Where is Showtime? Is Showtime still in here? No, I want to ask an actual Clipper because y'all not Clipper fans. I want to ask an actual Clipper fan if he felt like old boy deserved it more than Jalen Williams.
I'm pretty sure he do.
That's ridiculous. Harden deserved it. Harden deserved it because he ran the Harden kept that team. All old boy does is score. Harden does a little bit of everything, and he runs the show for him. He deserved it way more than the shooter y'all got over there.
Norman Powell is more clutch though.
Norman Powell is not. Norman Powell did not deserve it more than Harden.
Yeah,
just because he was that leading score, that's all he does is score. That's it.
James
right now, hey, guess what? Because if Showtime coming here, guess what he gonna tell you? If Showtime coming here, guess what he gonna tell you? Norman Powell ass can play his ass off the court because his defense is trash. We don't need him on the court because when we losing, it's because of Norman
Easy.
Powell.
This is a bad argument, bro. This is a bad argument, homie.
That is what Showtime is going to tell
What's
you.
a bad argument? What's a bad argument?
This argument that you're making, homie.
But what about Kyrie?
You're my boy,
What
but
about
this is a bad
Kyrie?
argument.
What you mean?
Hold on, y'all. Hold on. The brother said, hold on. The brother said he had a bad. Who had a bad argument? I want to hear the bad argument.
Elise got a bad argument.
Oh yeah, he does.
That Norman Powell deserved to be over him. Come on, man.
Not even close, bro.
You
Not even close.
want to talk about Norman Powell? Why you not talking about Kyrie Irving?
He didn't deserve it over Jalen Williams.
Field goal percentage and 3-point percentage and free throw percentage was higher than James Harden, bro.
Hold on.
He still didn't deserve it over him.
Hold on, Elise. Showtime answered your question, Elder. He put it in the chat. It's right there. Said J-Dub should have made it over Norm and Harden as the MVP of the Clippers.
Wow.
That's a fact. Without Harden, the Clippers wouldn't be irrelevant. They wouldn't be relevant right now. Harden kept them in the race while Kawhi was out.
So where would they be without Norman Powell then this year?
Harden kept them in the race. Powell is good. Powell is good, but Powell's defense is trash.
Hold on.
So James Harden defense is good?
Hold on.
Better than Powell's. Way better than Powell's.
Hold on. Y'all must know basketball. No, bro. I'm not saying Jalen Williams shouldn't make the All-Star team. Because James Harden is the MVP of the Clippers. Let's not get confused. He's the MVP, not Norman Powell.
Thank you.
What? Come on, man.
You don't know basketball. If you think
James Harden over Zubac? Over Zubac?
Yeah. Easy, chill, bro.
Hey, Leezy.
How many games has James Harden lost you, though?
Zubac needs Harden to get him the ball, sir. Zubac needs Harden to get him the ball.
You can throw Zubac the ball in the post, and he's going to.
Who's going to throw it to him? Who's going to throw it to him?
Ben Simmons can get it to him.
Harden is going to be the one to throw it to him.
Come on, man.
Well, Zubac, here's the thing, though. Zubac going to ball. He going to ball regardless, but James Harden,
that's the MVP.
Get the ball. And then he made sure.
Hold on. Who getting offensive rebounds? Who leading the league? Who leading the motherfucking league in offensive rebounds, bro? That's not James Harden. That's not James Harden, bro.
Without James Harden, hold on a second. G Money. Without James Harden, would the Clippers be in the position they in right now?
Yes.
You capping, bro. You don't know basketball. How you gonna tell me?
They would be.
Oh wow.
They would be.
Oh wow.
If they would have kept, Kevin Porter
Go
Jr.
look at them games James Harden didn't play. We got ran off the court. What are you
talking
about?
If they would have kept Kevin
That's why I wanted a real Clippers fan here. I ain't got to make the argument. Jalen Williams was a totally deserved All-Star. It wasn't on no fluke. It wasn't just because he was on the number one team.
If
He
Wiggins
deserved
could be
to be an
All-Star,
All-Star.
he could be an All-Star. Come on, homie.
If Wiggins could be an All-Star, why can't Norman Powell be an All-Star?
If Wiggins could
was
be
an All-Star
He don't do what
starter.
Williams do.
Jalen Williams could be an
Wiggins
All-Star,
was an
bro. Come on,
All-Star
man.
starter, bro. He didn't deserve to be an All-Star starter. He just probably deserved to be a reserve.
Come on, man.
Look, check this out, bro. Check this out.
Come on.
I'm not saying. Look,
Jalen
Williams should have been an All-Star based off Oklahoma City, no one seed, and best team in the NBA. So
and best defense.
Because look, just like the Cavs, I'm cool with them giving Mobley and Darius Garland.
They've had the number one defense all year.
All-Star nods because they the number one. They earned it. You know, based off of over the years, we saw Atlanta 60-win team. They had 4 All-Stars, including Kyle Korver. So how can you not say that Jalen Williams should be an All-Star? They at least should have 2 All-Stars. Now, as far as like knowing Powell, I thought Powell was in the conversation. I can say the same for Zubac. But you ain't nobody finna come up here and tell me James Harden ain't been the MVP of the Clippers. Because Kawhi only played 34 games. Kawhi playing absolute out of his mind. But I gotta understand something. Kawhi ain't start getting to it takes Kawhi Leonard like 25 games when he coming back from an injury. It takes him like 25 to get to that level. Most of the year been James Harden though, bro.
How many games have y'all won with Kawhi?
I predicted. Well, we've been winning a whole lot. Kawhi Leonard Player of the Week, by the way. I predicted.
Good plug.
Well, you're not really saying that, James, man. I predicted we would win the game. If we went out,
you take Kawhi out. If Kawhi sit home, the next 3 games y'all gonna be in the play-in.
Okay, well, at the end of the day, the game's.
But if Harden sit home, y'all still win.
Before Kawhi Leonard
That's
came
not
back,
true, homie.
That's true. That's very
That's
true.
not true. That's not true, homie.
Yes, it is.
Before Kawhi Leonard played, we was the 6th seed. What are you talking about?
Yeah. I say right now, these last 4 games y'all got, if you set Harden down and play and give Kawhi the ball more, y'all will win every game. But
I don't agree with that. I don't think so. I disagree.
That's not true. That's
I
not true.
disagree. Ain't no
All
way
I
in hell
want
they
to
win
know
all
is how many games James Harden lost this year in clutch.
I definitely disagree with that. They got a better chance winning. They got a better chance winning with Kawhi missing games than James.
No.
So can I ask this question? Why didn't Jalen Green get an All-Star nod if they was a top 3 team all season, bro? I don't get it.
Okay, because he ain't played better than Jalen Williams.
He ain't played better than nobody. The dude shoots 42%, bro.
Okay.
Stop it. He shoots 42%. He's the poster child for inconsistency. That's what he is.
Bro, their award is
To
Coach of the Year.
me,
That's
if
it.
anybody should have made it, if anybody should have made it over Houston,
Steph
it should have
Curry
been
3-point
Fangman.
percentage higher than that dude's regular field goal percentage. Stop it, bro.
Their award is Coach of the Year.
Jalen Green? What he shoot?
Steph had no All-Star year in the beginning,
Jalen
bro.
Green,
Hey, again, that's Steph Curry though. That shit happens sometimes.
Like to be fair though, Jalen Green, the first 3-4 months wasn't playing better than
I bet Steph Curry
Williams.
numbers still
So
better than Jalen Green. I guarantee it. Even
like
in
I
an
said,
off
man,
season.
at the end of the day, A-Man Thompson gonna be the best player on the Rockets, man. I'm sticking to that, bro.
That's fine. Go back to you, Elise. I guarantee, if you go look right now, Steph Curry in a down year at 36 years old is still having a better season than Jalen Green.
You as a Warrior fan really think Jalen Green should have made it over Steph Curry, homie?
Hell no.
I think Jalen Green should have got an All-Star nod, bro.
Should Jalen Green? Hold on. Should Jalen Green have made it? Hold on.
Should come off.
I'm gonna tell y'all.
Should Jalen Green have made it over Sengun?
Say, man, why is you so about my big brother?
I think he should have made it over Sengun because Sengun was injured, bro. So his numbers.
Rockets, man. Everything that come up, you got to put the Rockets in this shit, bro.
Hey, yeah, got
Atlanta, you see what time it is, man.
Why is you so infatuated with the Rockets, man? Everything got to be compared to Jalen Green, Thompson. Oh, listen to that, man. Talk about
I don't know.
That's
That's
Elise that brought Jalen Green up.
No,
He threw him in that.
We was talking about who should
and nobody else thinks he should. You got Houston Rockets fans in here, and they not advocating for him to be an All-Star. Why are you?
Hey, show. I gotta tell everybody.
I got you.
Hey,
go ahead, Herm.
Go ahead. What you say, Herm? Herm, what you say?
I gotta say it now. I gotta tell everybody about my big brother, Pastor, man. You know, he always had a big imagination. You know what I'm saying? He's a little more creative than others. So he coming with this assertion about Jalen Williams being the number one, thinking about his so-called capabilities of being it. But I'm here to tell my big brother and tell y'all others that believe his ass right now. Man, that nigga is not capable of being a number one player, man. It's not, that nigga ain't built like that. That nigga you didn't see the potential in there like you saw in the James Harden and other players that we could go down the line talking about. That nigga is not reliable because when the pressure was on in the playoffs in the second round, this nigga couldn't even cook PJ Washington. And you mean to tell me he's a number one, got potential to be a number one, and he couldn't cook PJ Washington's ass? That nigga is not a number one, will never be a number one. He's getting the opportunities that he's getting because that motherfucker got the best scorer in the game, SGA, on his damn team. Other than that,
but I'm trying to figure out when you talk about
like a Shaq apologist.
When you talk about a number one, are you talking about the league? Hold on. I'm just trying to figure out what it. Are you talking about the number one player on the championship team or just the leading scorer?
I said a number one. Because Harden didn't never go be a number one on a championship team. I said if Jalen Williams, not Green, I'm sorry. If Jalen Williams left, I see him being a number one on the team. That's all I said.
But look, y'all, he never
just like I saw Harden.
Good as James Harden.
Hold on, bro. I never said he would be good as Harden. I said, just like I saw Harden when he was on Oklahoma City as a number one, I see the same with Jalen. That's what I said. I didn't say he was going to be greater than Harden or on Harden's level. I said he would be a number one. He
Number
shows
one.
skill. He shows
Meaning that
skills to
he
be
could be the
a
main
number
guy.
one is a guy that can
Like
lead
Devin
his team.
Booker. Like Devin Booker. Is Devin
Yes,
Booker a
and
number
Devin
one?
Booker's a number one. And guess
like
what he
Devin
did?
Booker. Okay,
Devin
there you
Booker
go.
led his team to the NBA Finals.
He ain't on Devin Booker.
No.
I think he's definitely on Devin Booker level. I think Jalen Williams. I think Jalen Williams.
I don't even like Booker.
Okay, hold on a second. Hold on. Time out.
Not better than Booker.
What does Devin Booker do better than Jalen Williams?
Shoot.
You may want to go relook at that, sir.
And I ain't got to relook shit.
Because he doesn't.
Because Jalen Williams don't know where to shoot the attempts Devin Booker shoot.
Jalen Williams shoots the ball better than Devin Booker, bro. Stop.
He's a better shot creator, better scorer.
Hey,
okay.
He's
no problem.
Chris Middleton.
I don't agree with that. Hey, I don't agree with you, Elise, but I'll give you that. I don't agree. I don't agree.
You don't think that Booker is a better scorer than Jalen Williams?
No, I don't, bro.
That's his ceiling, ain't it?
Serious, bro?
That's his ceiling, ain't it?
Yep.
Man, them niggas ain't even finna make the playoffs.
That's his ceiling, bro.
Hey, Pastor. We figured it out. His ceiling is Chris Middleton, man. That's his ceiling, bro.
Y'all have lost y'all ever-loving mind. And again, y'all act like that's a Chris Middleton's a perennial all-star.
No, I'm serious.
But that is definitely not. Because guess what? Chris Middleton didn't make the all-star team his third year in the league. Chris Middleton ain't averaging.
But Chris Middleton at his best is a more complete basketball player than goddamn Jalen Williams.
Hold on, what year did Chris Middleton make the All-Star team, Elder?
2021.
That was it?
I think so.
I thought he had like 3 All-Stars though.
He may got 3. I'm thinking about Chris Middleton at his
I
best.
think he made it a couple years.
But when I think about Chris Middleton as his best, is late in games, the Bucks could rely on giving Chris Middleton the ball. And Chris Middleton can take
that's
them home.
true though. That was true.
You can't do that with Jalen.
He's in his third year, homie.
I don't give a damn. What Pastor is saying, he's capping right now. He's not a nigga that you can rely on, man. He's not a nigga that you can rely on. Pastor is capping right now.
Hey, Jalen Williams is a really good basketball player, but a number one, I don't know. He could probably be a number one on a weak ass team. Not no team that got like playoff and championship aspirations. He can't be a number one on that type of squad. But that's not saying a lot. You get a garbage ass team, anybody can be a number one on a garbage team. Like, you know what I'm saying?
He's nowhere near the level of Devin Booker, man. It's not even close. And I don't even like Devin Booker. I think Devin Booker.
I don't like
Devin Booker can dribble and some more shit, but he's not on the level of Devin Booker. Teams don't game plan for Jalen Williams like they do for a Devin Booker.
That's true.
You might have a 2-page report on Jalen Williams, but it's a 20-page on Devin Booker though. Man, look, man, don't nobody think about no damn Jalen Williams. All teams thinking about
I don't like Booker though, bro.
How can we neutralize? How can we neutralize SGA and make the other niggas beat us? Because we don't believe in the other niggas and beating us. That's the game plan for OKC. Let the other niggas beat us, and 9 times out of 10, they not. So what the Lakers were doing, they were double teaming him, got the ball out his goddamn hands. What them other niggas do?
Jalen Williams didn't do that. He didn't even do that well against the Warriors this year. Jalen Williams ain't
we will be seeing a mid-20 score is what we'll be seeing. That's what we'll be seeing. I guarantee you.
Hey, the Cougars about to win a championship tonight.
Would have went to a sorry team.
Shout out
we
to
will be
Houston.
seeing
Shout
a
out
mid.
to
Oh yeah, shout out to Houston, baby. Yes, sir.
Everybody want to ignore the fact
Sampson
that this man is shot.
Yeah, Kelvin need one. He need one.
You talk about college, Atlanta.
Kelvin Sampson needs a championship to secure his legacy, though, bro. That's a
Go Cougars, nigga.
Coach. Go Cougars for damn sure.
Well, good luck to y'all Houston Cougars tonight. Hope y'all get your ass beat.
Just a hater, nigga.
Hey, Coach, to win
Just a hater because your sorry ass Auburn type.
You don't want a black coach?
No, I don't even. I'm being funny messing with the Houston people. That's all. I don't even watch college basketball. I don't even watch college basketball.
Man, you was just talking about college basketball the other day, man.
I said I don't watch it. I talked about it, but I don't watch it.
See what I'm saying?
Somebody asked me what I did. I did fill out a
Elder, what
bracket.
seed y'all gonna finish with? Elder, what seed the Lakers gonna finish with?
Probably third. They'll stay third. They'll stay third.
They gonna stay pat.
Yeah. They'll stay third. Yeah. They
Who
got
y'all
too much
to
of a
finish the
lead.
season out? Who y'all got? Y'all got OKC tomorrow. Who else? Houston.
You got Dallas, Houston, and Portland.
Houston.
We got 4 games still. We still got 4
y'all
games.
play Portland too? We got 4 too.
Yeah. We got Oklahoma City, Dallas, Houston, and Portland. So
we can go 2.
They'll win at least 2 of them. They'll win at least 2 of them games and secure the third seed. They got a 2-game lead on the 3rd seed right now. So plus the tiebreaker. They got the tiebreaker over all those teams.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, the top 3 is pretty much secure.
Yeah, it is. So, and if I'm Oklahoma City, I make sure the Lakers are 3rd seed. I don't want them falling to 4th.
Right
Ain't
now,
nobody running from y'all,
are
man.
in 6.
Ain't nobody running from y'all.
We are Elise.
Yeah,
I ain't saying nothing about running.
Who would you rather play though? In the
Just
first
said,
round?
Elder, you
All
want
the
to make
teams.
sure that we don't play them.
If I'm Oklahoma City,
Nigga,
what I
nigga,
think
we gonna play the
was
Lakers,
it.
bro.
You just said
I didn't say nothing
I'm
about.
not scared of the Lakers.
I said if I'm Oklahoma City, and I see how bad the matchup is with the Lakers, I want to play them in the finals, not in the second round. And if I can help
why
them
you want to play them when
do
you
that,
tired?
I'm gonna
When
do
you're
it.
more tired. I'd rather play them in the second round when I'm more fresh.
And I don't know.
Even if Denver
Finals,
fall,
I ain't looking at it like that. I ain't looking at it like that.
Because you don't know how to look at it.
I ain't looking at it like that. No, I do not look at it. Most championship teams get better as they go. They don't think about tired. They get better as they go. If you're a championship team, that's why you want them
every
later.
human being gets tired, bro.
Most teams,
even if Denver
most
fall,
teams that get
Minnesota got an
upset.
easy
Hey, guess
schedule,
what?
so they probably
Most
gonna
teams that
on
get
your
upset
team
in the
only
first
that
round.
don't get tired.
even if
Whatever,
Denver
bro.
fall behind us,
I get it, bro.
Minnesota's probably gonna
We
pass
know why
us.
he don't get
Clippers
tired.
already in front of
When
us.
you taking them
but I still think we're gonna be the
EPOs, you don't
6th
get
seed.
tired. You know what I'm saying?
We can move.
Now,
We have potential to move up though.
what
to
you
the
need
4th.
to be concerned with,
Nah, bro,
Lanny,
because I
is
don't think we
first
got no
off your team
tiebreakers.
making it out the first round. Because you better hope your team don't
Those
have to play
teams still
nobody
gotta
like Golden
win.
State or the Clippers. You better hope that they don't have to play nobody like Golden State or
I
the
really
Clippers.
ain't worried about no old teams. I really ain't.
Yeah, you right. You right. Good. Because
about
we'll
no
see.
old
Hey,
teams.
we'll see you. Hey, we'll
Come
see you
on,
second
come
round.
on, Atlantean.
We'll see you second round, and we'll see how much you're not worried. We'll see. Because that's what I want. I want
I want to see
Houston
y'all. I like the
2, and I
matchup.
want the Lakers
I
3.
like the
And then
matchup.
when we both
like that
advance, I
matchup.
want to see Houston in the
I
second
like the
round.
matchup, and then you
We
got
can whoop the
LeBron and
Lakers
Luka
ass too.
on the same team. You know they both
Jimmy
soft.
Butler's been
They
playing
both
Yeah, you right.
soft.
And
possum.
They both
we
cry.
can't play defense either,
I ain't
bro.
gonna
I
They
ain't gonna lie.
soft,
I ain't gonna lie.
So
they
when
I
it
ain't
get
gonna lie.
slow,
real
and they don't
Elise.
play
physical, they gonna
defense.
start
The
crying,
Lakers
bro.
done secured an
Yep,
easy
you
route.
right.
You
You
know what's
right.
gonna happen.
The
Austin
Lakers
Reeves
just
the
secured an
toughest
easy
player on
route.
your
That's what I
team.
wanted to secure, bro. The third spot. The third
Hold
spot.
on. The brother that just said the Lakers gonna have an easy route. Hold on, brother. Is Houston an easy route?
Yeah,
Hell no.
everybody
I'm
consider us
asking the
easy
brother
right
that
now
just said it. I'm
till
trying to
we
hear
run
his
through
I'm
y'all
answer.
saying
stuff.
a
He
young
said,
man.
hold
You know,
on, can I get the brother
Atlantean.
to
No offense.
respond?
No offense, homie. No offense, Atlantean. But you know, you got a young team, homie. They got to learn some stuff. Luka just came from the NBA Finals.
No, but they got veterans though,
So
who won
Houston,
Elise, you
NBA
being biased right now, bro.
Houston,
You being
Houston
biased.
is an
LeBron
easy
James ain't
route.
No, I'm
losing to
not.
the Houston
I'm not,
Rockets,
bro.
bro.
I'm not.
LeBron James
Email
ain't losing to the
Joker
Houston
went to an
Rockets.
NBA Finals, bro. JJ Redick never went to an NBA Finals, bro.
We got the better defense. We got the better depth,
Jeff Green
and we
won an
got the better
NBA
coaching.
Bro, they
Finals.
got Luka Doncic and LeBron James,
Fred
homie.
VanVleet won an
They
NBA
awesome. Come on,
Finals.
bro.
Hey, bro.
That's
Hey, them
experience, bro, in
microwave
my
teams.
opinion.
The microwave teams never win championships, bro. They just came together this year. Them
Yeah, you
teams
They
right.
got
never win
LeBron and
championships.
Luka. That's
They
it.
never
Yeah.
make it to the finals.
Hey, Atlantean. Guess who else never wins
LeBron and
championships?
Luka.
Young
Ain't nobody
teams.
won no championships
I
up
ain't
in
never
here.
seen a young team win a
don't really.
championship.
I ain't got us as championship contenders right now. I mean, they
What you
got
got?
to get to the.
Hold on. What you got? You
They
got
got
them
to
going
get
to
to
the
the
West. Hold
Western
on.
Conference. They got to get to the Western Conference
Listen,
Finals before
Rockets
I
got to
can.
get past the
Before I feel like
Timberwolves.
they championship
If they
contenders,
go
they
Do
got
up
to
you
against
show
the
me.
have them
Timberwolves.
getting to the Western Conference Finals this year? Yes or no?
It could go either way. I don't know.
That's what I
I don't
thought.
know.
That's what I thought.
If Rockets see Denver or the Timberwolves in the first round, it's gonna be a long night.
We ain't gonna see Denver, man. We ain't gonna
Denver
see
could
Denver.
You
fall
might
that
see the
far. Denver
Timberwolves.
could fall
You
that
might
far. I
see the
don't think they will, but
Timberwolves.
they could. You got what? 4 teams with the same record?
I mean, I wouldn't want to see Joker in the
Yeah.
first round.
Yeah.
You got
I
four
wouldn't want to
teams
see
with the
Joker.
same record.
But
They all got 30 team all.
I got more respect for the Denver
47
Nuggets than
and
I do for the
32.
Lakers.
Yeah, I bet you do.
I watched
I thought you weren't. Hey, I thought you weren't scared of nobody.
I watched
I thought
Denver
you
kick
weren't
the
scared of
Lakers'
nobody.
ass for the how many? Like 10
I
times
thought you
straight.
wasn't scared of
I
nobody.
watched
I don't
Denver
care
kick
who
the
we
Lakers'
play. It
ass
don't
like
even
10
matter
times
to me,
straight.
nigga. We gonna
I
show
I
got
up.
more
thought you
respect
weren't.
for
Hey,
Denver
guess
than the
what?
Lakers.
Hey, who did the Lakers when the Lakers won their last title? Who did they beat in the Western Conference Finals?
I got more respect for Denver than I do for the Lakers
Can
right now.
somebody answer that question,
Denver
please?
beat these
When the
guys like
Lakers won their last championship in
15,
2020, who
14
did they
out of
beat in the
last
Western
15
Conference
times.
Finals?
Y'all ain't
Can
on
somebody
Denver.
answer that for me, please?
Y'all ain't on Denver.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Was
With
it
Jamal
Houston?
Murray, with Jokic. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
When was that?
Oh, you talking about the bubble? Oh,
You talking about the
forgot all
bubble,
about that
nigga?
damn bubble,
There,
bro.
yeah.
Stop it.
You talking about
Yeah.
five
You
years
stop
ago?
counting
You
in
talking
those
about
long
5
ass
years ago,
championship,
before they
bro.
won the championship.
Nigga, it was no pressure
Yeah,
playing in
you
that
just
old weak
talking to be
ass
talking. See,
AAU
that's what I
game,
be
bro.
saying.
Stop it.
Oh, hey, I would have loved for one of y'all teams to win the bubble and hear y'all lying, hypocritical
That's
ass
why.
niggas talk
That was
about how
5
Hey,
great the
it's
years
bubble
only
ago,
was
made
and
for
all
though.
this
us to
shit.
win
Now
it.
They not the
It's
same
only
team
made for a
anymore.
fake ass
a
nigga
bad
to win
chip
that
because
type of
LeBron won.
championship. Stop it.
It's only a bad championship
It's
because
only
LeBron won
made
it.
for
You
one
hoe ass
person to win
niggas.
that type of
Y'all
ring,
niggas
and
some
that's
hoes
who
when
you
it
got on
comes
your team, bro.
to keeping it real with basketball.
Nobody else wanted
Stop
to
it,
win
man.
that fake ass championship, nigga.
Yeah, watch out. What?
Talk about.
And I don't think. Hey, I don't even think Blake's gonna win. I don't. But if they did, boy, I could hear these hoe ass niggas now. I could hear them. Oh, they
Well,
gave
hey,
it to him. These niggas
hey,
shot 50
they
free
already
throws.
in the playoff contention.
Da.
They shouldn't
I
even
can
be in the
hear it
playoff contention. Shit, with they fucking weak ass.
already.
You right. We
See,
shouldn't be
listen
in
to
the
this nigga
playoff
talking.
picture. Just
This
like
nigga talking.
the Warriors shouldn't be there.
40, motherfucking 45 fucking free throws a
Look,
game.
the
Yeah.
Warriors shouldn't be there. The Warriors
Nah,
shouldn't
we
be
right
there.
where we need to be. We exactly
Y'all
where
had
we
to go
need.
get. Y'all had to go get old
Easy.
weak
Hey,
Jimmy.
Easy.
Yeah, we made a
Hey,
trade.
Easy.
We
Why
made a
your
trade.
team? Hey, Easy.
We made a trade.
Hey, Easy.
Yeah.
Why'd your team shoot more free throws than the Lakers when we played y'all the other day then?
Because Steph Curry got fouled, he was unguardable.
Yeah,
Because he
shut
was
your dumb
crying.
ass up, Elise.
He was
Shut your
crying.
dumb ass up. That
That's
free
what it
throw
was.
shit is bullshit. That crying ass Golden State, crying ass
What
Clipper,
crying
and
shit?
crying
Steph
ass
Curry don't
Houston
get no
fans
free
put
throws,
out
nigga.
there.
What are you talking
All
about?
you
So
crying ass niggas
one
crying.
game where that nigga get free throws and you
He
Crying
crying
didn't
like
get
a
no
ass
bitch.
shot
niggas.
last
Shut up,
night
nigga.
neither. He didn't
Shut
get
your
no
Crying
shot
ass
ass
last
up.
night
niggas.
neither.
What you talking about?
He
Crying
didn't
We
get no
ass
win
shot
without
niggas,
last
all
man.
night.
that shit, nigga. We win
Us-
without all that fake
Hey,
ass shit,
bro,
nigga.
free throws are a
Shut
part of the
your ass
game.
up, nigga.
Free
We don't
throws
need to
are a
get
part of
100
the
free
game.
throws. We don't
The
need
Free
to get
throws
100
are a
free
part of the
throws to
game.
win
the
a
greatest
We
game,
don't
nigga.
shooters of
either.
all
The
We
time
don't
didn't
need
goddamn
to
even hit
get
the
100 free
3-point.
throws to
self-proclaimed
win a game, nigga.
Whole ass
We
niggas.
don't need to
Elise,
flop.
Y'all some
Elise,
whole
We don't
ass
need to
niggas,
flop
man.
every
Elise.
motherfucking
It's
play
no
we
point
get,
to
nigga.
go
What you
back and
talking
forth.
about?
We
We
finna
don't need
play
to do
these
all that
niggas in the first
flopping
round.
shit, nigga. You
Elise,
said
Greatest
it's no
what?
shooter of
point to
all
going back
time
and
only
forth.
get 3 points.
Hey,
We
Golden
finna
State
play
may
these
play
niggas in the first
us.
round.
You said
The
what?
Yeah,
greatest
y'all may
shooter
have
of
to play the
We
all
Lakers
finna
in the
play
first
time
these
round.
niggas in
scored
the
3
first round,
points.
so it's no point in
I
I
bet
don't
that
give
arguing.
a
man
It's here
fuck
had
to
you.
play
who we
out.
play, nigga. We gonna smack
Nigga,
any
the
one of
Lakers,
them
nigga,
niggas.
we the
Period.
sixth seed. So we gonna
Fuck
play
the
the
Lakers,
Lakers.
nigga. We gonna whoop that ass. Period.
Yeah, but you better hope Curry shoot more than 3 points, or you gonna be crying.
Oh no, I ain't worried about that.
You know
You'll
that's
be
an
crying
anomaly,
like you
homie.
was last
Not at
night. You was
all.
crying.
I ain't gonna
Homie,
We don't.
cry.
he
I
Hey,
had
we
wasn't
don't
even
back-to-back
have no
crying.
30-point
Amon Thompson.
I
games.
wasn't
He had
crying
We don't
last
back-to-back
have.
night.
30-point games.
We don't have the
Hey,
greatest
who
young player
cried
in the
last
game in
night? I
Amon
didn't cry. I
Thompson. We
said
don't have
Houston
him.
whooped our ass, nigga. I don't cry.
We don't.
Yeah,
We
but
don't.
y'all,
We don't
Whooped
have
yeah,
their
him.
but
ass.
y'all,
Period.
yeah,
That
but
shit
You
y'all,
didn't
saw
y'all
make
do
Houston
y'all do got Austin Reeves.
I
though.
keep it 100.
Man, you still bringing
Keep
up
it
Amen
100,
Thompson,
nigga.
man.
You saw
keep it
Houston
100
whoop
on
who at?
mine.
Reeves.
Who did Houston beat last
Oh,
night?
that nigga shit going out. He said he saw Houston whoop somebody's ass. Who he talking about?
You scared of us, nigga? They bullied us. They whooped our ass last night. Period.
Oh yeah, they beat you now. They beat
scared of
Kerry.
Armin
That's the one they beat. They took Kerry on the outside and whipped him.
No free. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. We got our ass beat from the beginning of the game to the end of the fucking game. Period.
Nigga, it was
Get
the
used to
third
that.
game on the fourth night, nigga. What the
Get
fuck did you
used to
expect,
that.
nigga? You
I
got an
don't want to
old
hear no
team.
excuses.
You niggas
Get used to
overreact
that.
over one game.
Ain't nobody say shit when the Lakers had freaking 4 games in 5 nights. Nobody said a word.
Hey,
Nigga,
I don't want to hear it.
I gave you a
it ain't
pass
the
then.
person that
Elder,
won't
I
get
gave you a
that.
pass. I
That's
told you
basketball,
we
bro.
needed that
Sometimes you
win.
get
That's
your
the only
ass
reason we won. It's the same thing.
Sometimes you get your
That-
ass
Houston
whooped,
needed
bro.
to
That's how the
prove.
game
Houston
goes
got a
sometimes.
tough schedule ahead. They
You feel
needed
me?
that win.
Because we
Yeah, I
beat
agree.
Houston already 3
They
times.
trying to lock up the second
We
seed.
already whooped
Houston
their
trying
ass
to
3
lock up the
times, so
second
I'm not
seed.
worried about that.
So, hey,
Yeah.
guess what? I think one of the best games of the year gonna be tomorrow when Houston play the Clippers. That's gonna or whatever. Wednesday.
Without Steph Curry.
Wednesday.
Period.
That's gonna be a really good game because both of those teams really need that win. Because Houston ain't got the second seed locked up yet. They ain't got it locked up yet.
Elise, you need to worry about when his playoff
Houston,
Jimmy
it's
finna
not
show
locked up yet.
Worried about
They
who?
don't have the second.
You need to
Houston
worry about
doesn't
when
have the
playoff
second
Jimmy
seed.
gonna
like
show up.
3.5 games ahead, man. It's locked.
They need one more game.
We like 3 games ahead, bro. Ain't nobody
They
catching
need
us.
one more game. That's all.
That's all.
When
But they
count,
still
Jimmy
got to go
turned
get it.
He turned his shit all the way
I
off.
bet they don't get it. I bet they don't get it against the Clippers.
Hey,
Come on,
even if we
man.
don't win one more game, we stop. We probably still gonna be.
I don't want the
number
second
2.
seed. I prefer the third seed.
Nah, if
Yeah,
Houston,
I
if
prefer the
Houston
third.
You be running. You ducking. So who you
Houston lose
ducking?
out, man, they're
No,
gonna
I'm
drop
just.
all the way down
I
to
like
the
where the
5th seed.
Lakers at right now.
Who you ducking though?
Ain't no. I mean, think about it. Y'all gonna have a
You
cream
ducking
puff
the
in the
Clippers,
first.
ain't you? You
Y'all
ducking the
gonna
Yeah, the
Clippers.
Clippers. We may play the Clippers.
The Clippers are the 5th seed, y'all.
Yeah,
you
we
scared
may
of
play
Kawhi.
the Clippers.
They're not.
You
They're not
scared
gonna
of
play the.
Kawhi,
They're not
nigga.
gonna play the
Lakers,
Clippers.
I ain't ducking
Yeah,
none of
you
those. I'm
scared of
not
Kawhi
ducking
because
none of those teams.
LeBron ain't gonna. That shit ain't gonna
They
work
so
with
scared
It's
Kawhi.
like a
of
home game for the Lakers. If we play the
Nigga.
Clippers, that's like a home game. We're gonna pack the stadiums.
Nigga,
They're not gonna
Jackson,
play the
nigga,
Clippers,
Zubac
man.
is gonna murder
Hey,
you
the
niggas in summer.
Lakers pack every stadium. Wherever they go, it's like a home game. You know that.
Yeah, if we play the
The
Even
Clippers,
when they go to
Lakers
Houston,
got
even
travel.
when they
The
go to
Lakers
Houston,
gonna
they
play
got
Golden
more Laker
State.
fans there than Houston fans. Stop it.
Man, you crazy as hell, nigga. Ain't no more Lakers fans out here than what are you talking about? You must don't know what this is, nigga.
Y'all go see him play in Houston. Watch it. Well, they don't play. They had to be in the playoffs because his last game in LA. And you go when the
Elise,
Lakers score, you
I
go hear that big
thought you
ass
was gonna
roar in
come
the
up in
crowd.
here and say
Y'all
that the
gonna be
Rockets
like,
beat
God
us because they
damn, is they
wanted
at home? Is
Lakers
them
Warriors
niggas
in the
at
first
home?
round.
What the
Nigga, this
hell?
ain't Indiana, nigga. This ain't Indiana. We put it home.
Wait
I thought you was
till
gonna come
it,
up in
y'all. I'm
here
gonna
and
show
say that
y'all
they
too.
let the
Watch. I'm
Rockets
gonna
beat
show
us
y'all.
because they want the
It'd
Lakers
be a
Warriors in the
ton of
first
damn
round.
Laker fans at every
Nah.
game.
Hey, the seeding gonna be what
Man,
it's
that
gonna
be
be.
Braun fans, man.
Long as they got
Them niggas
LeBron
be
and Steph
coming
in
from
the playoffs,
other cities,
that's the
man.
win for the NBA. So it don't matter where they seed.
Look, y'all better hope Dallas don't get to that 8th seed and upset Oklahoma City.
Dallas ain't doing shit.
Ain't no real
Dallas
Lakers.
ain't doing
Y'all
that.
better hope they don't upset them.
The
Ain't been
Clippers
no
They're not
real
might.
doing
Lakers
nothing.
since
It was like that last year
Clippers
when
might in the
Phoenix
second
beat
round.
Minnesota. Phoenix beat Minnesota
Dallas
all the
coast.
games in the regular season and got their ass
Hey,
swept
Elder, the
last year
West is
against
wide open,
Minnesota.
so
That
you
doesn't
should
mean
be more
anything.
confident in your team, bro.
Regular season don't mean
I have.
nothing.
What do you
I'm
mean?
telling
Hold on, brother. Hold on,
The
y'all.
West is wide
Hold
open.
on,
The West is
hold on.
wide open,
Hey,
Elder.
brother, what do you mean I should have more confidence in my team?
I'm just saying the West is wide open. You acting like OKC is just gonna beat y'all.
I didn't
That's
say
not even
that.
given.
Elder
I didn't.
retired.
Hold on. What is this brother listening to? Did I not
you. No,
say
you
Elder, I'm
that
talking
the
about this
Lakers?
said you
conversation
Did I
right
don't
not? Hold
think
now.
the
on. Did I
Lakers
not?
gonna win,
Hold
bro.
on,
That's what you
Elise.
said.
Hold on, Elise. Did I not say that the Lakers is a bad matchup for Oklahoma City,
Yeah, but you
and the
said
Lakers
you would
can
pick
beat them?
you say you would pick them though.
That's out of honor for a team that won 64 games, bro. Probably gonna finish with 66 wins,
I'm
65
not gonna
wins.
pick. I don't care how many games they won. They
Well,
ain't
that's
proved
fine.
nothing.
Hey, bro.
I
I'm
mean, we
just
know
saying
that
if it
LeBron, man.
happened today,
We know that
my
No,
already.
statement
gonna
was
pick.
if they're playing each other today, I would pick Oklahoma City to win the thing. That ain't just honoring the Lakers. The Oklahoma City's been a better team
LeBron
than
Mac
them.
gonna pick the Lakers to beat everybody.
Yeah,
I'm
Brontards don't care. They don't care about
No,
nothing. They're gonna go with LeBron no
I'm not
matter who
just a
he playing.
LeBron fan. I'm not just that stupid. I just seen what happened last night. If them
And you
guys
think what
if they didn't want to play
So,
last night, why did they sit them
so
players
you
down?
going for?
You
So
can't
we
let
going
one
for one
game.
game
You can't
now?
let one
I don't
game
believe the
tell you
Lakers are
everything.
27 points better than
one
Oklahoma City.
game. I'm going off one game because
I
if
do
they
not
didn't
believe
want to play,
the
they should have
Lakers are
sat down.
27 points better than Oklahoma City. I
They
don't
did.
believe
They
it.
No,
didn't
not
play.
27, not
OKC
27
didn't
points.
play last night. They didn't really play that much.
Just
They didn't play their normal.
just say if the Lakers
So
only
how
hit
you
15 threes.
take one game over a full season sample size?
That's what they do.
I don't
That's
get
what they
that.
Because
do.
I ain't
they
gonna
didn't
do
play the
that.
That's what
Lakers for
they
full
do,
That's what
season.
Reese.
LeBron fans do. I don't
That's
do
what
Hey
the
that.
homie,
LeBron fans
hey,
do.
I'm
I
gonna
just said
honor
that
what
OKC.
Oklahoma City did.
I think OKC gonna do the same thing they did last year.
I know it's not an option, but if the Lakers had to play them in the first round, I would give the advantage to Oklahoma City. If they had to play in the first round. But guess what? If they play in the Western Conference Final,
come back and talk about them.
If they play in the Western Conference Final, after me watching 2 rounds of playoffs, I may think the Lakers can beat them. I gotta see. But I ain't gonna disrespect
they don't
a
make it to the
65-win
final
team.
and they get upset by anybody
I'm
else.
not gonna disrespect a 65-win team that way. I ain't finna do it, and I'm not finna judge them. I'm not finna judge them on
LeBron
2 games.
James ain't care if they won 73 games. He still wasn't afraid of them.
Oh my God, bro! Stop it, man. Please, sir. Please.
Bro, the
only reason Bron won that is because the Golden State got hurt, bro. That's the only reason he beat that 73
They had
team.
3 chances.
That's the only reason he beat them. They got hurt.
Hurt is part of the series, bro.
Yeah, I know, brother.
Thank you, Elder.
I know, bro.
Thank you, Elder.
I know, bro. I
for
just try to
telling the
keep it
truth.
up. I understand. I'm not taking. Hey, brother. Hey, my brother. I ain't gonna take away from their chip. A chip is a chip. But everybody knows basketball knows that if Kevin Durant didn't get hurt and Clay didn't get hurt, y'all would have lost that series, bro.
Kevin Durant wasn't even on the team.
No, that's a different year, Elder. They lost
I'm thinking of the last
Andrew
time
Bogut.
Hey, we lost Andrew Bogut.
Andrew Bogut and Iguodala got hurt.
Draymond for that
Andrew
suspended
Bogut
game.
and Iggy.
Yeah.
Because they was getting no points in the paint when Andrew Bogut was healthy.
Let's not forget Draymond got suspended.
Let's not go there, fellas.
Suspended.
Y'all do know when they played him one time that Kevin.
They don't suspend niggas in the finals.
Man, they was up 3-1 with Andrew Bogut healthy. Man, when Andrew Bogut got hurt, that's when the Lakers, or not the Lakers,
y'all keep
but
saying
that's when
game,
Cleveland
but it
won.
was back-to-back games with OKC.
Draymond got suspended
back-to-back games.
when we were up 3-1.
He wasn't hurt. He wasn't hurt.
Right. That part.
He wasn't. Draymond wasn't hurt. He got suspended, and they had 2 chances to win.
Andrew Bogut was hurt. Get it straight.
Hey, who cares? Who cares? Let's talk about this OKC thing. Let's talk about this OKC thing, right?
Get it straight.
So OKC got blew out back-to-back nights.
They had 3 chances.
That's why I
to
think
win,
they're
bro.
frauds.
One game.
Right.
Hey, bro, I ain't gonna take. Hey, bro, I ain't gonna take nothing from him. But that ain't the
We
same.
ain't gonna do the
You
shit
know,
coulda,
that
woulda,
ain't got
bro.
nothing. That was
Y'all
in what 2016?
Yeah.
When was that?
They won.
2016. Bro, that's a decade ago.
2016. Yeah.
That's a decade ago. I ain't think about that.
Listen.
They won.
So if OKC win out, right, they gonna have the second best record in NBA history, or third.
No, not even close, sir. No, not even close. No.
68 games.
No,
Man,
that's
this
not.
dude don't know basketball.
Yeah, that's not, bro.
Okay, who got?
Hey, bro. First off, they only got 3 games left, I think, or 4 games left. So they'd have to win out. Yeah, they'd have to win out to get to 68.
That's what he
but
said, Elder.
You got.
That's what I said.
But no,
Yeah,
the Lakers got. Hold on, there's a couple teams that done got 69 wins. I know the Lakers had a 69-win team because when the Bulls got to 70, they beat somebody's record.
I know the Bulls had.
When the Bulls got to 70, and then what's the name of them got to 72. And then they got to 73. Go look. I guarantee you 68 ain't the third best of all time. It's not.
Who got 72 wins?
The Bulls had 72 wins.
Bulls.
The Bulls.
Right.
The Bulls.
That's number 1. That was number 1.
Yeah.
And then the Warriors broke their record. That was number 2. And now
what was the record?
I
think the Lakers had the record at 69 before then, I think. I'm almost positive. 68 is not third. I do know that for a fact. 68 is not third.
I know it'll be top 5 though. It'll be top 5 for sure.
68 in this day and time, shooting these threes is pretty good.
I don't believe they're gonna get 68 wins though. I don't think they're gonna win out. I don't. So I don't think it's gonna be an issue. They're not gonna get the 68. And even if they do, it don't mean nothing. What does that mean?
They're gonna lose back to back. That's sad.
Well, they already lost back to back.
It will mean
I keep telling y'all,
that
y'all
when
think
they
it's
meet
one
LeBron
game.
James and the Lakers in the
Let's get some facts out here. Hold up real quick, y'all. Let's get some facts out here. Okay.
And we beat them twice.
The Warriors won 73 games. That's the record. The Bulls won 72 games. That's second. The Bulls won 69 games. The Lakers won 69 games. And the Lakers and the Celtics both have seasons when they won 68 games.
Wow.
Great. I knew 69 was it. So you got 2 teams of 69, 2 teams of 68.
No, the Celtics and the Sixers, excuse me. The Celtics and the Sixers.
Celtics and the Sixers, 68.
At 68. Yeah. So you got, that's 5 teams, or 6 teams there actually. That's 6 teams.
Yeah.
73,
6.
72, 2 69s, and 2 68s.
Hold on. Did all those teams win championships that same year?
Except the 73.
The only one that didn't was the Warriors. The only one that didn't was the Warriors.
Yep. They're the only ones didn't win.
So when it does make sense. So if they win out, and the Lakers beat them in the Western Conference Final, what y'all gonna say?
Nothing.
That they beat them in the Western Conference Finals.
That's it. I mean, okay, this is another thing though.
They beat the best team.
Hey, my brother. Do you know who the youngest team in the NBA is this year?
OKC.
Chicago.
Oklahoma City.
OKC.
They got the youngest team in the league still, bro. I won't
That's
be
what I'm telling
disappointed
y'all,
if they
man. They
don't.
got a lot to
I will
learn.
not be disappointed if they don't win. I'm still going to honor
Facts.
but what they did for the season and pick them to come out of the West. But I haven't picked them to win the chip. I just got them coming out of the West. They're still
Elder,
the
who
youngest
you got
team
winning
in
the
the
chip
league.
right now?
Nobody, because I don't know. I got to see the playoffs. I don't have nobody winning.
I got the
That's
Lakers.
why I don't say it.
Who you got going? Okay, who you got going to the? What's the final four teams?
If I had to pick right now, I would say Oklahoma City and Boston in the finals.
Okay.
Because I think Boston is the best team in the East. I do. And I don't think any of them have a real viable chance unless Boston loses Tatum or Brown.
Okay.
That's what my feelings is. I don't think Cleveland got a chance. The Knicks definitely don't have a chance. Indiana don't have a chance. The Bucks don't have a
Cleveland
chance.
had the best record in the East, and y'all disrespect.
I ain't disrespecting. I just don't think they're coming out the East. I don't think they're the best team in the East. You can have the best record and not be the best team. I would pick Boston in a 7-game series. I would pick
That's the
Boston.
same thing about OKC.
No, it's not.
Oh, didn't the Utah
OKC
Jazz used to do that all the time?
Yeah, they did. They used to do it all, but they would make it to the finals too, though. They would make it
Right.
to the finals. Utah did.
good records and not
All
really
them. They
make
would
it.
still make it to the finals.
Oh,
Yeah,
Utah.
they would still get to the finals.
Yeah,
They
but
were
I'm talking
the
about
best
recent
team in the
history
West
though.
back
In
then.
recent history, they
I
would
think
lose. You feel
Oklahoma
me?
City. I think Oklahoma City is the best team in the West this year, and I think Boston is the best team in the East from what I've seen watching these teams play. And I'm going
What
off
about Cleveland?
fully
Even
healthy.
though they got the number one.
I'm going off fully. I'm going
Nah,
off fully
Boston's
healthy.
better.
Hey, I'm going off fully healthy
Boston's
too, y'all.
better.
I'm going off
I'm
fully
just
healthy
asking the
team.
question.
What's the question?
Fully healthy. What about Cleveland? Are you disregarding how well they've been playing in this season?
I'm not disregarding. I just don't think Cleveland can beat Boston. If they play in the Eastern Conference Finals, I'm picking Boston. I think Boston's better. I do.
Okay.
I think Boston's better than Cleveland.
I think healthy New York can beat Boston.
I don't think so.
A healthy New York, a healthy Jalen Brunson, a healthy Jalen Brunson can beat Boston.
That's not true.
Okay.
Hey, don't underestimate New York.
I don't have New York.
A healthy Jalen Brunson can beat them.
I don't have New York making it.
Me
Not to
neither.
the
So
finals.
why didn't they beat them when they was healthy
That
and they
Tom
played
Thibodeau
every
like
other
ran
time
out,
this
Elder.
season?
He's already got players complaining about being
Herb, you
tired
said
and all that.
Don't take nothing out of one game. You said just like that with the
It wasn't
about
no one
one game.
game.
Listen,
It's
bro,
every
you're not even
single
listening to
game.
what I'm saying.
Every
I'm saying you already
single
got
game.
players that are
Everybody
tired
wasn't
and
healthy.
complaining
Everybody
about
Aren't they in the
minutes.
same division?
Season though, bro.
Hey, aren't they in the same
everybody wasn't
division?
healthy
They
on
got to
that
play
team.
each other 4 times.
The Knicks have not beaten any of the top 4 teams in the league. None of them.
That's what I'm saying. And then
They never had a healthy team all year. We said
internal
healthy.
They were healthy
turmoil.
all year.
What is this guy
Jalen
talking
Brunson
about?
just got hurt last month.
Man,
Well, they would have beat the
OG
Lakers
been
if
out.
Jalen Brunson didn't sprain his ankle, but that's another story.
Man, stop.
These LeBron fans, man.
Y'all is weird. The Knicks ain't beat nobody that's of any consequence all season long, and they've
You
been
just don't
healthy
like the Celtics,
all
man.
season
It's all
long.
right.
Because ain't nobody talk about Mitchell Robinson, who ain't
I don't
never
like
healthy.
the Celtics, but I ain't gonna cap on them though.
No,
They still
we
the
said
best team in the
healthy.
East.
That's what we said healthy. If every team is healthy, nobody's
They
hurt. I
they've
still
been
think
healthy
that
all
the
year
Knicks
though.
can beat them.
Yeah,
That's
and
what
You
the
said
he's
the Knicks
Celtics are
have been
ignoring.
healthy the
That's
majority
what
of the
he's
year.
ignoring. That's what
Yeah,
he's
they
ignoring.
just got hurt last month.
So
They've
who
been
y'all
healthy
think that
majority
can
of the year.
dethrone the Celtics in the East? Who do you think can dethrone them out of the top 5 teams in the
nobody.
East?
I
The
don't think
team
I
with
don't
the
think they
best
have a
chance
team.
is Cleveland, but I
What
don't
about
think Cleveland
Indiana?
can
Because
do it.
Indiana played Boston
No.
pretty tough.
No, the
They
only
do,
team
but
that has an
I think
opportunity because of
they
the way the
do. They
roster is
do.
put together is
It's
Cleveland.
Cleveland.
I think the only team, because of the way the roster is put together with the 2 bigs and the backcourt and all that, with adding DeAndre Hunter, I think that's the
Yeah, but
only
even they
team
can't.
that can beat them, but they won't.
I think their backcourt just too small. They can score and all,
Yeah.
but they just too small for Boston.
And also,
Too small.
we got to think about this.
Easy.
We got to think about
Listen,
the
bro.
fact that if you
This
want to
year
talk
it's
about
up to
health,
us.
the
I'm gonna tell you
Celtics been playing
some
most of
real
the
deal stuff.
season
It's up
without
to us.
Porzingis.
or
The
LeBron.
Celtics been playing most of the season
If
without
not,
Porzingis.
Boston finna take it.
They've had a lot of hurt guys.
This year, it's up to us or LeBron, or
It's up
else
to us
Celtics gonna take it.
to beat the Celtics.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shit, the Clippers might got a shot, though.
I think the Lakers
Clippers
could beat
got
the
a shot,
Celtics.
bro. The way they play, the way them motherfuckers defend.
Nah,
Luka gonna have to be
they
much
gonna get
better
hurt.
though.
I ain't buying. I'm not. I mean,
Luka
yeah,
gonna
I
have to
think
be
they could
much
beat.
better.
I think they could beat. I think they could get to like the Western Conference Finals.
Mm-hmm.
But I think by then, like something's gonna happen with those guys. Like I don't fully trust that they could get past the third round. You know what I mean?
Talking about the Lakers?
No. The Clippers. The Clippers.
I
But I'm saying,
don't really have a lot of faith in the Clippers. I mean, I know they've
yeah,
been playing
if
really
they
well
run
and
into
good.
like Golden State, I feel like
I
if
just
I know
Golden
don't have a
somebody
lot
State,
of
got
faith
faith
in
in
them.
the Clippers, though, bro. What is it? What are y'all saying?
nigga, I just said they could beat OKC. That's enough faith
Oh, they could be. Oh, they could get to the
in
finals,
the
but they
second
can't
round.
win it. Oh, in the second round.
Right.
So you mean to tell me they can't beat
But
nobody else in
I
the
think it's due
West?
to injury though. Like Kawhi, I don't know, bro. Like I'm not finna
Oh
put my
yeah.
money on an older Kawhi
I don't trust the Clippers. They typically
and
mentally will
James
take
Harden.
themselves
You know what I
out.
mean? James
They
Harden
will
too. Like,
mentally
come
take
on.
I
themselves
get
out.
the
So
James Harden piece though, but James Harden ain't
yeah,
never
I
had a
just don't.
Kawhi Leonard though. I can tell you that.
I just
Listen,
don't trust
you give
them, bro.
LeBron a top 5 player in the world, bro.
Mm-hmm.
If LeBron wants to this year, he got to go after it.
I don't think the Lakers can do it this year either, though.
Well, LeBron could do. He can go after whatever the hell he wants. He had a top 5 player in Anthony Davis on both ends of the court, and he still failed. So that shit don't
How
really
did they
matter.
fail? They won a championship.
Anthony
Nigga, we
Davis
talking
is
about
not a
they failed.
Luka.
Stop it, Elder.
How's winning a championship a fail? Y'all niggas
Get
done lost
rid
your
of that
mind.
shit, bro. The world was in fucking chaos, nigga. Nobody count that shit.
We still was number 4.
Only
we
the
still was
teams
number
that lost
4
don't
or number
count.
2 in the West before then.
No, sir. Hold on. Get it right. The Lakers was number 1 in the West when that stuff happened. They were number
Okay,
1.
we're number 1. We still was the better team.
Yeah. They were the number 1 team all year.
Yeah.
And they
we
went
was
out
the
and
number
won the
1
chip.
team. Come on, bro.
The only team that
Just
held
because
practices in a bubble against the rules.
everybody,
cheating
that
ass
happened for
motherfucker.
everybody. It
Stop
didn't just happen for the Lakers.
Man, I'm gonna get off with this dude because you just talking shit.
Yeah,
You just don't like the
he just
Lakers, bro. You can't.
Nah,
It'd be
Elder,
nice if
hold
you
on.
have a
Hold
real
on, Elder.
conversation.
Is that facts? Hold on, Elder. Is that
No,
facts?
it's not
the
facts.
facts is we won the championship for Kobe.
It's
We
not
won
a
the
fact.
championship
It's
for
not
Kobe.
a fact.
It's the only team that
It
was
is
allowed
not
to
a fact.
practice during the bubble,
That
bro.
is a lie. That is a lie.
The
That is
social
a flat out
distancing.
lie.
They
That's
didn't
a
follow the
flat out
rules,
lie.
bro.
That's a flat out lie. First off, what
Google
you're
it then, Elder. I didn't
hold
say
on,
it.
bro. What you are
I know
referring
you going
to
off the
didn't even
narrative of
happen.
everybody else.
Hold on, bro. What he referring to didn't even happen in the bubble. What you're referring to is before they even got there, and teams were
Before they
having
got
unorganized practices at people's homes and stuff. Every
there.
team was doing it. All these brothers got out here and
Really?
admitted it.
Every
Yeah,
team
they
was
all
doing
were
it?
doing it.
Oh,
Every
okay.
team was doing it.
All right, cool.
Every team was finding a player that had the court or an area that had a court, and they were still going there, staying in shape, not getting lazy. So stop it.
Yeah.
Then when you got to the bubble, everybody had the same practice schedule. The teams that came.
Why you don't
There
think
was
they ran it back with the same
there were
team,
no
Elder?
advantages for the Lakers.
With
Stop it.
nobody.
Why you think they didn't run it back? Though is what I'm saying. Like, why wouldn't you run it back with your same team and try to 2-3-peat?
LeBron made a
It's the
request. That's
same
why they
thing with
didn't run it
anybody.
back.
Everybody, nobody that run.
Oh, he
Nobody
did. He
had
made
the
the
same
request.
team.
Yeah, because remember LeBron was he led the league in assists, and he remember he was playing point, and that took a lot out of him. And LeBron said, I need a ball handler. So that's why they traded Green. No, we didn't. They traded Green and they got and got a pick. I'm ready. And then that's when they got Dennis Schroeder. LeBron had been looking for backcourt help the whole time because he didn't want to run the show. You said what?
Rondo on that team.
You break.
Rajon
Rondo was a
Rondo
backup on
wasn't
the
he on that
championship team. He was a backup on the championship team.
I know, and then
A
he didn't come
backup.
back.
They needed a starting. No, they needed a starting point guard.
Oh, Rondo
Was not a starting point guard. That's why they traded
he was old.
Green
Rondo wasn't
to
no
Oklahoma City and brought in Dennis Schroeder. Then look what they did after that. They brought in Russell Westbrook. They've been looking for a guard that can take the pressure off of LeBron. That's why AD has not been able to get his centers back.
Hold on. Okay, this is my thing. You mean to tell me that Kobe could run it twice Kobe could run it 3 times in a row with Derek Fisher, and Derek Fisher was 36 years old. But you need to tell me LeBron can't run it with Rajon Rondo, who won a championship before.
He had Gasol too, but don't disrespect
Yeah,
Gasol.
he had a much better team, and they ran an offense that didn't need a point guard. They ran a triangle. You don't need a point guard
I'm not
in a triangle.
disrespecting nothing. I'm just talking about point guard.
You don't need a point guard in the triangle offense.
He's better than Anthony Davis.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
He is not better. Paul Gasol is not better than Anthony Davis.
He's better than Anthony Davis.
No,
you just trying to. So, I see what you're doing. You're trying to dumb down Kobe shit. And
no, I'm not dumbing down it. He's better than Anthony Davis. If he wasn't,
are you out of your mind?
At least everybody on the Lakers think so. All the general managers think so.
Hold on, is Pau Gasol a top 75 player all time?
I don't think Anthony Davis should have went before Dwight.
He answered your question.
That's not what he asked you.
I didn't ask you that.
I think he should have went before. I think he should have went before Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis shouldn't have been voted in. He only got voted in because he was on LeBron's sidekick.
That's not true. That's not true.
If he'd have been on in New Orleans, he would have not.
Who led the team in that playoff run? Who was the leading in every stat category except assists? Who was the leading player up until the finals?
What playoff run?
When they won the championship.
You said it don't matter. You said that count.
No, that's not what I asked. That's not what I said. You don't get me confused with somebody else.
Well, maybe I'm getting y'all confused because everybody don't respect that bubble. If you don't respect the bubble,
I didn't say anything about respecting the bubble.
That's just
but
me,
I asked
bro.
you a question still.
Kobe sign. That's just me who don't respect it. But
I still asked you a question.
I asked you a question.
He was leading us in the rebounding, which he should be.
And scoring,
rebounding, points, steals, blocks, everything except
shooting percentage.
Yeah, he led in everything, but he led in everything except
assists.
Yeah, he led in rebounds, blocks, steals, scoring.
And you saying he should have been the MVP?
Yes.
No. LeBron.
I said up until the finals.
No.
In the finals.
And in the finals too. Stop it. He
didn't do that in the finals. Stop. He didn't do that.
He wasn't the leading scorer and stuff in the finals. It wasn't.
He was not in the finals.
It's only because LeBron was
LeBron.
in the game and shit when they was up.
It doesn't matter, bro.
Stop.
It was listen, bro. Come on now. Y'all can't give. Well, when Kobe won his championship, Gasol was number 2. Sidekick. Anthony Davis was number 2 for the Lakers. Right?
Okay.
But Gasol didn't lead anything in the playoffs.
He went back to back. Back to back. Anthony Davis went one time. The next time he's being hurt every single year.
Well, LeBron wanted him.
Who is the better player? Who is the better player?
I'm going to take Anthony Davis.
I'm going to say Anthony Davis. I'm going to say Anthony Davis.
I guarantee you LeBron would have had Gasol.
Who's more physical and who has better defense?
Anthony Davis.
Can you imagine if Kobe had a young Anthony Davis in his prime? Are you serious?
He'd have been mad too because he'd have been mad because Anthony Davis, when he get hit, he's down. He'd have been mad.
Hey, bro.
He probably would have hit him.
Hey, bro. Did you forget?
Different mentality, bro.
Hey, old school. Did you forget the
LeBron
knock
does
on Paul
that
Gasol when he
shit
first came?
down on the ground. Stop it.
Right. No, I ain't forget
the knock on Gasol when he first came was he was soft. He was soft. And Kobe made him hard.
Left too, Elder. That was
but Anthony Davis stayed soft.
No,
he stayed soft.
No, he didn't. That's just a lie.
Anthony Davis has a history of injuries. I agree with that.
Hey, check this out. Check this out. Imagine Anthony Davis next to Andrew Bynum, y'all. Ooh-wee.
Oh my goodness.
That's what Gasol had. Imagine, hold on. Imagine Anthony Davis. Imagine Anthony Davis next to Andrew Bynum and Lamar Odom.
Oh my goodness. With Ron Artest.
That's what he had.
Or Trevor
That's what he had.
Come on, man. Stop it.
That's what he had. That's what Gasol had. No, Gasol is not better defensively nor offensively than Anthony Davis. I never worried about Gasol going off for 40 points. Man,
Gasol they was scared. He was good. They were scared of Chris Paul and Kobe.
Yeah,
the NBA was scared of Chris Paul and Kobe.
They sure were. But Gasol was a good defender, but Anthony Davis is I'm sorry, elite defender. There's a
top
difference.
defensive, all NBA defensive type defender.
Oh, let's see. We got
because
Anthony
LeBron James was on the ground the other day. I thought his guts came out.
Well, you know you hate that man, don't you? Boy, you know you hate that man. Y'all boys sad.
Hold on, Elder. What was your first reaction when you seen him on the ground, though?
I didn't know what happened. I couldn't see it. I had to see what happened.
When they
then when I saw it collide, then when I saw what, I was like, "Oh, get up, bro." That's all I said.
So I ain't
get
tripping. Am I tripping?
Yes, you're tripping. Cause guess what?
What happened?
You remember when AD got hit in the eye and he had to go get them stitches?
Yeah.
If he'd have been on the Lakers, he would have never came back out the locker room because he would have thought LeBron would have go ahead on and win the game for him. A 40-year-old man.
Yeah, 40-year-old man.
Hey, listen, bro. But because he went to Dallas and all that pressure on him now to be the man, he came back out that locker room.
He came back out the locker room?
He showed no. I seen Anthony Davis get hit in the side with an elbow, and when he go to the locker room, he cost us the game, bro. He never came back out. You know I ain't lying. Most time he go in the locker room, Anthony Davis didn't come back out for the Lakers.
So now y'all got Luka. So now you got Luka. Ain't he the same player?
No, not. It's not about Luka, brother. Matter of fact, give me Luka because Luka played through hurt.
He do?
Yes, he do.
Or he just be faking.
He limping and all that. He's playing through hurt.
Faking. Yeah, he be faking.
Okay.
It ain't nothing wrong with Luka. Stop it.
If Anthony Davis would have seen that blood in his knee pads, that you see how Luka is a tough character.
Yeah, that's true. Tough.
But y'all want to sit there and try to say
which play defense with all that toughness.
Listen, though, you can play all the good defense, man, but these games matter, man, and from the start to the finish.
Yeah.
You can't have a player that would sit out. If think about it. Right now, if Anthony Davis was on our team, we wouldn't even be in the playoff.
I don't agree with that. That's a lie.
I don't agree with that though.
Hey, Elder, would you say the Celtics are the favorites this year?
Well, they're the champions, so.
Yeah, I think they are. Even in Vegas, I think they are. I think they got the best percentage to win in Vegas too, I think. But yeah, I would say that.
See, y'all,
they got the most experience out of anybody in the playoffs right now. The most.
Yeah, I would say they're the favorites. Not by a big margin, though.
What happened?
I think they'll lose if they have to play Atlanta. I think the Celtics will lose if they have to play Atlanta. Yes, sir.
No, you don't, sir.
You better hope Atlanta don't get that 7th spot.
Bro, you do not.
Oh, you think Atlanta? You think Atlanta will beat the Boston Celtics?
Atlanta can upset them. I think they can upset them. Sure enough.
This man, what?
Okay, y'all lie.
Why do you believe that, bro? What makes you believe that?
Think about it. They got just as many shooters. They got. They got Trae Young.
That's a lie. But keep going.
How's that a lie? Think about it.
They don't have as many shooters as they got, bro. Who you got? You got Trae Young. Who else? Who else?
You got Trae Young. You got Rushi Shea. You got
Rushi Shea. Really?
The number 1 pick.
Yeah, I said really. Come on, man.
What's his average?
I don't even think about his average.
And they got Daniels, the defensive guy.
Okay, so you got Boston. What you talking about? Defense? Derek White. You know what I'm saying? Drew Holiday gonna turn what's the name water all the way off. Okay, what else?
It won't be no sweep. Trae Young can win in Boston. You can he'll get a game in Boston.
Get one. He can only get one game though, right? Just one. He can only get one game. One game.
That's all he need to get. That's all he need to get.
So who's the okay? All right.
Derek White is like the 4th option on that team. He's like top 5 in threes made this year, bro. They're not beating the Celtics.
This man said Atlanta. If you would have said Chicago, I would have been like, "Oh yeah, Chicago. They look a little scary right now." But you said Atlanta.
Not even Chicago.
I'd say Atlanta is way scarier than Chicago. Trust me. You got Trae Young. If them boys they get that, if they get that 7th seed and they have to play Miami, it's gonna be a good series. I guarantee you they won't sweep them. And you don't even believe
Isn't
that.
Orlando 7th seed?
You know what's crazy? You know what's funny? I live in Atlanta, and ain't a nigga here saying what J Max saying. This dude just hate Boston. It got to be.
Wait, hey,
why do I hate Boston?
I don't know.
It ain't no way in hell. It ain't no way in
But
hell
out of all,
that
you don't even believe. If you
Atlanta.
don't even believe none of the other teams can beat him. You said Atlanta, bro. Out of
Nah, he
all
said New
those
York too.
teams,
He said New
No,
York Knicks.
I say if they match up at that 7 and 2 spot.
He said the New York Knicks could beat them too.
And yeah, no, they don't want to play.
well, that's more realistic than the Atlanta
No, the
Hawks.
hell it
Bro.
ain't.
Come on, bro.
No, the hell it ain't. They manhandled the Knicks.
It's not realistic at all, man.
Y'all keep on. Y'all think so? How many games
I
y'all
already
think
told you,
Boston
bro.
gonna lose?
I think they're the
The
favorites.
Knicks can beat
How
the
many
champions.
games y'all
Hold
think
on,
Boston
hold on.
gonna lose?
That's
The
why I
Knicks
think the
can
West
beat the
is wide open.
champions, but Tom Thibodeau ain't never got them boys out the second round.
If Jalen Brunson don't come back and he wait to the beginning of the playoff and he healthy, man, they're gonna be scary. They're gonna be scary. Trust me.
I agree with that, though. I like the Knicks as a
I
sleeper.
like Jalen
I
Brunson.
like the
And
Knicks
then
as
they
a
got
sleeper
Carl
team
Anthony
in the East.
Townsend. Hey, you get them boys a break and they're gonna
Hey,
get a little
Mikal
rest.
Bridges. Mikal Bridges is a difference maker on any team he's on, bro. I'm gonna just be honest.
Man, stop it.
Okay.
Hey, Phoenix helped him get to the chip as a youngster. So that's what it is, bro. Brooklyn, he was in the playoffs with him in Brooklyn. He did pretty good in that series
No, we
against
was in the
Philly.
playoffs because of KD and them.
Yeah, Philly. You remember that against Philly when he played in the playoffs against Philly last year? Yeah, he was balling too in that first round.
I'm not doing like everybody just giving Boston a free ride. Nobody.
And
They're
it's
gonna
not
have
about
they're
giving
gonna
them a free
fight.
ride. It's about the fact that they got two of the best
The
wings in the
matchup. You
NBA.
look at the
They
matchup.
got one of the best
Matchup is gonna be
perimeter
different.
defenders in the NBA. They shoot the three
Mm-hmm.
Who?
ball.
Who?
Like, come on, man.
Boston.
Boston. They play
Oh, yeah.
defense.
Yeah, there you go.
They're a
And they won a
championship team.
championship. So really they got everything. Everything is on their side. But we ain't really had a repeat champion in the last 6-7 years. So
Thank
we're
you.
gonna have to
Yeah,
see
but
how
they
that
in the
works.
East though. They in the East though, easy.
Yeah, they're in the East, but let's see. They still gotta play the games, bro. It looked good on paper though, but they gotta
Okay,
play,
but
bro.
I'm saying right now, who you gonna put your money on? Milwaukee is in shambles. Like,
Nah,
I
I'm
mean,
not
Kevin
messing with
Porter Jr. is
Milwaukee.
playing. That's what I'm
You guys,
saying.
that's what makes them so
So
good.
Nah, Giannis is finna be up out of there.
I
And they
think
six man is a 3-and-D guy.
it's out of Cleveland,
what'd you say,
the
Elder?
Knicks, and Indiana, in
I
my
said
opinion.
Boston has a whole starting lineup of 3-and-Ds, and their 6-man coming in is a 3-and-D. So
Yeah,
that's what
that's
makes
Right.
it hard. They all are
that's true.
above average to elite defenders, and they all shoot the three ball well.
Hey,
They're top
Elder,
six guys.
and they seventh man coming in the game on a 3-and-D
They
situation.
seventh
Sam
and eighth
Hauser.
man. Hey, their seventh and eighth man. They're all knockdown shooters.
Do you
Because
Right.
see how well
you talking about the
Peyton
little
Pritchard
guys,
has
and you talking
improved?
about Pritchard. You talking about Pritchard, and you talking about
Sam
Hauser.
Hauser. Yeah,
That's seven
Cornette.
Hauser?
and eight.
Cornette
I consider. I
dominant
know
on
a
the
boy's a
board.
6-man in the year. Oh, I know a boy's a 6-man, but I really consider Horford their 6 because he interjects with intertwined with
We ain't
Porzingis.
even talking about Big Al, who can
Yeah, that's
defend
why I got him
everybody
as a
on the
six
court.
man
Who
because
can
you can put
defend
him in with
everybody on the
Porzingis
court
and you don't lose
except for
nothing.
Steph Curry.
And his defense is still elite. As an old player, he's still got elite
And
defense.
ain't that
That's what
crazy?
makes Boston hard, huh?
Ain't that crazy that Horford
Yeah,
still play defense at that level
yeah.
at that
That's,
age?
that's that age. Yeah, all them games he
Hey,
didn't play.
dude is a baller, bro. He won on every level. You seen him
Yeah.
back-to-back
So
chips in
that's what makes
college.
Boston so
Shit.
hard is you literally have to have perfect offensive
They're
games
like
against them.
the perfectly constructed basketball team.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
perfectly constructed. But guess what?
Everything is checked off.
Everybody
And
gave up
then
on three of
whatever,
their main players. Nobody wanted them.
and
Porzingis,
then when
Drew
you talk
Holiday,
about
and
what they
Derek
got off their
White.
bench,
Nobody wanted them players, bro.
when you talk about what they got off their bench,
I
Nobody. They
disagree.
didn't want them.
everybody used to
Nobody.
consider that bench a weakness. But them players, you could tell they got in the lab and got better. Now
White
you
was
can't.
wanted. White was wanted bad. That's why they gave up a first round pick for him. Nobody was like
Derek
he
White.
wasn't because of his pick.
Yeah.
Boston gave
Nobody
him a
was
first
trying to
round
go
pick to
get them
get him.
players though, Elder. Can you
Bro,
imagine, bro?
it was a lot of teams after White. They just didn't want to give up a first rounder
And
because
there
he
was a
was
lot
such
of
a
teams that
late.
tried to get Porzingis too.
So
I
so
remember
you
Oh
telling
Elder,
me
you
yeah,
nobody
talking about
wanted
y'all
well,
going to
nobody
get
wanted Drew
yeah.
Porzingis.
The
Holiday?
Lakers wanted
Who?
Porzingis bad.
Oh,
They
the
couldn't work
Lakers?
it out. Yeah, they wanted him
Damn.
bad. They couldn't work it
How
out.
you couldn't work that out?
And think about this: everybody wanted
Drew Holiday?
Holiday. He had just won the chip. It was Giannis that
Yeah,
got rid of him, trying to get Dame.
But then
yeah.
Portland just said, fuck it, we'll get rid of you for like, you know
Portland
what I'm
did
saying?
what
Yeah, but they was trying
Portland
to
is a
rebuild.
small market team who had just lost their superstar. The last thing they could do is piss off a guy like that. You don't make him stay. You get him out of there. Why? Because now you get a chance of other players if they get traded there or want to come there. You got a chance. Nobody really wants to come to Portland, so you can't do that bad PR stunt by forcing a veteran just to stay. You can't do that. If he said I
But
want to
Drew
be out of here,
Holiday
I
is
don't.
not the type of player who's gonna come out and say, I don't want to play here.
Dude, he wanted to win. He
That's
wanted to
exactly.
play for a contender.
That's exactly what Drew
That's
Holiday
exactly
said.
what
I don't want to
happened.
be here, and they moved him. That's why they moved him. Now, see what the Bucks didn't anticipate was him getting moved to Boston because they gave Boston the championship. They did all because Giannis dumbass wanted to Dame Lillard. To me, old boy's a way better fit for them than Dame Lillard. He is. He's a way
Facts.
better fit. And Giannis dumbass going out here talking about I need Dame at all costs. Oh, it's Dame's team. How you gonna get a team to Dame? He's 35 and don't want to be there. I'm gonna get a team to a guy that's older. All he can do is shoot, and he don't even want to be here. They ain't got a chance there. And Dame still won't out. Wouldn't be surprised if Dame try to orchestrate a trade to Miami this summer. He still don't want to be in Milwaukee. That was Giannis's fault. He
That's the
gave
sad part.
Boston the championship.
And Elder,
Yeah,
you
he
know what's the
gave
messed
Boston
up part
championship.
is that Giannis at the end of this might just walk away.
That's what everybody. That's what Giannis want people to think. I think it's a bluff, though. I don't think Giannis walking away because you know why I think it is. Giannis don't want the negative pub. See, LeBron can handle the negative pub. KD can handle it. I
Right.
don't think Giannis can. The foreigners are built a little bit different, y'all. So I think he's just trying to posture and maneuver to keep the Bucks, even though they're a small market team, keep them spending money so he can stay competitive. Is what I think he's trying to do. But the day they call his bluff, they're gonna gut that team and put some players around Giannis. What they're gonna do? Some young players around him.
I think they going.
And
I
I actually
think
think they
Giannis
should do
going
it
to end
now.
up with the Warriors, Elder.
We'll see. I don't think he's gonna leave,
I
though.
really
Dude,
I
do.
don't.
I would
They ain't
trade
got
Jimmy
enough
for
money in
him.
the
Only
Warriors to
way he
pay him.
leaves.
What you mean?
The
Nigga,
only
I'll
way he
trade
leaves
Jimmy
is if
Butler
they
right
just want to
now.
get rid of him. Yeah.
They don't have no more
They
money over
may
Yeah,
there.
I'll
say, "Look,
trade Jimmy
Giannis,
Butler.
we don't want to spend the money to
They can't
win,
trade
like
Jimmy
you
Butler.
say.
You
So
know,
Nigga,
so
next
we want
year.
to
What you
it's
talking about? In
funny.
off
so we
season.
want to go ahead and just do it now. Yeah, we want to go ahead and trade you now.
Where
It
Elder,
would be
where Elder ain't
initiated by the
saying ain't got
Bucks.
nothing to do with the money, because Elder know if it's a team that can make the money work, it'll be Golden State. They'll figure out a way to make the money
Absolutely.
work.
You see, they gave freaking Jimmy Butler $60 million a year. They don't make the money work if they want to. It's just got to
Yeah,
be a piece that fits their system. If they don't believe you
They're gonna
fit
have
their
to give
system, they're
if
not
they
paying.
do, they got to give up Kaminga.
Yeah, and I think they
That's
should
fine.
give up
That's
Kaminga
Giannis
anyways.
Antetokounmpo.
I would be
Nah.
trading Kaminga this summer for one of these special young players. If there's a special young player in the top 10 that I can tell by his IQ and the way he plays fits Golden State system, I would give Kaminga up for that young player. I would.
You know who I
Kaminga's
like? You
good.
know who I like, Elder?
He just don't fit their system. Who?
Danny Avdia from Portland.
Well, that dude would be perfect with Golden State, man. I love that dude. He can ball, y'all. Portland got a
All
couple
these
gems up there. That's
Yeah.
all these teams gonna trade these players that's up for these contracts,
because they
man,
got a
because
brother.
nobody
They
want to
got
pay that
a
max
mixed
extension.
player. Came in or common or some with a K. He can get it too. He can play. That dude can ball. They got a couple gems up in Portland, which I don't know if they're gonna be willing to get rid of or not. They're gonna probably keep it around Scoot. I don't see Scoot being the player they all thought he's gonna be, but he's young though. Scoot may develop and become Tim Hardaway. I see him more like a Tim Hardaway kind of player. Is what I see out of him. Let me
Right.
pull up.
The next player that probably gonna move, man, is there's two that's gonna move. That's John Morant and Devin Booker, because nobody
Well,
want to play that
Oh
pay that max
yeah.
extension. Those two
they
players gonna
say
move.
well, John Moran already signed, and it's Jaren Jackson Jr. that's coming up for an extension. But John Morant,
He
they
can
already
move.
said in Memphis that they're not moving him. They already said they're not going to move him. They said they would move Jaren Jackson or Bane before they move Ja. Ja is their draw. See, these small market teams got to have a draw. And you don't know when you're gonna get another number 2 pick. You don't know when you're gonna get another John
Right.
Morant. So they're not gonna be. Ja would have to beg to get out of there, like really make it hard, and then they would. But they ain't trying to move Ja. Jaren Jackson may get moved, especially if he wins Defensive Player of the Year, because then he would qualify for that Supermax, and they're not paying him the Supermax. I can tell you that now. They're not even gonna come close to paying him that.
Jaren
I mean,
Jackson
you can't when he
Houston,
get in foul trouble so much.
well, Jaren Jackson might be
yeah, but
down
he's
there.
an elite. He's an elite defender. Was I going to
He might
Portland?
move to Brooklyn. They got the money.
Who?
Put Jaren Jackson down there in Brooklyn. They rebuilding over there. Jaren
Yeah, but they're not
Jackson.
going to pay him a max. I don't see them paying him a max. They got big
They
guys that's similar. They're not going to pay him no max.
they wouldn't have to pay him unless he make all defensive team.
No, you got to understand the super max can only be given by the team that traded for. I mean, the team that
You play
that
for.
drafted you. Yeah.
So
So
that's why you
that's
move
what
him. So
happened.
you don't have to get
That's
tough.
what. No, that's what happened to Luka. Like Luka was going to get the super max this summer, but because they traded him, now he's only eligible for a max. The Lakers can't pay him a super max. So
I'm
he
talking about
lost 100. He literally lost $116 million just because they traded him. That he can't get back because he was going to get 345 from Dallas for the supermax because he qualified. Now the Lakers, the most they can give him is 229. That's the most they can give him. So
See,
he
that's
literally lost
gonna happen.
116
That's
million.
gonna happen with every NBA team. Nobody wants to pay nobody that kind of money. Nobody. It's nobody out there that's worth that kind of money.
If the right players there and the right situation scenario, I could see teams giving guys super max deals that qualify. It's got to be the right situation.
So you'll see everybody with time before their contract. The owners they're gonna act like, oh, we got to move you because we ain't got the money. We don't want to pay you that money. So then you send them to another team.
Nah, I mean, you're gonna pay a play like Jokic.
Nah, they ain't gonna, Jokic gonna quit before he won't even go to another team. He don't even want to play. He don't have the heart for basketball like that.
Come on, man.
Jokic will probably be out in the
You know,
league by
even in the
35.
summer, y'all think he just go over there and party, but he actually go over there and work on his game, bro.
Yeah, it's gonna be a big difference when you start getting the other big guys up in there that's gonna start guarding them. There's some big guys coming out of college, boy. There's some players. I like that kid from Duke. I love him. That 7'2" guy. I love him. Man, it's gonna be some guys gonna be holding Jokic next year. Y'all talking that talk now, but Denver's going down. Denver's headed the opposite direction. If they're gonna have to rebuild that whole team. If they get knocked into the play-in, bro, everybody gonna start talking.